We live on YouTube. Sorry, no music this week.
One of our guests been here before. His name is Julian. Y'all know Julian. Julian, wave at the people. He's not wearing corduroys today, y'all. And my other guy to my right.
Already.
This is my man right here. You know, we work together. There's some in the trenches. Food, finest. You know, this is my guy, Gavin. Gavin Graham, Mr. G. Mr. G, what you want to say to the people?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing tonight?
So, as y'all see, it's a alliteration in here. We got two guests. Episode 69th episode in a row. I'm Rod. You know, we here again.
I'm Mike. What's good?
He was on time.
I'm glad we got Julian on the show. He the dude to be wilder.
In the comments, catch him in the comments, huh?
And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna talk stuff about his whack team.
I just be saying how it is.
He just say how it is. He don't sugarcoat. So you say you would be a good candidate for the real talk section.
I don't know.
You don't know about tonight?
We'll see tonight, yeah.
Maybe not tonight, but on other nights, you know, you're a good candidate. So let's find out a little bit more about our special guest, man. As we sit here, you know, we get started. We'll start with you, Mr. Gavin, since you. Or what do you like to be called first off? Let the
You
people
just
know.
call me Gavin G.
Okay, G.
Yeah.
Gavin, you know, G.
Until I used to listen even with the kids.
I feel it, and I be see.
Tell us how to sound this on YouTube also.
Now that I
You
work.
said what?
Now that I work in schools, I be calling people by Mr. and
I hear
Mrs.
you,
all the
man.
time.
I do it on accident, too.
They be like, you can call me this, right? I'm like, man, you know, I'm sorry. I'm just so used to calling
You
people
like
Mr. and
programs.
Mrs. I'm telling you. But my man G, let's get started by asking you some questions that we ask people on Brotherly Differences.
What's happening, man?
Okay, who is your favorite athlete of all time?
Any sport?
Happy birthday, Cuzzo. My bad, we got a viewer here. What up, Cuzzo? King, happy birthday, my dude. I meant to tell you that earlier on Facebook, but I've been busy getting the little place set up today for the podcast. But happy birthday, Cuzzo.
Happy birthday, Cuzzo.
I'm going to hit you up after the
Birthday,
podcast.
man.
Yes, sir. Leo season. I see you. But I'm sorry, G. Let's get back into it. Who your favorite sports team? You can start off in sports you like. You can go basketball, football, baseball. Give it to us.
So favorite basketball team, I'm a diehard Lakers fan. Like that's my overall favorite team of
Okay.
all time. If you ask about my favorite team of all time, it's the Lakers. Well,
Julian said whack, by the way.
yeah. I'm used to the hate. I've had that.
Julian definitely a hate. Julian definitely a hater.
The Laker haters are real. I'm not gonna lie to you. But y'all gonna be mad when we win another rank 18 of all time.
Okay, yeah, we good.
On the football, my favorite team. We gonna get our ring. We gonna get there one day.
Who's your favorite football team?
Listen. We gonna get there one day. You know, our time is coming.
You
I'm not
know,
gonna lie
whenever
to you.
someone says their time is coming
Our
about
time is
football, they
definitely
talking
coming.
about the Vikings.
Yes, sir.
That's all
Yes,
they
sir,
always
bro.
say.
Our time is definitely coming.
Talk in the mic.
And it's gonna feel great when our time is coming. So,
Talk in the mic, y'all.
You be playing Madden
Okay.
a lot?
I do play Madden.
You
but,
play the Vikings
so-
on Madden?
No, listen. I don't like playing with the Vikings. So I still got a PS4.
Okay.
That's fine.
PS5 yet. But I didn't like this year's Madden. And I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
It's kind of weak. I'm
It's the
not gonna
same
lie.
Madden they've
It's
been
the
making
same
the
Madden
last
every
5
year.
years.
Like at some point,
PS5 will be like
at
that
some point,
too.
we need to stop buying the game and let them know something like, hey, either get better or we gone.
For real.
I feel like they're gonna get some pressure when NCAA come back, fellas.
Of course.
And when NCAA come back, we live. But no, I don't like to use the Vikings.
Boxing too. They need to bring
What's
boxing
good,
back.
DC? Okay.
What's
So
good,
you
DC?
know what your team on Madden. So,
I get too
okay.
disappointed.
Hey,
Okay, we gonna come
It's
back
too
to
much
that.
like real life.
Cuzzo, that
That
Isaiah Rashad growing on me.
Some players, I can tell Madden don't watch the Vikings.
What you mean?
Some players just be rated wildly. Like Justin Jefferson, he should have been a high 80 all last season.
Yeah.
I mean, what's his rating?
I don't know. I deleted the game.
was
so the
rated-
game was so trash.
He was rated like 22nd this year going into it. I think he like the 22nd rated wide receiver.
And we're talking about a top 15 overall wide receiver in the league right now.
He
I
gonna
don't
break
know.
into the top 10 this year.
He almost there.
We gonna talk about that though.
We definitely are.
gonna talk
Is he
about
the
it
best
later.
receiver on the team?
Easy.
Almost definitely.
Okay.
That's not even.
I'm just,
That's not
you
even-
know,
that's-
because
that's
when
not-
Who-
Thielen has never been the best receiver on the
Jefferson
team.
better than Thielen?
People were saying Thielen was
Jefferson better than
Thielen has
Thielen to
better
y'all?
picks.
I tried
So
to tell
I
you
know.
that.
I just wanted you to say that.
I mean,
Y'all
it's
saying
just-
Jefferson
it's
better than
just depends
Thielen?
on the love that he get.
Yes.
You know, he home
Okay.
from Mankato. I get all that. but
I
we
was
got
just with somebody yesterday that went to college with him.
Bro, I went to college the same time
Yeah,
as
you
D-Run
did,
too.
yeah.
Yeah. The
You
same
might know
year.
the people I was working with yesterday. They got a warehouse. We was working with them bagging groceries yesterday.
That was at Cato.
One of the dudes, a hooper, he has named Zach Tall. I do his wife name. Oh, I think
Yeah, you
his wife name
said
is
Zach,
Haley.
tall, white.
Yeah.
Zach, I know.
There's about 25
I'm just saying,
of
he
them
played
down
on-
there.
He
I'm
played
not gonna
on-
lie to
he
you.
played on the team. You know, he played
I
on the
mean,
team.
he was the lineman?
He played on the basketball team.
Yeah, he played on the basketball team.
No, he was a center.
Kind of.
Probably was a center.
It was dope going to
tall,
Mankato
white,
because the
tall,
Vikings would
center.
always come there and the
Yeah.
Timberwolves would come there.
No, facts. Mankato was called at basketball. So Julian, let's get into it. So if the people don't remember, let's refresh. Let's give a refresher course for you. Who is your favorite sports teams and things of that nature? And
Well,
tell
you know-
people a little bit about yourself.
Big Eagles fan, big Cubs fan, even though me and the Cubs,
Boo.
we
Think y'all just traded?
yeah, man, we ain't
traded
really,
our whole team where I was sad.
we ain't really connected right now.
I ain't
We-
think nobody watched baseball, so I ain't said nothing.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
sad
no,
last
it's
week.
rough.
What up, Joel?
It's
Shout out to my
rough.
boy Joel watching, Cuzzo DC watching on Facebook. Shout out to all the YouTube viewers as well too. We appreciate y'all for being in here today.
We slacking right now.
You said we slacking?
Nah, with the viewers, but I'm about to share it.
Oh.
But we good. Keep going.
Texas.
But yeah, Cubs, Bulls, Eagles. Yeah, that was a rough baseball day. That was rough. I don't think I still recovered.
Man, how you not a Bears fan? You a traitor.
Cuz, man,
Chicago
I already
everything.
told you, man.
I know, but
Like,
still, you a traitor.
So you
my-
from Chicago?
I'm from Chicago.
So how
Yeah.
did you get to become an Eagles fan?
So my mom,
'Cause I know Chicago don't play.
she hated the Bears after
For
what
real.
they did to Walter Payton in the Super Bowl.
That wasn't bad, man. People need to
They
quit
didn't
tripping on
get-
that.
What? That wasn't bad.
They was up 46-10.
So give the man a touchdown.
Oh my God.
So anyway, my mom hated what they did, and the fact that their owners was racist. Man, and McNabb was from Chicago, and so that's what my mom watched. That's how we became Eagles fans.
I get it.
So it stuck. Glad I made that switch though, because Bears, man.
In the same boat.
Don't
for real,
disrespect the
but-
Bears.
We got one since I've been alive.
I get it.
I can't say the same about the Bears. Bears
Wow.
finally got a black quarterback. They finally-
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? What that's like.
The
But
NFL starts tonight too. By the
that
way.
was one of the skills of the draft, though.
I mean, yeah, it's about time the Bears got it
The
right.
Vikings should have picked up
quarterback.
Justin Fields. Hey, man, that's a good pickup for the Bears. Man.
I'm happy about
It sucks
that.
We gotta deal with him in the division. I'm not gonna lie.
I
In
just
about
said,
3
I've
years,
been
he's gonna be a
telling
problem.
people, I said that today. Like, man.
Well, they got to do it right though.
What?
They got to do it right.
All the Bears need for real is a running back.
Montgomery growing.
He like 5'8".
He little, but he had a good second year.
He great tackle.
He's strong.
Yeah, he great
Iowa
tackle.
State, like, they
He need to
just
come
like
out.
good.
He need
They
to
just
he need to
to
dominate
look
this
for
year.
it, and Nagy needs to
Because listen,
coach
here's
that.
what y'all need to really do, which I think y'all gonna mess this up. Y'all not bringing back A-Rod. So then what y'all gonna do that? The Bears.
Allen Robinson. I think they is gonna bring.
Oh,
back,
I
'cause
thought you were talking about Aaron
I
Rodgers.
think he gonna play with Fields and he gonna love that connection.
I get it, but they gotta pay him.
I think, but I'm saying I think
He's one of the better receivers in the league.
I think after he put on this year, him and Fields carry chemistry, and they gonna know Fields going forward, gonna want him. I feel like that's gonna keep him there.
So
Just
Fields already the second best quarterback in the division.
No.
Nah.
Rogers Cousins.
to me, once
You need
Fields,
Rodgers,
I
Nick
mean,
Foles.
listen.
well,
Oh,
to me,
God.
we get a chance to see
Nick Foles third
because
string.
To me, if the Bears play him before week 5, I think the Bears can still win 10 to 11 games this year.
You just be throwing wind.
As a Vikings
They're gonna
fan,
win
because
15
I'm
games.
not big on Kirk anyways.
I
No
said
one
10
is.
to 11 games is 17 games.
I'm pretty
The
sure
Vikings
Justin
aren't
Fields
big
better
on
than
Kirk.
right now.
How you feel when he infects his whole team?
Say that one more
We gonna
time.
talk.
How you gonna
we gonna,
feel when he infects his
we
whole
gonna talk
team?
about that later. Man, you getting started. We gonna talk about that later.
You right.
I just want to introduce y'all and let the people know
My
who
bad.
y'all rocking with, so we know during the season I don't see y'all comment on stuff or be trying to lie and say y'all was rocking.
I
with this
don't
team.
run
Nah,
from my
man.
team.
Well,
I'll be at
y'all
the
right.
game,
Talk
so-
crazy about the
He said I'll be at the game.
You won't see me in the comment sections because I'll be at the game.
You right, you do be at the games, but I just don't want you to trade on the Eagles when y'all are the worst team in the NFC.
Why would I do that?
Well, not trade, but act like you wasn't sitting here talking shit like that. You be talking.
They
You
still
know what
gonna
you're
blow the Broncos out like they did last time.
Yep. And we-
This game in Denver though.
Eagles play?
Yep.
You want to
Denver.
It's in Denver this time. We went to Philly 4 years ago and the Eagles got us. That was the year they won the Super Bowl. But this
Blew
year's
them
So
out.
you think y'all making the playoffs this year?
You
yes.
think they won the Super Bowl this year?
Hold on, real quick, because I get y'all division confused.
I didn't say
It's
that.
the Chiefs.
Chiefs,
That's
Chargers,
all that
Raiders,
matters.
and us.
Y'all
It's
not
the
better than the
Chiefs.
Chargers.
They ain't better
I'm
than
sorry.
the Chiefs.
We are.
They definitely not better
You
than the
talking
Chiefs.
about
I ain't
winning
gonna-
30 Oh, yeah, they ain't better than the
Well,
Chiefs.
the Chiefs and the
we
Chiefs.
They ain't better than
for
the Chiefs.
division this year. We're winning 11 and 12.
Oh my God.
Y'all better than the Chargers right now?
We're better than every team in the AFC West. I feel like.
Yeah,
Justin
you
Herbert
better.
is great.
I feel like we're on the Chiefs level. We have to beat the Chiefs.
Y'all
to
on the
take over.
Chiefs level.
We will be.
This is the same. Yeah,
We definitely will be on the Chiefs level.
They still ain't
And
got a
look, speaking of
quarterback.
the Chiefs,
Y'all
the
a Super
Chiefs.
Bowl contender?
That's what he said.
That's exactly what he said.
Well, you know, you get to the playoffs, you are.
All right.
Chiefs, yeah, Chiefs
That's the
Chiefs win that division
Broncos.
easily.
Yeah, he
Look,
likes to get Bayless.
look,
He can't.
this
He
is what I'm
can't.
saying,
You know.
bro. Listen,
He definitely likes Skip.
Listen, we top 10 defense, offense. While
We got a
we
better
get to
chance
Super
at
Bowl.
making the Super Bowl than y'all.
The Eagles got a better chance.
I ain't even gonna talk about y'all, but we, the Vikings,
This man is
got a better
smoking.
chance.
I don't
You
know
be
about
talking about
that.
Whitney, you smoking the same shit probably because the Eagles got
Hey.
the best chance of being in the lottery.
Rest in peace, Whitney.
Damn.
The Eagles got the best chance of being in the fucking
But
lottery.
they still got a better chance of winning their division than y'all do.
No, they don't.
Okay.
If y'all get Deshaun Watson, that'd be nice.
We ain't getting
No,
Deshaun
no,
Watson.
no, 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 no,
There you
no,
go.
no. That's
Don't
not-
get crazy.
Listen, y'all not winning y'all division.
That's what I'm saying. He don't understand.
They do have a better chance of winning their division.
Our division is
No, they
winnable.
don't.
Y'all
No,
ain't.
it's not.
Watson,
It's not.
he still wouldn't be the best quarterback.
The Chiefs and the Chargers. We're not even gonna talk about the Chargers yet.
This
They
is
haven't
a
proved
new year.
themselves.
But I'm saying
They
the
just gotta be
Cowboys and the
healthy.
Redskins are going to be way better than them. I'm just being.
Way
I know
better.
what he's trying to say.
The
about
Giants
the
almost made the playoffs last year. Way better.
The Eagles almost made the playoffs.
Oh,
last
God,
year.
don't do
Right,
that.
man.
Don't do
They
that,
did.
Julian.
They
They
were-
did.
They all did. If
And
they
y'all
would've
would hit
beat
a home
Dallas,
game. That would have been.
I
Y'all would
mean,
have hit a home
hey.
game.
I know they
Y'all
got
had a
no
home
better
game.
chance.
What happened?
But what
We
I'm
won a
saying is
division.
the Eagles
Yeah, y'all
gonna
blew
be
it.
trash this year.
They might be. They still got a better shot of winning
If they
their
get
division
Deshaun,
than y'all.
though, if they do get Deshaun,
If they get Deshaun,
If they get Deshaun, they'd be better, but they would be
Deshaun,
on
they
nothing.
get
Deshaun is world.
Deshaun wouldn't even be the best quarterback in
Deshaun
NFC
who?
East.
Deshaun
Oh,
Watson.
he wouldn't
Prescott.
be better than
Dak?
Prescott.
Listen here. All right.
He'd be the second best quarterback.
Is this the same
Deshaun
Dak
Watson
Prescott that you said ain't better than Matthew Stafford?
He ain't top 5, but he top
He is
10.
top 5.
He not
Who
top
else?
5.
Deshaun
Rodgers,
He's arguably top
Manning,
Ain't no arguably.
He's 5
Rodgers,
and 6.
Manning, Mahomes. who?
Wait, who'd you say? Rodgers? Who?
Rodgers. You right. Rodgers, Brady,
You better than
Mahomes. Who?
Russell Wilson.
And then who?
Yeah,
Exactly.
you got Mahomes.
Hold on.
Lamar Jackson right there.
Lamar ain't better.
Hold
than
on, I'm
Rodgers.
thinking. Hold on. Yeah. Watson might. No, Dak Prescott might be top 5 then.
Oh, Dak Prescott.
This is the same Dak Prescott y'all said ain't better than Matthew Stafford.
Listen,
That Dak
I
Prescott.
get what
Y'all
it
need to
sound
pick
like,
a
but
side.
right
Watson
now,
may be top 5,
Y'all
actually. I
need to pick
can't.
a side.
Right now.
Who better than Tom Brady?
Deshaun Watson is better than Tom Brady.
Oh, no.
Tom Brady is
No.
the number one quarterback
Are we talking about
until this
greatest or?
He not better now.
year.
Right.
He's not better now.
Huh?
Mahomes
Why is he
number
number
two.
one?
He won the Super Bowl.
I don't care what he wants.
He's number one.
No.
Mahomes is number
He's not
two.
better than Aaron Rodgers.
Rodgers is number
Pat
three.
He better than Rodgers. He not better than Mahomes.
Way.
And number 5 is
Nah, he
Deshaun
better than
Watson.
Rodgers.
The Eagles get
Number
Deshaun
6
Watson.
would be Josh Allen. Number 7 is
Y'all
Lamar
ain't doing
Jackson.
nothing still.
Those are top 7.
Y'all ain't doing
Not
nothing
better
still.
than Lamar Jackson.
I,
I'm sorry.
but he beat him hand to hand, so I got to give Josh Allen the nod.
The Ravens don't know how they want to win.
Look, this is.
I gotta give him the nod.
Drew Lock is gonna be a top quarterback.
Yeah, we
So
don't.
I don't know why you talking him.
Well, Drew Lock could be in the top half of the NFL this year. That's what I'm
You know
saying.
what I mean? You keep moving the goalposts.
I bet he
Drew
throw.
Lock might not even win the
He-
battle.
he-
the
That's what I'm
quarterback
saying.
battle. this
Okay,
year.
I'm gonna say this: whoever our starting
Y'all-
quarterback is will throw 25 touchdowns plus.
Oh,
Wait, say that
That's not
again.
hard to say. That's average now in the
I
league.
think you mean Aaron Rodgers when he finally go to
Okay,
Denver.
30 then. I'm gonna say 30.
Teddy can throw
Bridgewater,
30.
Bridgewater or Lock will throw 30 touchdowns.
Nah, they Andrew Luck. I get y'all like
Brid-
Andrew Luck because he got a little bit of
Wait, you
swag.
said Drew Lock could throw 30 touchdowns? All right, you need to put that down.
That ain't even, that's only 2 touchdowns.
He don't even got the receiving core to do that.
Dude, people ain't throwing 30 that easy. You
right.
say it's only 2
I
TDs.
mean,
Yeah.
well,
Damn,
if
my
you a
guy
top
said-
quarterback, you
Morgan
should.
said that Graham need to be kicked off the show forever for saying Deshaun Watson.
Disrespectful to Deshaun.
Yeah, he ain't better than Tom
Deshaun
Brady,
on the
man.
Texans right now.
I want to know
Yeah, but
what
even with the
team
Texans, he wasn't-
Tom Brady wanted to go to. And they
I'm not
said,
saying
no,
he's
we
better
good.
than
I
Tom
want
Brady
to
of
know
all
what team
time.
that is.
He ain't better than Tom Brady right now. Nobody.
Even
better than
I
Tom
know what
Brady
you
right
said because
now.
Tom Brady,
And
he
look,
not the
and my
old
thing
Tom
is,
Brady,
look,
but
AB gonna be healthy this
I
year.
get all that.
AB gonna be back, so Tom Brady might even kill more
AB
this
is
year.
a top 5 receiver right now.
I'm just saying.
Brady
his
do
weapons
throw more
gonna-
picks than he
I'm
usually
just saying
does.
his weapons gonna be there this year right
But if
away.
you give Deshaun a team, like they just
He
traded.
did have DeAndre Hopkins.
But they just
Yeah, they send him away.
Bye.
And what happened?
Bill O'Brien
I'm
was
saying,
tripping
but
on
what
when
did you
that.
expect him to do?
I'm
with Will
saying
Fuller
when he
right
did
now?
have Hopkins in them in the playoffs, they really didn't do
And
much.
he had Hop as a top 3 receiver in the league.
I mean, what's your
But
point?
what were the Texans really gonna do?
Deshaun Watson, you're right. Deshaun Watson is a winner. I like Deshaun Watson since Clemson. He is definitely a winner, but he's not better than Brady right now. Like Brady's
No.
the best
Give
quarterback
him
in
the
the
same
league.
weapons Brady got.
Brady the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah,
though.
Brady the best
Why is he the
quarterback.
quarterback in the league. He
He's
better.
close.
No,
right now, he better-
Mahomes the
right
best
now, he better than
quarterback.
Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers.
He's
He
be- he
said
beat both
Brady's
of
the
them.
best because he won the
Nah,
He
but
beat
for
Aaron
me,
Rodgers
Mahomes
on
the
the
best
road.
quarterback.
Well, that
Well,
don't work
he
with his
beat Aaron
argument.
Rodgers. He beat Aaron Rodgers and he outplayed Aaron Rodgers just 6 months
Man,
ago.
The Bucks are
Did he
wild.
not outplay Aaron Rodgers? Well, hold on. You said Aaron Rodgers better than him, but on the field, just recently, he outplayed Aaron Rodgers in Aaron Rodgers' house. So
If the Packers try to do good,
try. Well, I don't
They'll beat
know.
the
Well, they did take the ball out of Aaron Rodgers' hands.
Well,
No, but he had chances. Don't act like he had
So,
chances.
I'm
he
saying-
had chances with
And
half
Brady-
a team.
Brady-
No, they had
Brady
chances to take the lead.
He need one more receiver,
Right,
and
and then
it ain't
they
no
took
more
his last
chances.
chance.
He's winning.
Well,
But
that's
still,
not-
he
that's
had
not
chances.
Brady's
You
fault.
the
That's why he
MVP.
won.
Brady's
I
won
get
with
it.
one receiver. Brady's
get
won
it.
without Gronk.
Brady went to Tampa and got a stimulus package to come with.
Sure
Finally,
did.
Huh?
because he was winning in New England with nothing.
Well,
Rod, go down a little bit.
had Randy Moss.
Do what?
Yeah.
Go down unless
Brady's an
You
all-time
gotta
great.
be over. You gotta take it by the.
But like I told you at school before one day,
I'm surprised you're not a Patriots fan.
Peyton's not even. I mean, Peyton is better than Brady.
nah.
You know, Peyton is my favorite, but Brady's the GOAT.
QB go,
And that's
yeah.
tough for me to say it, but Brady's the GOAT.
Why you gotta say that? QB go.
It ain't no go to football.
Yes,
it's a
it is.
position go. It's position go. This ain't basketball. Basketball, you can play offense and
So
defense.
rings mean everything.
For what?
No.
Football? No, rings don't mean everything. But Brady got stats too, though.
Hey, Don B said she see the upgrade. She said, "What's popping, bro? What's popping, Don
What's
B?
good, sis?
What's good? What up, Pops? What up, Tamaja? How y'all doing? That motherfucker's at
It ain't just the rings, but Brady got other stuff too. It ain't like no Trent Dilfer type
All right,
stuff.
so
Like he
besides
got.
the rings, what does Brady do better than Peyton?
Oh, you going by type? You going by
Brady's more clutch
talent
than
wise?
Trust me, look, I'm a Peyton fan. Anybody will tell you that I'm diehard.
But Brady got the production. Sometimes you
But
got the
Brady
production.
is more clutch than Peyton in the crunch time.
Yeah, he is.
If you got no timeouts or 2 minutes left, and you need a touchdown. I'm going Tom Brady, man. I just am.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm with it.
You watch Peyton.
I'm a
You
Peyton.
watch what Peyton.
No,
did
Peyton
all
Manning,
this
huh?
I love Peyton.
Oh,
man.
God.
I love Peyton.
Nick Foles the
But
third stringer right now. You
I've
think
watched
Brady ever be
time
third?
and time
No.
again, not be out
But
of
he
the
shit.
did-
Brady, y'all best quarterback ever. The best quarterback ever.
He the go-to.
It's Brady.
that I've
Brady.
seen.
He the QB GOAT.
I
Yeah,
don't
agree.
think it's
I
an
gotta-
argument.
I gotta agree. And it's tough for me to say that. I swear to God, it's tough to say that, but
I get it.
I
I
gotta give it to
understand
him.
the argument.
I gotta
I
give
don't
it to
think
him.
there-
I think he looking at it from a talent perspective. Like Rodgers and Mahomes more talented than Brady.
Said best or greatest.
No.
They
not
more
all time.
skilled.
Mahomes and-
Right.
No, I'm
If
saying
you
you
say
you looking
more
at him saying they're more skilled than
well,
Brady.
then-
Yeah, 100%.
Well, the
Right.
NFL,
But that doesn't always mean you're better.
we wasn't
It's
gonna
certain
get-
it's
we wasn't
basketball
gonna
is
get
more
started with
skilled.
this. We wasn't gonna get started with this, but we is now because we on it and we've been talking about it. The NFL does start tonight.
We back in action.
Cowboys,
and
Steelers, yep.
Cowboys.
We back in action.
You know, what do y'all see? What do y'all? First off, let's talk about everybody's teams in here. Mike is a Bears fan.
Bears.
Julian Eagles. I'm
Boo.
Broncos, and my man G here is the Vikings.
Vikes.
What do
What's that
y'all?
like, man?
What do
What's
y'all?
He said, "What's that like?
I'm not gonna lie, man.
What's it like being the Eagles fans? Then y'all go to four
I
straight
told
NFC
you-
championship
like I
games
told you
and
earlier when we were talking. The
didn't get a
Saints-
Super Bowl
The Saints game was on my birthday, man. So
Yeah.
it's hard. It's
for
hard.
real."
You gotta learn. You can't get up too high and you can't go too low.
Pop said Jim Brown is to go to football.
No, Pops.
Jim Brown
No,
is the best
Pops.
running back ever.
Yeah,
but
he ain't the best running back.
Let's-
That's right.
What's good, Alpo?
Barry
What's good?
Barry Sanders the best
What's
running
good,
back ever.
Alex? What's
No.
good?
Who the
AO?
best running back ever?
Walter Payton.
Yeah. I would-
No, Barry Sanders the best
Barry
running back
Sanders
ever.
couldn't even win a
Sanders
playoff
is too.
game.
Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders the best running back
Couldn't even
ever.
win a playoff game.
Oh,
I need
you can use that argument with the quarterback.
Ever, I need you to put your team on
You
your
can
back
use that argument for
one
quarterback.
game.
Wait, so who the greatest receiver
You
you?
expect a running back
Marshall
to win
J-
a ring?
Jerry Rice.
No, I didn't
I
say
don't
win a
expect no
ring.
football
I
player to win a
said
ring.
I expect him to win one playoff game. And if he
get
put his
Wait,
team
who
on
your
the
wide
back
receiver
for
go?
one playoff game.
Alpo said the connection
Well, that's
lagged.
Jerry Rice.
For real?
That's
Up
not
on
really an
YouTube or
argument.
Facebook?
It's Jerry Rice.
I'm
And
gonna
then
get
T.O.
on
is number
Facebook from my
2.
phone. I'm gonna disconnect Facebook from my phone. It's probably Facebook. It's
Oh,
probably
damn.
Facebook, but it was telling me
It's hard to win in the
NFL.
NFL.
It
man.
is hard, but you can't get one game. You can't.
That's
get
a fair
one,
argument.
You can't get one game. You the greatest running back of all
I don't put
time. You
everything in
can't put the
playoffs like
team
Julian
on your
do.
back for one game.
I don't put
You can use that argument for a quarterback.
Like Julian
You got to
did.
count on too much. Like, cause just think about how great AP was.
He
never got a good team.
He got one game though.
Huh?
He got one game though,
I
right?
get it.
That's what I'm saying.
And AP's one of the greatest running backs ever.
I need one game.
So
Detroit ain't won a
Walter
playoff
Payton, your
game.
running back go?
Yeah.
I had him number 2
Behind who?
behind Barry
Yeah,
Sanders.
no,
And Emmitt
I
Smith,
mean-
I gave Emmitt Smith top 5.
Okay.
AP
I think
definitely
AP
better
better than Emmett.
AP.
How? If you want to go but use the
Listen,
winning
JP
argument,
and
Emmitt got 3
Thomas-
Super Bowls.
Right, it's not
They're
about
Super Bowl
it's
MVP.
Not,
Danny
it's
Thomas
not
is
about
better than Emmitt
rings.
Smith.
I'm saying if you the
Hell
greatest,
yeah.
Like,
Emmitt
Danny
Smith
Thomas
is
is
so
better.
overrated.
Thank
No,
you.
Emmitt Smith, he top 5.
My man played 5 extra seasons to break records.
Like, I've been saying that. I said
Longevity?
that for years.
don't
Danny
Emmitt Smith
Thomas
get? No, he don't get an
But
MVP.
Danny Thomas is definitely better than Emmitt Smith.
Yeah,
all
that's
time.
facts.
Hey,
That's
y'all
facts.
disrespectful.
He put a team on his back.
Wow.
LaDainian Thompson was raw.
I get the name. Like and when you on the Cowboys and you play good and you produce
Barry
on the
Sanders,
Cowboys,
Barry
Man,
Sanders.
Nobody from that Cowboys team is.
Jim Brown got
Probably
over.
top
Pop said
5
Jim
at
Brown
any
got over
position.
12,000 yards without anybody blocking for him.
Emmett ain't.
Barry Sanders, Walter
Irvin,
Payton,
not
Jim
even
Brown.
Irvin's not, and Troy Aikman ain't.
I
They
understand.
just had.
Wait,
So what do y'all expect to see from y'all teams this year? What do y'all expect to see and what do you want to see?
I'll make mine quick.
What
The
about-
Yeah.
Go-
Start with
my-
the Bears. We're gonna
the
start in
Bears-
Chicago.
I think we won't make the playoffs this year. I think we gonna have a rough season. We just need to go ahead and put Fields in. I think Bears will be about 7-10. So I think we get third in division because we ain't come behind the Lions,
I'm tired
and
of your ass.
hopefully the Vikings don't choke.
7
And
10.
Vikings need to win the division because they got talent this year.
Death, taxes, the Vikings choking.
Vikings got
Green
talent
Bay,
this year. You got
So
just
7-10, third
7
in the
and 10, yep.
division. Once again, selling your team short. Okay.
I'm realistic. Go ahead, Julian, and please be realistic.
Well, I'm gonna say this:
Last.
in 2017, the Eagles were picked to be dead last.
Oh my God, he bringing up old
I put
stuff.
$100 on them. They won the Super Bowl, won't be $10,000 this year. The Eagles were picked to be dead last. I put $100 on them. Let's see it.
Oh my,
I
you
don't know
losing
what
your
to
money
expect.
this year.
I don't know what to expect.
Lost that shit.
If they get Deshaun Watson, then
Y'all still ain't doing
Even then,
nothing.
they still ain't doing shit.
whatever. I'll say this: they
They'll
get
be playing for
Deshaun
the
Watson.
Hey, y'all, you just better not lose that Denver game because you got to hit his mouth.
They ain't gonna lose to them.
Hey,
So
I like
what
the
you mean?
confidence.
They
They
might not
ain't
even
got a
score.
quarterback.
They might not even score a
They
touchdown.
might put a running back at quarterback this time.
Oh, we getting there, Don B. The real talk. Stay in here. We gonna be intertwined in both. We got something coming up.
We got
next
about
after
20
this.
minutes left for this sports talk.
No, we ain't doing sports and then real talk.
Oh,
Talking
We just talking. We just talking. Okay.
Yeah, we talking. Mike, you sleeping on your own squad. Green Bay won't be that good. We got a chance.
Who said
on
that?
Ace. Mike, you can take
Nah,
the
Ace.
last-
Green Bay.
Is it
just
moving
run our
down over there
division.
for you? It's moving down. You can scroll down over there where come.
It
over
ain't
here.
working.
You get, well, then you got to go to the computer, put it on the pad, and just scroll.
It's cool. We can see. I can see it on there.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I go next. Realistically,
Please
my
be
Broncos
fast
are
with
gonna
this.
win 11 to 12 games.
There
Like
you go.
realistically, like I'm
Yeah,
trying to
okay.
tell
That's
you. we gonna-
delusional. That's just
Yeah, yeah,
delusional.
yeah.
Hey, it's my turn to fucking talk.
All right, go. That's
It's my turn to
delusional.
talk. We gonna win 11 to 12 games because, we gonna have a top 10 defense and a top 10 offense. Like we have one of the best
Oh,
receiving
my
cores
God.
in the league with Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler, Cortland Sutton, Noah Fant, and then we got those running backs in
Wait,
Melvin Gordon
Why
and
didn't you
Javonte
mention your
Williams.
quarterback?
And I said the best receiving core. I'm going after receiving core. We don't have one of the better quarterbacks, but I'm
Oh.
saying these are the weapons that our
Where would
quarterback
you
will have
rank
available
your
to
receiving
him.
quarterback?
I'm
One of the best. It's a top 5 receiving core.
Oh,
for real.
Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler, Noah Fant.
Where
For
would
other
you rank
options,
your
You couldn't even say that
quarterback?
shit with a straight face.
I'm laughing because y'all laughing, but our quarterback is
Terry
rated,
said-
I would say in the
Alright.
top,
Terry said y'all
top-
both
in the
delusional.
top half of the NFL, and our defense will be
Hey,
second
Terry,
to
they is
none.
both
So when you
We're
delusional.
gonna have the
Top
best.
half,
We're gonna have the
50?
best. But I'm saying we're gonna have the best secondary in the league and the best front.
Oh,
Secondary.
my
Y'all
God.
have the best
We're gonna
secondary.
have the best total defense.
Y'all have the best secondary.
It's okay.
Kyle Fuller, Ronald Darby, Bryce Callahan,
Hey.
Pat Surtain,
This is the
Jim-
first week of
or
August.
Justin
Remember this,
Simmons.
y'all.
Kareem
He say this
Jackson.
every year.
He said this every
Kareem
year.
Jackson, come on now.
Last year he said they was gonna make the
Last year,
playoffs.
He was saying a bunch of names.
Our
Von
safety
Miller.
duo.
And I told him
Von
Von Miller hurt. Y'all gonna make the playoffs. He said yes.
Von Miller ain't hurt.
Y'all was ready to trade Von Miller last season.
No, he wasn't.
Ain't
But, like-
Von-
That was
ain't
rumors.
Von
Like-
Miller the one who was crying about something? I can't really remember, but wasn't he all like, Reddick like crying because his girl did something. I can't really remember. Rod, what's the story?
Hey, what's the name said? Next topic. He don't want to. He don't want to hear people gloat about their team.
You always.
I feel you, Terry.
You always. Well, that's because his team, the Lions.
Hey, that's true.
All right, we'll keep the real talk. They want to keep
Hold
the
on.
real talk
I hate
separate.
the
so we'll
NFL.
keep the real talk
I
separate.
hate the NFL.
We got to hear about the Vikings. We got to hear about the
We
Vikings.
gonna hear about it, but
I'm
wait,
a Lions fan. I don't say.
wait.
that.
Let me
This is
see.
wrong.
Broncos got a top 5 receiving core. Laugh myself hilarious. The
Yeah,
best
that shit-
receivers
that
on
shit
the
was
Broncos gonna always be the opposite team cornerback.
Can you imagine hating Thanksgiving every year?
Hey,
Man,
Every year
Hey,
you watch
they
your
put
team
them
this
on
gonna
the
be
lose.
this gonna be funny, y'all. This
What?
gonna be funny this year that y'all say this. Like
Say
week
what?
1, we gonna beat the Giants 34-10.
That ain't
Bro, you
saying
talking about
much.
the Giants?
I'm
Yeah.
just saying,
You talking about the top 5?
What y'all gonna
receiving
do against
But-
the Chiefs?
but what I'm saying is this. What I'm
He
saying.
gonna be coming to think
Time out.
Broncos so raw when they win. Like I'm gonna be so mad.
But
Like,
this is what I'm saying. The first 4 games, I don't want to hear this.
Hear
Like,
what?
time out.
dude, y'all
Time
going
out.
8-9.
No, look, time out. I don't want
8-9.
to. This is what I don't want to hear when I say we're gonna be a top 5 offense. Okay, the first week, Drew Lock throw 4 or 5 touchdowns. And y'all say-
Hey,
top
next.
5 player at
Top 10
any
quarterback.
position in the league.
Well, that's BS. Madden was BS.
What's he gonna
Like I
say?
said, wait, hold on.
when
When-
Y'all have a
Drew
top
Lock
5
throw
quarterback.
Hey, when we going to the
Wait,
Vikings?
when we put up 30 points,
Lineman?
our first 4 games, when we put up 30 points, when we put up 30 points in them games, I don't want y'all to say, well, y'all played the Giants, y'all played the Jaguars.
What happens if y'all
Y'all
don't
played the
put up
Jets.
30?
Listen,
And then we play the Ravens week 4. Watch what we do to Lamar.
listen.
Hey,
You got Lamar.
A said Kyle Fuller
Do you have
a liability.
I-
Kyle Fuller low key got defense. He got
Kyle
defense.
Fuller and if Kyle Fuller getting torched like that, then our corners will be Pat Surtain and Ronald Darby. Kyle Fuller will play on the inside with Bryce Callahan.
Listen.
Hey, when we going
We
to
got
the
four
Vikings,
corners.
Say
man?
what you said about your offense.
We
You
got
have a
4
top 5
corners.
quarterback, running back, receiver, or lineman on that
You
team.
said what?
Do you have a top 5?
Gary Bowles is a top 5 left tackle. Yes. Last year he didn't allow no sacks on his
I'm
side.
talking about left tackle.
You said on the line.
Okay,
You brought
I
up the
get it.
line.
I get it.
And receiver, we're gonna have a top 5 receiver. Tight end. Noah Fant's a top 5 tight
No,
end.
it's not.
Oh my God.
No.
Noah Fant not top 5 tight end. Okay, cool. What the Vikings gonna do? Tell me.
What you said y'all gonna do for real.
11 to 12 wins
I honestly believe out of all 4 of our teams, we the better team
out of all
right
4.
now.
I mean, that's fine, but y'all still the Vikings.
I get it.
I really
I
think my
mean-
Broncos is the best team out of all
He
4
said y'all
teams.
still the Vikings.
There
The
is
Vikings and us are
The
equal.
Vikings are better on
Isn't it-
paper.
it's
than
not
the
even
Vikings
equal.
are
It's not
the Vikings.
It's not even equal because
I
our
think the
defense
Vikings
is
and
head
us
and
are
shoulders
equal.
better than y'all.
No, it's not.
Nobody's gonna. We
And
got
better-
a top 3 defensive line.
we have a top 3 defense. Bradley Chubb and Von Miller,
Passing.
Shelby Harris, Mike Purcell,
Okay.
Who's the quarterback for the
Are
Vikings?
any of them you name better than Daniil Hunter?
Von Miller is.
All right, man. He was.
He is.
He was.
Like the last 4 seasons, they both played. Von had more sacks
He
than him.
was.
Well, I think they both had 13, and that was an off year for
Our
them.
weak spot is the secondary.
Y'all weak spot.
We
Dead.
don't have a weak spot on
Where
defense.
y'all
That's what I'm
play?
saying. The Broncos' weak spot is probably middle linebacker. It's
Terry
top
said
five
nothing
defense.
about teams making the playoffs.
I
Drew
said
Lock, y'all weak
defensively.
spot
You
is
brought up your
quarterback.
defense. I said
get it.
Yours ain't
Because
neither,
our
Terry.
defense is gonna carry our team, and all that talent we have, that's saying something on offense.
do we got 7 weapons on offense?
Because we got way better weapons than y'all do.
Y'all got better running back. That's it.
We got
But we
better
have-
receivers.
No, y'all
Our
don't.
2 receivers are better than
Julian
anybody else.
Jefferson, stop it. Cortland Sutton is
Justin
better than
Jefferson, say his name. Right.
Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
Is
Is
not
Cortland Sutton better than
Julian
Adam
Julian.
Thielen?
Easily.
No.
What the fuck?
No.
Easily.
Is he Julian?
What?
No. This
I
man,
don't even
this
remember
man the other
seeing
week said
Cortland
he better than
Sutton play
Tyreek
last
Hill.
year.
You know what the answer is.
I don't know why we talking about.
I was about to say, is
somebody that
Sutton
didn't even
better
play.
than
Tyreek
Thielen?
Hill. So you know what his answer is.
What? This man just said that Thielen is better than Cortland Sutton.
Almost
The
definitely.
last season, Cortland Sutton was healthy.
Rams
He
making
had
the
over
playoffs.
1,200
Rams low key
yards.
might not even make it, Terry.
Was that last year?
No,
Oh,
the year
okay,
before
well,
The
last.
Vikings is a top 5 team in the NFC. That's all I'm gonna say.
And we
Ooh,
top 5
well,
in the
can
AFC.
Vikings win the division?
Yeah, most definitely. The Packers locker room ain't
Hey,
right.
the Vikings can make the NFC.
Because Aaron
Championship
Rodgers
game.
can win the division just by
But we know
himself.
what's
if the
gonna
locker
happen
room's
after
right.
that.
But that
Oh
locker room
my
ain't right.
God.
We a top 5 team in the NFC.
And we a top 5 team in the AFC.
It'll
That's
be
a
like
lot.
when y'all
That-
get
that
to
is
the
a lot.
NFC
We
Championship
gonna
game.
beat the Browns this year.
I can name 5.
What's that? What's that?
Y'all better
mean?
than the Browns?
Thielen way better than Sutton. Yeah, Thielen better than
Thielen way
Sutton.
better than
Thielen
Sutton.
way
And
better
That's what Terry said. That's what Terry said.
Why is that
No.
something that's funny?
Thielen and Ace Fuller not
I get the Broncos.
Fuller fell off, but he used to get cover.
No,
I get the Broncos in your
no,
heart.
they just said Thielen's way better than Sutton.
Yes.
He
man.
is.
No.
I expect you to react like this because you said he's better than Tyreek Hill.
Oh.
Cyrus.
Hey, Rodney.
He said.
I can't wait to
he,
this year.
He said the very.
What's going
So you
Yeah, I
know,
couldn't believe he
again,
just
you
said that
gotta.
about an hour.
I said that.
You said Demarius Thomas better than T.O. You gotta
Don't
go
even
to
say
I
that.
that
never
on the
said
mic.
that.
Oh, I was about to
okay.
But
say.
I said that's Peyton Manning's favorite receiver of all time over Marvin Harrison. This
Say he
Demarius
better.
Thomas.
That's all good.
He bigger, stronger, faster.
I don't care
He
what
can do everything Marvin can do. Marvin can't do everything he can do.
I don't care if he's bigger, stronger, and faster. I don't mean he's better.
He was better.
Sure ain't.
The way he
Megatron's
go
not the
around-
best receiver ever.
That is
He's
also
the biggest
true.
and fastest receiver.
Like
ever.
I said, Demarius Thomas is Peyton Manning's best receiver he's ever played with.
I mean,
I-
Hey,
I'll
man,
his
play with
best
Marvin
friend.
Harrison, man.
I'll argue that.
Keep arguing.
But I can't wait. There's gonna be a lot. Every Thursday gonna be fun. I want y'all back on Thursdays during the football season
You
by
ain't far
about week
away,
6,
man.
and we play the Ravens and Steelers back to back. Week 4 and 5. We 7-0.
Y'all not gonna be able to throw.
We
on
start
the
off the
Ravens.
season 7-0.
They're not throwing on
He
the
said,
Ravens.
Mike. He said we're not gonna be able to throw on the Ravens.
They're not gonna be able to throw on the Ravens.
Ravens,
That's
Ravens
one of
do
the
get
best-
clamped.
That's one of the better secondaries in the league.
Who gonna be your quarterback?
Oh,
right
they only
there?
got Marvin Humphreys. That's it at corner.
No, they got.
They're suspect.
They got somebody else.
They suspect.
No,
It don't matter.
they
got
got
Marcus
Marcus
Peters.
Peters. Yeah, Marcus Peters.
Oh, he interception prone, but he can't cover. Jerry Judy gonna
But
make
when he
work of him.
kicked that thing, it's to the house.
Jerry Judy gonna make work of him.
I understand.
We're gonna beat Baltimore.
Jared Judy's your better receiver.
But
Out of
okay,
Jordan Sutton. So I don't know why you
I
talking crazy.
digress, but like I said, I just can't wait until the season starts. I can't wait. Man,
Yeah.
this gonna be fun.
Rod tweaking.
Man.
I was born tweaking.
Do y'all have a problem with NFL players not getting vaccinated?
I mean, no.
DeAndre Hopkins, Kirk Cousins, to name a few.
I do
It's
have
they
Hopkins
business.
on my fantasy team, so he need to like, make up his mind if he's
Yeah.
gonna play or not. But I mean, no.
They just want to hear my excuse once they like 2-9. But go ahead, say what you got to say. It keeps saying the line got interrupted, but we gonna keep
Yeah, I've been seeing that
going.
too.
Keep going.
The
No,
Wi-Fi
I don't
connect.
care. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that's their decision. The NFL is very power hungry right now.
Facts.
NFL.
And they get tested every week, so it's like they don't know if they got it
But
or
the
not.
requirement between a vaccinated player and a non-vaccinated player, wow, like they got no freedom. They can't do nothing. So I understand why saying like, "Hey, I'll retire," and I understand the show must go on, and it will go on. Like they'll replace Hop like it's nothing. They want
Well, I can't replace Hop.
I understand. No, you definitely can. He's a top 3 receiver.
Hey, say what you say, Julian. He said Matthew Stafford gonna get to throwing picks in the playoffs.
He
For
ain't
real.
gonna make the playoff. He back to
Hey,
Stafford.
Jalen gonna be real mad at Matt Stafford.
Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen
Matthew
Ramsey's
Stafford
top pick.
talented, but he got to. We'll see. He get no excuses
Every
now.
quarterback in the NFL is
So you
talented.
saying you know I don't get a problem with vaccinated players because Kirk Cousins didn't miss the games last year due to the vaccine and he wasn't vaccinated obviously and they got tested. So
That's true.
I feel like he not going. That's why when players people right now saying you were going to ruin it for the league, I'm like, well, obviously he went
Yeah.
through the whole last year. He wasn't one of the players on the Vikings that got it.
What they're talking about is kind of what happened to the Broncos when all y'all quarterbacks were out.
We're out. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what they talking about.
but well, the
And
league. Well,
instead
honestly,
of-
but my point is the league can't pick and choose
They're
because
not gonna pick
they
and choose.
did what
They're
they
gonna
did
make you
because they
forfeit.
pushed the Bills and Ravens game back to like a
Right.
Wednesday last year,
I remember that.
and then they made my Broncos play against the Saints with that bullshit. They
Well,
better not.
it didn't
they-
matter.
no,
It didn't matter who y'all
Well,
quarterback.
I know it
The
didn't
Saints-
matter.
the Saints
Don't try to
weren't able
act like
score on us
yeah.
until they got turnovers in our territory and start doing shit
Y'all
because we didn't have
quarterback
a
would have did
quarterback.
that anyway.
Stop it. But anyways, like I was saying, the Vikings. But what I'm saying is the game the Vikings did get COVID because of the Tennessee Titans, and it wasn't their quarterback. And then
What?
the Vikings played the Titans, and then the Vikings ended up going on the COVID thing. My point is, I get what you're saying, where it could be in the quarterback room, but my point is, Kirk Cousins and the Vikings, the quarterbacks last year, the Vikings didn't have to worry about COVID last year. I'm not saying they might not have to worry about it this year, but their track record is already good in 1 year in.
Well, Minnesota as a state was pretty good with COVID.
Okay, then. So I'm
So,
saying I don't. That, but
I mean,
that's
but
what
the problem
I'm
will
on
be
Kirk
when
Cousins
they're
and DeAndre.
playing a team in the South that got COVID like crazy, and someone breathed on Kirk
there for
Cousins.
2 days.
Yeah, but that's what I was about to just say. You
Yeah,
there
for
for
2
Friday and
days. Yeah,
Saturday
man.
game on Sunday.
I mean, yeah, you there for 2 days, but 2 days is still 2 days.
Okay, but you go
I
to
mean-
practice, stay in your hotel room. I'm saying if you do the same regimens that you did last year, it's just during the season and it's just during a few games that you're on the road, then you can suck it up and do
Yeah,
that.
oh yeah, absolutely.
So I'm saying I don't got a problem with players being unvaccinated. I don't think it's gonna slow the
I think
league
the
down.
first time you're gonna see people have a problem is when it's the playoffs.
I just think that because they said vaccinated people can still get it, I think the NFL should do this. If you get vaccinated on the team, if you get
Terry,
if
funny.
you get COVID on the team, Then they need to test you, right? You
Dig.
sit out. They need to test everybody else. If nobody else shows up positive, they should play.
But that's
And
what
that
they're
one
doing.
person should sit out.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Yeah. So,
It's if
but the
Hey,
bunch of
contact
players
stuff
on the
shouldn't
team.
matter. But I'm saying the contact stuff shouldn't matter. None of that. Even if I was in close proximity to you and they test me game day and I don't have it, I should be able to play.
well, yeah,
But last year they wasn't doing that though.
because it was 2 weeks. You needed 2 weeks.
But what's so different now? If you're not vaccinated, why don't you need
There
those
ain't
2
no
weeks again?
difference.
There's no difference. That's my point. They're just putting stipulations on stuff, and there's no difference.
It's the
All
NFL.
last week, I'm just saying, but it ain't just the NFL. It's everybody doing that. We're gonna talk about that later in the real.
also,
talk
we
show.
got to get Facebook. Oh, okay, it's bad. Ooh,
Facebook back.
no, it keep getting interrupted.
If Facebook keep getting interrupted, the focus right, Terry. I know you see the vibes. I know I told you we got some big shit going on over here. You see that amplify the focus right. I told you, Guitar Center. But if Facebook keep tripping, y'all go to YouTube. You know, we right here next to the Wi-Fi. We in an apartment building, so we hoping that it's doing better than it is. But if Facebook is tripping, go to YouTube, Brotherly Differences. If you want to comment on the YouTube, you got to sign into your YouTube account using your Gmail or whatever account you use on YouTube. You got to sign in. But Mike, what do you think about this? You ain't saying nothing.
No, yeah, for
Julian,
me,
and you've been talking about
for
it. What
me,
you gotta
it's
say?
their decision. I really, to be honest, it's their decision. Either way, I'm cool with either way. People need to just mind their business. It's their decision. Like you said, if you come in negative, you come in negative. So that's just my opinion on it.
Damn, you real shallow with that one. That's just my opinion on that motherfucker.
We
Say.
move
That's
through
all
it.
I
Yeah,
got
we ain't
to
go
motherfucking say moving
get
on.
through these
Move
topics.
Move
You
the
know,
fuck
no, I'm
on.
just
Get through
playing.
these motherfucking topics. Move the fuck on. Oh, nigga.
He crazy.
But what was I about to say? Yeah, moving on to the NBA, y'all. Let's talk about it. Free agency. It's been crazy these last couple days. First off, Mike, let the people know what's the score. Hold on, I'm about to look up the score of the game right now.
What game?
The game already started.
The Hall of Fame game.
The
Yeah,
Hall of
it's starting
Fame
at
game.
7.
It's a preseason game.
I'm gonna just look up the score.
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
I'm gonna just look up the score. My man Kyle Pitts probably playing in the first half. You know.
Kyle Pitts on the Falcons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Cowboys. Ooh, I'm tweaking. You know the Falcons. You right. Cowboys should have got him if they wanted a chance to be some.
CD nice though.
CD gonna be the best receiver on that team.
CD is the best.
He is. I told my brother he Amari Cooper.
It's 3-0 on the
3-0
third.
with third quarter with
Yeah.
12-16.
Yeah, this is a boring game.
Is it the starters flow?
Nope, I don't see no starters.
That game played Gilbert in.
Gilbert in.
What's his name in play?
Danucci playing.
Oh, the Nucci back?
None of the receivers playing.
Yeah, we're gonna do our predictions when we.
Claypool playing for the what's the
Did
name?
Najee play for the
Najee,
Steelers?
Najee Harris. Yeah, he got 7 rushes for 22.
3-0. That's crazy.
Claypool playing. Deontay Johnson playing. So a couple of the Steelers big receivers is playing.
It's good football back. It's good football back anyway.
Average, yeah. Claypool broke the record
They
for
playing
most.
for a reason.
I'm definitely ready
receiving
to take
touchdowns as a
Julian
rookie,
money in
but I
this
feel you
fantasy
average.
league.
They playing for a reason.
Free agency on the
Who the
NBA
champ?
this past week. Free
Oh,
agency.
was in your league.
Free agency, y'all. Free agency. Who won free agency? First of all, I'm gonna ask that question. Who won free agency?
Julian's Bulls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on what you.
Yeah, it depends on how you.
If
ask
you the
it.
Lakers, you trying to get better than Brooklyn, and you
Pittsburgh
get it,
just
so
got
you
a
didn't win.
touchdown too while we was talking.
I think the Bulls definitely
I
made the
think
best move.
They're
Yeah.
the only ones
The
who
Bulls trying to get ready.
I like DeRozan. I like the Lonzo Ball pickup. But it's an interesting team. I'm be excited to watch them.
Lonzo-
White dude is,
Not only
but-
Lonzo, but they got Caruso.
Yeah, I don't know
Caruso,
who that
he played for the Lakers. He
You don't
nice.
gotta know, but you gonna know.
is. Okay, I mean they keep saying
They
he's
gonna play
better
some
than this
defense.
guy.
So
I don't
now-
know Caruso.
now-
I ain't gonna say all that.
I will say this, Julian. Now,
Caruso nice.
Levine get no excuses. You got to make the playoffs with this
Hey,
team.
like I said, if he do something,
No,
I'll
no,
call
I'm
him
saying you
out.
get on Levine. You
I
be
call
getting
him
on him.
Adam.
Levine got defending guards around him though,
Well,
and Patrick
right.
Williams.
As soon- when
The
he
Bulls
do-
gonna be better defensively than
when he do
offensively.
something
You think so?
to
I don't
not
see
be
that.
called Adam, I will change his name. Right now, he Adam.
Hey, don't disrespect.
Lonzo's
Don't
a
disrespect
defensive
him
guard.
like that.
His name is Adam.
Lonzo do get good defense.
Lonzo put guards in Rikers. When he want to.
I mean, yeah, but you're right.
I'm gonna let
Bulls.
y'all talk about it first.
And
before
they
I
got
chime
Io.
in.
So
Patrick Williams still.
you know,
People got paid too.
What's their backup center?
No, they just signed some dude.
They still got Wendell Carter.
No.
No, he with the Magic. They
signed
traded him for
Tony
Vucevic.
Yeah.
They got Boots. Yep,
Wendell Carter
Vucevic.
left, and he's still bitter.
Kelly Oubre is in discussion with the Hornets. Andre Iguodala has narrowed his choices down to the Lakers, Nets, and Warriors. Wow, go figure.
I hope he go to the Warriors or Lakers. Nets don't need him.
I ain't gonna lie. As a Lakers fan, I don't really want.
Dick, he ring chasing low key.
Listen,
They
get
all
it.
ring
I get
But
it
I'm saying, you
'cause
see,
we need
he's-
defense. We the Lakers.
Iggy kind of done. He is a good role player
That's
though.
what I'm saying. Like,
He needs to go back to
we
go
don't
to
need
state.
defense that bad to where we need to sign Iggy with what's out there.
He needs to go back to Golden State. Really.
I mean, that's home for
I
him.
think getting Russ is a big
But-
move.
But
You like that move, getting
The
Russ?
Hornets
I don't
have
know if it's gonna be
the
good for
Hornets
them,
have
but I like
interest in a
Russ.
potential offer sheet for Laurie Markkinen.
Who?
Lou Williams will sign with the Hawks. Frank Kaminsky going back to
Where
the
Laurie
Suns.
marketing? Where
So
Laurie
the
going?
Hornets
I think you said
are
the Hornets.
the Hornets are a strong favorite to sign them.
Bulls fans hate him. He nice to me. He just inconsistent.
You don't watch basketball.
I
then.
do.
You
He
think Laurie
inconsistent.
Marketing is nice.
No, he inconsistent.
Nah,
He not. He pretty skilled.
I
No,
would say
he
that
ain't.
the
Go
Bulls
ahead.
won free agency, but a close second to me would be the Knicks. The
Yeah.
Knicks got better
don't
with
know.
the Knicks
y'all
got
did better than the Knicks.
Yeah, because
Well, the
they-
That PJ Tucker was big for the
the
Heat.
Knicks got better with Evan Fournier.
PJ Tucker was
Don't do what he's doing in the Olympics.
And
in
the-
the league.
The Knicks
And
were
they just got
talking about
Kemba
getting.
Walker.
Some people play
They got-
different.
I'm saying they got
They were
Kemba
trying
Walker.
about
In different
getting,
systems.
who's
Y'all not better
Golden
than the
State?
Knicks with Kemba Walker?
I mean, I think we're better than the Knicks slightly.
What y'all did is better
I
than
think us and the Bulls are on the same level, but I think we got to get bigger. We don't got size right now.
man.
PJ Tucker,
NBA analytics is killing me.
PJ Tucker playing the
yes,
Size
and
don't matter.
analytics. Yes,
PJ Tucker playing the 4. That's what I'm saying.
He
PJ
used to
Tucker.
play in the 5.
But look, but that's a problem for me. PJ
Yeah, I
Tucker
hear you.
just fit well with the Bucks because he got to play the 3. They had Giannis and they had Brook Lopez. His home position is a 3.
I think
And
Bulls
I'm
be
not
6
saying
to
that-
8 seed.
And I'm not saying that PJ Tucker not gonna do good with Miami, but to me, if we play teams that's bigger than us, like the Bucks again, or like those teams like the Nets, or even the
And
Bulls,
that's bigger than y'all.
the Nets ain't bigger than us, but KD, Harden,
I
and Kyrie,
understand.
man, come on.
Y'all not. Nobody's beating Nets. But I'm just saying.
But I feel like, yeah, I do feel like
Nets
like,
gotta stay healthy.
Y'all still got Bam.
Yeah, Nets got to stay
I'm
healthy.
saying I feel like the Bulls don't got size need because Patrick Williams is a real small forward. So I feel like we right there. But I feel like if we want to get a Nets problems, I feel like Kelly Olynyk was a big. I miss Kelly Olynyk. I miss Kelly Olynyk.
You want to get the
Olynyk?
Nets
Olynyk.
problem,
I
just
miss
wait for
Kelly
them to hurt
Olynyk with
themselves.
Bam. I miss Kelly Olynyk with Bam. I feel like we would have been able to get a Nets problem with Kelly
That's a dirty
Olynyk and Tucker and Lowry. Now I feel like then we would have been able to get him something.
Wait a
But
minute.
I feel like y'all should
y'all
got
couldn't
them
even
all.
get past, the Bucks.
we would have beat. We got past the Bucks when we had when we had Olynyk. We got past the Bucks.
Oh, now he's saying when we hit Olynyk.
And Crowder.
now you
and-
doing
and
too
I'm
much.
saying, and Crowder.
But they
When you got to bring up
That would
Olynyk,
have been
you
a similar
desperate.
I
team.
mean, shoot.
That would have been a
If
similar
the Bulls
team.
Y'all
had
done had-
Derrick Rose, they would have made the playoffs.
You,
all
but
these
you see
years,
how desperate he is. He said Olynyk.
That would have been a similar team, motherfucker. Y'all got me on here.
They pop Nets Bucks.
Bulls
Pop
and
said,
Saints.
give your 1 through 8.
Nets Bucks for sure. Sixers
Well, Bucks
Hawks.
is gonna be a playing game next year, so
Yeah, they need to get rid of that.
I like
they
it.
do.
They need to
I don't mind it. I don't mind
like
it,
it. I
but
don't like
if they
it.
got rid of it, I wouldn't be mad.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
I agree.
like
They
it.
need to get rid of it.
I
But I
it's
think
cool.
the top 8 gonna be the Nets, the Bucks, the Heat, the Bulls, Sixers, Knicks, Hawks.
Sixers, even if they get rid of Bam.
They go
Yeah,
get
the
some
Sixers,
for him.
the Sixers and up and up. I ain't gonna put them there. The Celtics. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go. This one I'm gonna go right now, preseason, because you're right. The Sixers got too much going on. Nets, Bucks, Heat,
Hawks. Or you the Hawks.
Knicks, Bulls, 4 or 5 interchangeable. Bulls, Knicks, 4
Damn.
or 5. Bulls, Knicks, Hawks.
Bulls gonna be better than the Hawks.
Arguably, yes.
Yup. Yeah, most definitely.
Yes.
After what they did this summer.
Thank
yeah.
you. The
Yo.
Bulls will
We'll
be
see.
better than the
We'll
Hawks.
see.
The
I ain't gonna say
Bulls-
all
They
that.
just caught up in what the Hawks did.
Bulls, Hawks,
Bulls, Bulls will be fight 5 through 8.
Celtics.
Celtics.
There, and then 8th seed is up for grabs between like the
Wizards might be
Sixers,
going. Hornets.
Sixers, Hornets.
Hornets
fight
might
for
be
play-in
better.
Game type shit.
LaMelo going to his second year.
Drummond did go to the Sixers, but
Oh God,
who are y'all favorites in the East and the West?
Yeah, he
I
do.
mean, favorites as in like 1 2.
That would be the Bulls.
Just favorites.
The Nets.
In the West, in the West, who the favorites?
Bulls and
Hold on,
Six.
hold on. Pops said we got the Hawks low. Yeah, Pops.
No, the Hawks should be a little higher than y'all got
I
them.
got the Hawks a
The
little
Hawks.
low.
The Bulls ain't be better than the
just got
Hawks.
hot, man.
They get hot. No, the Hawks did get hot.
No, the Hawks played Philly. That's what happened. They played Ben Simmons, and
Hey, Philly's supposed to be people's NBA finals.
Pops, I think the Bulls will be a top 5 team in the East this year. I think the Bulls will be top 5 in the East.
We'll see. I can't wait though. I can't wait to see the Bulls. I ain't gonna lie.
As long as they mesh right, because they're gonna play defense, and Zach takes that next step up.
You mean Adam?
Why you disrespecting the Bulls superstar?
Hey,
Why you disrespecting your team's best
when
player?
he become a superstar, I'll call him Zach.
What did he need to do?
He need
You
to
want
win.
your water out the freezer? Who
No,
water?
no.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Well, he got no excuse this year, and I know Julian ain't go
I
give
mean,
it to
how
Who
him.
was
many
but-
y'all favorites, Mike?
How
Terry
many
said
other
the Warriors
superstars
versus
they make
Nets
the
finals.
playoffs ever?
Warriors.
Terry's here, Warriors versus Nets.
Yeah,
Before
That's
they get back.
possible. Don't sleep on the Warriors.
Before they get back.
yeah, he said before being. He think the
They
Warriors.
didn't even make the playoffs last year.
That's
They
what I'm
didn't
trying to
make the
tell him.
playoffs.
They
Health is the key.
They
Health
didn't make
is
the
the
playoffs.
key.
John
Okay.
Morant ended that, and
So why
Curry
would-
should have beat John Morant without Clay.
Thank you.
Without
Thank you.
Clay,
Thank
if we
you.
gonna say if we gonna put him
Thank you.
top 5,
There's no business.
without
Curry
Clay,
had no
Yeah.
business losing that.
Iverson wouldn't have lost that. That's what I'm telling Mike. I can't put Curry over Iverson like
All
that yet.
time Curry over Iverson. All time, yeah.
Well, with the
Yeah.
rings, yes.
Skill wise,
But
like
he had to
skill wise,
add KD. But I'm saying, Mike, Iverson got to the finals with nobody. He couldn't even get to the playoffs without Clay.
no, Curry better all time. And Iverson, my God.
I'm just saying,
I
I'm saying I respect Curry.
Iverson,
Don't
my
get me wrong.
second favorite player of
But
all
I'm just
time.
talking shit because of Curry fan in him. But I'm just saying Curry didn't get to the playoffs last year, and it ain't like he lost to a veteran team. He lost to a young team. And Josh Jackson was hurt most of the year.
But if they had Ben Simmons at the second best team in the West, like that,
Well, yeah.
I
But they
don't know.
have
I
Ben
don't think.
Simmons.
Nah, don't
Why?
disrespect
If
Curry.
Kawhi go back to the
Don't
Clippers,
disrespect who in the
if
West.
Kawhi go back to
No,
the
no, I'm
Clippers,
telling Rod, don't
Wait.
disrespect
if
Curry
Kawhi
like
go
that.
back to the Clippers,
They said
going
Kawhi.
back.
They said Kawhi out for probably the whole year. Why are we talking
Why?
about?
Yeah, 'cause
why
Kawhi
the
just had
Warriors got the second
surgery.
best team in
Yeah,
the
why
West?
are we talking about
Kawhi got hurt in like
Because-
April. He'll be
because-
back.
He just
They
had
don't
surgery
know
in like
ACL.
July.
With
Yeah.
Ben Simmons,
He got hurt in like June.
Yeah, what you mean? He
The
got
playoffs
hurt
didn't
in
start till
playoffs.
May.
Well, he got hurt in June. He'll be back.
You see how he just threw out
ACL.
April like
I'm
that
saying
though?
he'll be back in 9 months.
but with Ben Simmons,
That's-
In 9 months, that could be like
ACL?
April.
Yeah, ACL Julian, he'll be
That
back
keeps
by
you
9
out a
months.
year.
He'll be back in March.
That's almost the
with
whole
Ben
season.
Simmons, the
The whole
Warriors
season.
take the Lakers to 6 or 7. No problem.
Wait, who would take the Lakers to 6-7?
The Warriors?
Would they? Would the Warriors beat the Nuggets with Jamal Murray
Yes,
being back
the
healthy?
No, Nuggets and Warriors would be a good series. The Warriors ain't gonna beat
the best
them.
team in the league with Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, Clay.
I don't know. if
Draymond.
I
Hey,
say-
shout out to
Second-
Ron. Ron Harris watching my man Political out here. Ron watching
I don't think I'll say second best
that Julian cousin.
in the entire
I really don't know who
NBA.
the second best to
No,
be
in the
honest.
West. In
Or
the
in the
West.
West.
I
I
don't
wouldn't
know.
argue that because the West, though, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't trust the
West
Suns like that. The Lakers will be the best team in the West. I will
Hey,
say that.
he automatically put Lakers one.
The
though.
Lakers will be
They
the
are
best.
in
The
the
Lakers
No,
will
they
be-
is.
Well,
No,
the
and Lakers is
I'm not
number
even a
one.
Lakers fan. The Lakers will be the best in the West, and Dwight Howard will be.
Oh God!
Dwight
Don't say
Howard-
Dwight
They'll
Howard.
be the best in the West.
What are y'all-
Why?
Why I just won a ring with him 2 years
Wait.
last year?
Don't say Dwight
You said
Howard
don't say
though.
Dwight Howard. My
Wait-
brother
wait a minute,
respects
hold on,
Dwight Howard.
hold on.
Like Dwight Howard doesn't
Wait
make
a
their
minute.
defense better.
Why do you?
No,
feel
Dwight-
Dwight
Lakers
Howard
will
is
be
a
the
big
best in
piece.
the West?
The Lakers
Who's
are,
Team last year.
Okay,
because of
who's better?
injury.
Lakers was
Because-
7 seed.
because-
7.
No, and they was hurt.
And you don't
Julian,
think they
before
gonna do that
LeBron
next
and
year
AD
either?
got hurt, they was
Yeah,
the 2
but we got
seed.
a team
Right, but
And
you
now
don't think they're gonna get hurt next year?
No, but they
Russ
got-
ain't gonna play.
they got Russell Westbrook now.
Okay.
They got Kim Bazemore. You got Kendrick Nunn.
Kendrick Nunn.
You got defensive. You got
Malik
defensive
Monk.
dogs now. Malik Monk is a
Hey,
big
he
pickup.
said Kent Bazemore.
Kim
Listen.
Bazemore, Mike.
You
Kim
said
No, Kim Bazemore kinda
Bazemore
nice.
for the Warriors.
No,
That's what I'm
no.
trying to tell people.
Oh,
Curry
no,
team
no,
wasn't
no,
as
they
bad as
did-
people
they
trying to
did-
make
they
it
did-
seem
No,
like.
it
but
wasn't.
they're the
Kim
best in the
Bazemore,
West.
Kelly Oubre,
Because
Wiggins,
that's
they
fair enough.
played
They
good.
gonna sit
Kim
Bron.
Bazemore
They gonna
played
sit-
D.
They had, you know, the Warriors had a top 5 defense too.
Now rest my case
Who
because
was
my
top
brother
five
he just laughed over there and said you said Kim Bazemore. Kim Bazemore played D.
Here's
And
my
when
issue.
LeBron,
As
he
a
gonna be
Lakers
good.
fan, I got an issue. We sacrifice all our defense.
Pop said, "Don't sleep on
If-
Dwight.
if-
Dwight
if
Howard
AD get
cool."
hurt,
We sacrifice too much.
Tell
defense.
Mike don't sleep on Dwight Pops. I've been
But
telling him
I-
Dwight
No,
gonna start
Dwight
this
Howard?
year.
Dwight Howard,
Dwight gonna start this year for the Lakers.
He need to start, but he don't need to.
no,
start
Dwight Howard cool.
He needs to start in playoffs because Mark Gasol and who else?
I
Hey,
Don't get me wrong,
start.
Dwight Howard would help the
No,
Lakers,
AD
but
would be the
I
4.
don't respect Dwight Howard
hey, why you don't respect Howard?
because of how he
AD
kissed
playing the
up to
5
Kobe.
versus the Nets.
He
take
kissed
that
up to
series
Kobe. Him
seven.
and Kobe was beefing.
Yeah, and
He's a
then,
mismatch.
and
I'm
then
saying,
Kobe
but if
like
Dwight
said all
played
that stuff
5,
about
they get all
Dwight
the rebounds
Howard,
over
and
this
then
because they
I
don't
get
play
that
small
fight.
ball.
lost.
Dwight Howard
Too
kissed
much
up to
discipline,
Kobe and
man.
came
He
back to
getting foul
LA.
trouble. He gonna be hacking.
Well, Kobe not on the
I'm
team
missing-
though. How do you
But
kiss
he
him?
still kissed
I'm
up.
interested to see
Well,
how
Kobe,
the new
you
rules
know,
are.
death.
I don't care.
Oh, you bogus.
Kobe called it soft. He called
soft?
him.
You see what your dad said? My pop said Dwight Howard hold that middle down. That's
Nah,
what I'm trying to tell
Dwight
Pop.
Howard don't
just
even
got a
play
ring.
20 minutes a game.
So what,
2
Mike?
years
He
ago.
locked Jokic up.
Last
Oh,
year,
God.
in the bubble.
Yeah.
Last year,
I
not
mean,
2 years.
I'm just saying that Dwight Howard, I just don't respect him. That's all.
And that's bogus why you
It's
respect
not.
him though.
Why
Kobe
don't you
called
respect
Kobe
him?
called
'Cause
this
Kobe
man
called him
soft. He called him a bunch of stuff. And
So,
then
what?
it
That's
was
because
like,
of how they left.
I think the
And-
Lakers are the favorites in the West because, like I
somebody
said,
call you
I
soft. You
think
gonna
the
come
Lakers-
kiss up to him 2
I
years
think the
later?
Lakers are back to where they was a year
Wait,
ago
did
when
you just say you Lakers back to where they was?
the Lakers are back to
Yeah, they do get Westbrook. My dad don't like
I'm about to
Westbrook.
explain why the Lakers are back to where they was 2 years ago for what I told you, Mike, when I said LeBron stacked that team. They
Stop.
are, now they are built. They got
see that?
depth.
Yeah.
They got now. You talking about see that? No, they got depth now. They got Kendrick. No, you got Russell
Just
Westbrook. You got
hating.
Kim Bazemore. You got
But they
You
don't
got
have
Dwight
Caruso.
Howard.
They
You
don't
got-
have Caruso.
yeah, but they
That
lost
was y'all
Caruso. But they
star.
got,
KCP though, y'all sleep on KCP. He used to have
KCP,
cups.
Hey.
I
They
missed
got
Mike,
it.
but you got,
either.
but Mike, what I'm saying is you got Kendrick Nunn to replace KCP. He does about
Oh
the same
God,
thing.
Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick Nunn, cool.
plays D. He was with Miami.
Don't
He
say
plays
Lakers
solid
fans
D.
hate cool.
And Kendrick Nunn,
No.
time out. Kendrick Nunn
But they
finished
hate-
Nah,
second.
listen.
Kendrick
We
Nunn
don't hate
finished-
Kuzma. It's just
They disrespected Kuzma. We ain't gonna
it's
go
just
there.
the role he was asked to play that don't fit Kuzma's style.
Well, Kuzma better. He got no excuses
But,
now.
but Mike, Kendrick, look, don't act like Kendrick
Rod.
Nunn. They finished second in Rookie of the Year behind John Morant.
I
He
understand.
finished second in
I like
Rookie of
him.
the Year behind John Morant.
I like the
So what
pick.
I'm saying is they got Kendrick Nunn, you got Russell Westbrook, you got Carmelo Anthony. I think Melo and
Melo-
LeBron gonna be
Pops, what you
I
think
think
about
Melo and
Westbrook
LeBron
and
gonna work
Melo? Your two
because
worst
I think
nightmares.
I think Melo gonna get a lot of open shots with Bron and AD. I think Melo and Bron gonna work.
Yeah, Kobe said bad things about Shaq. Is Shaq soft?
I think the Lakers is Mike.
Mentally.
I think the Lakers.
Julian,
What?
is Shaq soft?
What?
Kobe
Mentally.
said some bad stuff about Shaq.
Yeah, but Shaq didn't come back and play for the Lakers. After Kobe
My
said
bad,
that.
Rod. I had to just say,
I'm
go.
saying I think the Lakers filled
And
out
we
they.
know
I think the Lakers are the
Shaq would've
favorite.
ate Kobe,
I think
so
the Lakers are the
that's, you know,
favorite
that
not
ain't
only
a
because
problem.
you got LeBron and AD and Russ, but they also got depth now. Something they didn't have last year. They didn't have depth, and I told y'all that Wesley Matthews wasn't it. I said that Dennis Schroeder wasn't it. I said that, and they
still
probably
might
won't
get
be
Buddy
back.
for him.
And they probably won't be back. And Buddy Hield might come there too. That's what I'm saying. The Lakers got depth right now. Some scary depth with size once again.
Oh God, they
Athletic
had,
size. Dwight Howard can still defend and cover. And they got Anthony Davis. You got LeBron. You got Melo now. You got four sizes. You really got four guys that can post. And Melo and LeBron can play on the wing. The Lakers are dangerous. And
Lakers
I'ma
will
say-
be dangerous.
And
They
I'm gonna
will.
say this: if
They got
LeBron,
they
look,
always
exactly.
dangerous.
LeBron,
Okay?
you
I'm saying-
You just went. You went down the
I'm saying-
entire list and
I'm
then said,
saying-
I mean,
I'm
LeBron
saying
can
no.
play on the
LeBron,
wing.
look,
but Julie, you don't see what he's trying to do.
I do.
I
You
Like,
see, yeah, like he's sneaky with it. He's sneaky.
LeBron, look, no, I'm
They
not.
got LeBron.
Rod
They're
is sneaky.
dangerous.
They have LeBron, but this is what I'm saying. LeBron are messing around and average 22, 23 in the season because he got Russ in them. And then in the playoffs, I can see LeBron stepping it up.
Six.
And I already
What's wrong
said
with
this,
that?
Mike. Don't try to say I'm trying to be sneaky. I said this. If LeBron went with this team, I will say he's tied for second with Kobe all time because this is an old team. And if LeBron win and lead this team to the finals, I'll have him tied with
We
Kobe for
already
second.
better than Kobe.
Hey,
Shut
Rod,
your
you saw
fucking
what Pop said
We're
about
not
Westbrook.
doing this again.
We don't need to.
We're
I
not
was just
doing
saying.
that.
Hey, if you say
you get a
LeBron better than Kobe, I'm
championship,
fine
you
with that.
tied with Kobe.
I think
That
Kobe
means
better
all
than
he did
LeBron.
is 5
Kobe's
championships
definitely
every time.
better than LeBron.
No,
Kobe
it's not
better than
about the
LeBron
five
for me, but
championships.
if somebody say
It'll be
LeBron
about
better,
him.
I'm fine.
If he beat the Nets with this older team, it has nothing to do with the amount of championships.
You got it.
He'll be tied with Kobe because I would.
If LeBron win another title, I'll have him too.
Because to
for
me,
sure.
I don't feel like LeBron has won a title yet, like LeBron and like Jordan and Kobe has, where he had to put the team on his back and he didn't have help from his second player. Every finals he's won, he's had some type of help from a second player.
Wait, Kobe
Kobe, yes,
won without a second player?
yes,
When?
in 09 and 10. go-
Rod,
Wow,
don't
wait.
don't act
You
like
mean
Gasol
Ron
was whack.
Artest bailed him out in Game 7?
Stop it. But look at what Ron Artest did in that game. He had one shot, and you talking about bailed him out. He didn't
He
do
bailed
shit.
him out.
When I mean do shit, I mean like Anthony Davis averaged he was leading the finals through the first 3 games of 6, but LeBron wanted to play versus the Heat when they was up 30, and then LeBron became the stat leader of that series.
So you saying
That's
Kobe
facts.
won a series by himself? He won a finals by
Nobody wins by
I
themselves.
know.
Nobody.
I want him to say
He
it.
90% of the reason, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, he led them for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm saying LeBron hasn't led.
LeBron has
To me,
led. Don't
LeBron
do
hasn't
that.
led yet
I
where-
just
Mike,
asked
no,
him-
no,
I
listen.
just
Y'all
asked
ain't let
him.
me finish.
I said,
LeBron ain't led yet
Kobe
where
won
his
a series
second
by
best player
himself.
didn't show up like that. He had his chance to do that. He had a chance to do it in 14, but he couldn't lead. He had a chance to do it
Wait,
in
what
15, but he
finals
couldn't
did
lead.
Jordan lead that his second best
98.
player didn't
Pippen
show
bitch
up.
ass had 8 points in game 6.
Hey,
Oh, so one game.
Bring it up. Game
my
6.
man went
The
crazy
closeout
for like
game.
an hour.
The closeout
On
game.
this.
The closeout game. Bring it up. Scottie Pippen had 8 points. Jordan had 45 out of 87 Bulls points, which means that the team had 42 points. So I'm good at math. Jordan had 45 out of 87
So for one
points.
game.
The closeout game. You
Right.
talk about one game, but it was a
I
game 6
understand.
on
I
the
just
road.
wanna make sure.
On the road. Let's throw that in there, brotherly differences. It was on the road in Utah. And Mike, what was Utah ranking that year at home?
60. Oh, at home they was like 38-3 or something.
Wait a minute.
Oh my God.
Did it?
Oh my God.
What
And
did
what they do
LeBron
to the
have in
Lakers that
Game
year?
7
What did
against
they do to the
Spurs?
Lakers that year?
They swept the Lakers that year.
Okay.
What did LeBron have against the Spurs in Game 7?
37. He was hitting clutch shots
What did
too.
he average that whole series?
No,
Mike?
You said one
25.
game.
25,
No,
barely
no,
25.
no.
How old was
Time
Tim
out.
Duncan?
Time out.
You-
You just said one game. You said the closeout game, Pippen didn't show up.
LeBron hit.
I said
Yeah.
in the closeout game of Game 7, what did LeBron
What
do?
did D-Wade
And then
do?
you
What did
said,
D-Wade do? I
what
said,
he do for
so
the
that would
series.
mean you
So
bring up
pick a
D-Wade.
side.
You
Listen,
would
he
rather
was
bring
just
up
like-
D-Wade.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Well,
Julian
man,
right
pick
though.
a
Yeah,
side.
yeah, yeah.
Mike,
No, Julian right.
Time out. Mike, what did D-Wade do? Did D-Wade have 8 points?
I don't know what he did. Pick a side.
No,
Oh,
I'm not
yeah,
saying.
Pastor Iverson
I'm
see
not
over
arguing
Shaq.
that LeBron didn't kill in Game 7. I'm saying LeBron has never won a game where his support cast didn't show up in the game where
I
he
said,
took over and had
I
to win.
said, give me a
Hold on, say
series
that one more time.
that
So I'm saying he bringing up Game 7, right? That LeBron had 37 versus Spurs. I'm saying he didn't care that because D-Wade still did his part. My point is D-Wade didn't have 5 points and LeBron.
So
did
DC
one
said
game.
our sound quality better on
LeBron's
YouTube.
second best player don't show up. He
1998,
doesn't
Pippen
win.
didn't show up at all.
Time out.
He did show up at all that
In,
shit.
in Bron's
Mike can
defense,
tell you.
in Bron's
Wait, what
defense-
series?
98.
Pippen didn't show
at
up.
all.
In Bron's defense.
Yeah, he showed up. He averaged 50. Yeah, he defensively.
He averaged 15. Mozgov averaged that in 2015, Mike. But you said Mozgov just showed. Mozgov averaged that in 2015. But okay, cool. Mozgov averaged that in 2015, and he said Scottie Pippen showed up.
Tony Kukoc averaged 15 too.
1998, 2015.
Mozgov averaged that in 2015.
He doing some LeBron
I
hate
know
stuff.
he-
Yeah. He's
I've
doing.
never
Yeah,
seen this
yeah,
much LeBron hate.
yeah. Hey, what's
Man,
next topic?
man,
Yeah.
This man averaged the same amount of
You
points
see
as
how he being
Mozgov.
sneaky with
I'm
his
right.
setups? Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
right. Look, brother, difference. Did y'all see this? The man averaged the same amount of points as Mozgov.
Next
but for
topic.
Jordan, he showed up, but Mozgov didn't show up for LeBron.
I know what Rod
My
set
man,
I don't
up.
know how he think like. I don't
Yeah,
know
he
how that
sets
just
up
happened.
his stuff.
Like I don't know how.
Like
he
you
did
see, he
that.
trying to make the Lakers
Right,
better
he
than what
was
they
like-
are.
I'm trying to make
He
the
was
Lakers
like,
better. But
Pippen
you said
didn't
like
show
The
up.
Lakers,
Mike,
this year
No,
better
Lakers
than what
got a
they
squad.
are.
No,
You said
Lakers got a
Lakers-
squad, but
hold
like
on. LeBron James.
no, LeBron has a
That's because
team.
they got LeBron.
Mike,
Yeah.
LeBron
Yeah,
James.
That's all that matters.
And
That's all
Anthony
you gotta
Davis,
say.
I get it. I'm not saying it ain't because of LeBron, you dickheads, but they got LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony, Malik
None of
Monk,
that matters.
Dwight Howard, Marcus
Yeah,
Gasol.
no,
Trevor
he has a
Ariza,
team,
Wayne
Rob.
Ellington, Kim Bazemore, Alfonso McKinney, and now Kendrick
Is this a
Nunn.
super team?
Yeah.
Kendrick Nunn.
No, this
I
ain't
mean,
a super
it's not a
team.
super team, but it's close.
So
They
they-
even with the
listen,
Nets.
They not in their
They
prime
even
though.
with the
Time out.
Nets.
So here's my question then.
Nets in their prime.
Time
Mike,
out,
no,
time
they
out,
not.
time out, time out.
Westbrook and AD in their prime. Still thin.
King,
If Harden and
defend
West,
that.
if Harden and
Can I ask a
Katie in their prime, Westbrook in his prime.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go my bad.
No, you straight.
Go ahead.
But Melo
If
not.
the Lakers not a super team and they beat the Nets, what are y'all gonna say about LeBron?
Have him too.
LeBron to be
So,
two.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm already
he'll
having
be
him
two.
He can't fall. He can't rise.
The
He
Lakers
is
and Nets are the
second
best
two.
teams going into the league next year. They 1-2.
But
They're
with
1-2.
injuries is big.
Roster
Injuries.
wise, they're 1-2. Fully healthy, the Lakers and Nets are 1-2.
Injuries is big. Don't
I'm just
forget
saying,
that.
fully
It's big for
healthy.
both, though.
We're just saying, fully healthy going into it, they're 1-2. That's all. And
Let's-
before we
What's
get
the
to the
real
real talk
talk?
I'm
section,
about to get
is
the,
the
let's get
East
these real
is
talks
the East
on.
better than the West now?
Most definitely.
No.
Most definitely.
Is the East better than the West? No.
The East not better than the West now?
Name the second best team in the West, and I'll name the second best team in the East.
I thought it was the Lakers.
And he a West
The Lakers
fan.
are the
Lakers
first
the
best
first
team.
best team.
Who's
in the West.
second?
The
Suns?
best. The
No,
Suns?
the Warriors to
Are
me.
the Suns
are-
Warriors, Warriors.
Okay, the Warriors. Are they gonna beat the Bucks this year
I think they could.
without
Oh,
Wiseman?
War-
and them?
Warriors,
I mean,
Bucks.
Again,
We talking about the ninth seed
the
now.
Warriors came.
We talking about the ninth seed.
Why are we talking about the nice
Milwaukee-
seed?
He what he
Hey,
saying, Mike. No, we're
it's
saying this year
close.
is the East better than the West, and a lot of people.
I'm
No,
No,
Why
but just I say the West better. The Bucks can beat teams in the West.
I'm saying
No, but we're just
Milwaukee
asking.
came this
As a
close.
whole, I don't think the West is better. Like Mike and them give teams like Portland credit, but this year he would say Chicago won't
Portland
get
is
credit.
never gonna
But the
win.
Bulls will be better than Portland this year.
Time out. Dame said
The Bulls
everything.
will easily be
Hold
better than the
on,
Blazers
Julian.
this
No,
year.
no, I'm not gonna
No,
say
Dame
that.
said
Yes, they
everything.
will, Mike. They got
No.
three
No.
25 game scores.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
Portland
No,
won't-
The Bulls won't be
Portland's
better
traded
than
Dame in 2
Portland.
years.
Mike, the
At the
Bulls won't be
very
better than
least.
Portland.
No, I'm not gonna say
Oh
easy.
my
No,
God. Vucevic
Portland
better
is
than
my
Nurkic. Levine is better than McCollum, and Lillard
Lillard better than
over-
everybody on the
He
board.
They
is.
don't got Melo no more. They don't got Melo no more. Though.
He is.
So Dame can be as better than anybody. That's
Gary Trent.
And still not winning.
Gary Trent with the Raptors.
I mean, I'm with the
Signed a
Raptors.
3-year
Not
deal.
Gary Trent. Colin. No, I said Colin Powell.
So-
Josh Powell.
So what
Yeah,
happened?
yeah,
So
basketball.
Josh-
what happened
Huh?
to tell you?
They
why
really
got
hasn't-
the playoffs this year?
Josh Powell better
They
than
got rid
Lonzo
of
Ball,
Rodney
Mike?
Hood too. What?
Lonzo Ball? Lonzo Ball with the Bulls?
Yeah, Lillard better than Lillard.
Look,
Better
that's
than,
Lillard. We ain't talking about we ain't going position for position.
Oh.
Lillard's the only player that you named.
McCollum.
Levine better than him.
No,
CJ
Levine.
do
Lillard
not
better than
show
Levine.
About this, bro. CJ do not show up.
Levine,
on
what
this.
up? What up, Terrence? What up, TJ?
Is McCollum better than DeRozan?
No.
No. And DeRozan had an off year last year. That's what I'm trying to tell him about
CJ do
DeRozan.
not show up
Thank
on
you.
this
DeRozan
time.
underrated.
Talking about my back hurt, all of
The
this.
Bulls are better than the Blazers, Mike. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. The Bulls are better than
No, I gotta see the
the
Bulls play
the Blazers
first.
are
The
one
Bulls
of
are better than the
best
Mavericks.
teams. The Blazers are one of
The
best
Bulls
teams.
now. The Bulls ain't better than the Mavericks. Stop
Yes,
it.
they are.
The Bulls is not better than the Mavericks.
Yes, they are.
It's Luka by himself, man.
Porzingis
Yeah,
might
but
be
Luka-
gone.
It is Luka by
It's
Luka
no,
by
but
himself.
nah. Luka them got
All these-
Luka
all
know
these
how to
top
lead
teams
that
in the
team pretty
West,
good.
there's one
It
player
is
holding
one
their
player.
back.
Yep, you are right.
No,
Portland
Luka.
got one
It
player.
ain't. No, it ain't Luka by himself. He don't got
I've
no-
been trying to tell him this.
The Clippers right now got one player.
Nobody wins by themselves.
I get that, but that's
Right.
why they not winning.
Luka
That's
just
why
don't.
they
Ha-
not
no,
winning.
Luka doesn't have a lot of help like a lot
And
of
the
people.
Bulls
But
They
the-
got no help.
That's fine.
I know, but Luka leads that
Right,
team.
But
put
that's
that-
not the argument.
no, that's why.
He
That's
takes
not
the
No, the
argument.
Mavs gonna be better than me next year. They're the
Luka
fifth
almost
seed.
beats the Clippers.
They won't be, Mike. And the Jazz, the Bulls will be better than the Jazz. Like
No, okay,
The
chill.
Jazz trash.
the Jazz might have a good record. But thank you.
No, I want the Bulls to do good.
The Jazz
I like
are
Levine.
there's 5 teams in the East.
The Jazz, thank you. That, I'm trying to
I'm
tell
just
that.
being
And
realistic.
the Jazz was the 1 seed last year in the West
They average.
because of injuries.
And they-
And like he just said, Mike, the Jazz ain't better than 5 teams in the East. They disrespect the Jazz is weak as
The
fuck.
Jazz is better than 5 teams.
That's
in
why the
East.
Wolves was
Come
3-1
on,
versus them
name
last
5
year.
Right now. I'll name
Jazz will beat the Knicks.
I don't think so.
Jazz will beat the Knicks.
5. And the Knicks will take the Jazz at 6.
The Knicks will beat the Jazz with D Rose, Julius Randle.
I'm-
Jazz. So y'all saying the Bulls will beat the Jazz? This ain't 98.
The Bulls right now beat the
Hey.
Jazz.
Yes, the Bulls.
No,
now
I
might
don't
finna
think
beat
so.
the
Hey,
Jazz.
here's a question.
Rudy go.
Where's Minnesota gonna finish?
Oh God, Minnesota. They'll be a little better.
The Timberwolves have a chance to be in the playing game. I would say they got.
Yeah, if it's 10 seed, Tim Wolves can get 10.
Be the 10th seed?
Yeah,
I'm
Tim
saying
Wolves,
they,
they
gotta
can
be a
fight for
top 10 seed.
play-in.
I
You
can
don't
see the
think they
Timberwolves
gonna be
being
in
the
the
top
lottery
8 seed
again?
though.
No, I don't know.
No,
They may
I think Edwards and Cat gonna both average 25 a year.
It's still
maybe
make the
I'm-
lottery.
I might say next year, Julian.
Huh?
next year they'll be playoffs.
Oh,
This
next
year they may
year.
be lottery again.
So they
'Cause
continue
Edwards still
with the
learning.
10-year rebuild.
Yeah,
All right.
They gotta figure
Mike
out
is
what they
on the
really
third.
want to do.
Timberwolves
but
on
Tim
the
Wolves,
30-year
they gonna be
rebuild.
because the Tim Wolves play people even last year. They just don't know how to win
They
yet.
don't know. They don't know what direction they want.
Yeah, they don't know how to win
They
yet.
haven't found a direction since
They don't know what they
2004.
want. They don't know what. They don't know. If
Well, they
wanna
did
go
make the
up back.
playoffs that one
Well,
year
they
with
had
Jimmy Butler.
and then they shipped him out. They finally
Hey,
found.
nah,
they
Jimmy
finally
Butler
knew
was
what it
on
was
some
like
gangster
to
shit.
win.
Jimmy
It was
Butler
like we
on
don't
some
like
gangster
this.
shit.
We done with this. Jimmy, get out of town.
To finish up the sports talk before we go to the real talk real quick, what y'all think about the U.S. Olympics? The men's team tomorrow play France in the gold medal game.
They better win.
What do y'all got to say
I
about
stopped watching after what they did to Simone Biles. I stopped
it?
watching.
The Olympics as a whole.
Yes,
Okay.
I stopped watching.
I mean, I understand that.
You can't. You just disrespectful.
I think off talent alone, there's no way the men can't get gold. But I'm not gonna be surprised if they lose because I don't know if they're ready to just get out of Katie way like they might need to.
Well,
for
I'll
France.
say this: LeBron didn't lose.
He lost
He
in
did lose in
the
04.
You know, for
LeBron was
oh
there.
06. They lost in
LeBron
FIBA
was in
too.
there in 04. But I mean,
He didn't play that many minutes. He
That's
played
right.
12 minutes.
That team-
Oh 06 though, he lost
played
FIBA.
as much as,
You mean Kobe didn't lose?
He played as
Kobe
much
didn't lose.
as,
That's what you mean.
That one dude from Duke.
Yeah, no,
played.
he ain't gonna say Kobe because like Julian said,
Julian,
LeBron,
don't
he's
do
a
LeBron.
hater.
Kobe didn't
Kobe
lose.
didn't
Yeah,
lose.
Kobe
37 and 0.
Yeah, but why you say LeBron? Because LeBron lost FIBA in
37 and
FIBA.
0.
And that's when
I'm
LeBron was
talking about
06.
the
LeBron was
redemption
nice.
team.
What?
I'm talking about the redemption team.
37 and
Oh, the
0.
redemption team, Kobe.
That was LeBron too.
Yeah, Kobe, LeBron, Wade. But I'm saying you should have said
here's
Kobe
my-
didn't lose because Kobe
got
never
that-
lost.
Who they just
So
lose
here's
to?
my
Was it
question.
Jordan?
If
Huh?
Who
if
they
Team
lose to?
USA
Jordan?
loses, y'all gonna blame KD?
If
No,
they-
I'm not.
I mean,
I'm
I'm not gonna blame KD.
I'm not gonna
because
blame
it's the
nobody.
Olympics, so
It's the
You gotta
Olympics.
blame somebody.
I'm not because I don't
mean,
count the
Pop,
Olympics
I
towards
don't know.
NBA
You
career.
I
gotta
blame
blame
Pop.
somebody because they have to win.
I blame Pop.
I understand.
A lot of people blaming Pop.
I
Why?
would blame because
Because
he's a coach. What do you mean?
I don't think Pop knows how to coach this.
I don't think. I bet Mike.
People need to give
I-
Tim
I
Duncan
bet-
more respect.
I bet Mike from Duke wouldn't be.
Yeah,
in this
Coach K not
position.
going for this.
Mike
K-
never lost either, right?
No.
Coach K would have been winning by 40 plus.
Exactly. So,
Yeah, because Pop was
I'll
losing when they
blame
was in
Pop.
FIBA last year. Yeah.
But Coach K knows how to play with talent. Pop don't know
Clearly.
how to really play with all this offensive.
People need to
talent.
give Tim Duncan more respect
Yeah,
for Pop.
well, we saw
Mo-
what happened with.
But most people give Pop that
We saw
Pop.
what happened with
Pop.
Kawhi. Kawhi didn't. He left too. So Tim Duncan is an outlier. Because ain't nobody staying in San Antonio now.
Yeah.
Where'd DeRozan go? Oh, that's right. He was the Bulls. Exactly.
True.
Kawhi left. DeRozan left.
No, I feel y'all. Yeah, I think they gotta win it. And for people like my brother over here who say that KD's not on LeBron's level, this is
All
just
time
something
he's
that
not. All
will help
time.
KD get closer to his
KD's
level,
better
I
than
guess.
LeBron right now.
All-time leading scorer in the
Ain't nothing
And he
KD
already-
can do
and I
in
just
the
showed Mike
Olympics
today
to
that
make
he
him better
averages-
than the all-time
he
great.
averages-
Bro, I knew they averaged
He
the same.
averages more than LeBron. Not the same now. It's more.
It's 0.2.
He's
Dude,
more.
KD 27.2, LeBron 27.
And it's gonna go up for
Wait a
KD.
minute.
You see that?
I have never
And
heard.
KD got 4 scoring titles. LeBron
I've
got 1.
never heard someone bring up an Olympic tournament.
Exactly,
when they're
yeah.
talking about the top players.
Well,
Yeah.
in the finals, KD's
I've
2-1
never
versus him.
heard anybody say
I don't
about,
use
you
that.
know,
KD 2-1 versus him.
I get it, but y'all
Shout out to my man James Petty Gua watching. Congratulations
What's
on
good?
his
Yeah,
union
congrats.
with his wife
Congrats.
this past week. Tyresha, I was there in attendance at the wedding, so congrats. Man, that was a beautiful wedding. So shout out to my man for watching and support, man.
Is that when you were wearing
I
your
was a-
baby cat clothes?
We ain't gonna talk about you, Corduroy.
Let's get on that real
Floyd.
talk though. Let's get
We
it.
ain't gonna talk
Let's
about
get
that.
it.
They better be friends tomorrow.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They got Rudy Gobert. Gobert, Batum,
Damn.
and Evan Fournier. Evan Fournier
Get
is
out of
now.
KD way and they should be fine. But
Maybe KD.
Lillard come to play too.
Lillard been playing around, bro.
Tatum.
Lillard has not been the second best player like he
Hey.
should be.
Yeah, Lillard should be the second best player on that
He
team.
should be, but he ain't been playing like it.
What?
What? has
Adam,
not
right?
taken one.
Levine
logo
playing
three.
good.
It's Adam, yeah.
You
Dame has
disrespectful.
not taken one logo 3.
How's
Where's
you
the
two-
confidence at?
How's YouTube doing?
You two doing great.
What viewers I mean?
Oh no, it's only like the highest I've seen was 3 is 2 right now. Most people's on Facebook. People don't mess with YouTube, but DC said the sound quality better on YouTube.
It is. It
Okay,
was.
well,
I was
lit
watching it
last
last
week.
week on YouTube. It was
Yeah,
lit.
the sound
Once
quality
we
better.
get the technology for the camera going, we're gonna be up and running in business.
Yeah, I tried to bring tonight, but yeah.
Y'all see though, we got our guests on. For y'all who haven't joined the Real Talk Section, this is my man G, aka Gavin. This Julian, y'all seen him on the episode before. Once he back again.
He be wilding in
getting
the
ready
comments.
before law school. But now we finna get into it, y'all. We finna get into this Real Talk section. I done tag some of you ladies in here. There's no intro music this week. We was a little late to the party with getting that stuff, so there was no intro music this week. We just going on to the segue. Maybe Mike could get his editing skills up and edit it in there before he put it on YouTube. Calling them out to the table.
It's a
and shit.
shot, man.
Calling them out.
Brotherly differences for
Brotherly
real.
differences.
Okay.
Also,
okay.
stay tuned for them shirts. They should be coming. We got that on the lock coming up. $20 a shirt. We don't want to hear y'all complain and bitch them on because y'all spend $20 on other bullshit, clothing. So if y'all support, if y'all rock with the movement. Brotherly differences shirts. And like I said, we gonna give back. We gonna bring y'all anytime you want to come on the show. Let the people know what you got going on. Let them know what you out here doing, what type of time you on. Shout out to my brother Gavin for that. Then you can come on the show and let them know. Matter of fact, before we get into these real talk questions, do y'all want to let the people know anything y'all got going on coming up that's exciting? I'm going to my man Clee's show, by the way, next week too.
I mean, that's
I'm going- I
probably-
need to-
that's
I need to
probably
go
the
buy
next
tickets.
Exciting thing. You ain't got the tickets yet?
No, I need to get my tickets.
You need to hit that up.
I need to hit that
It's
out.
only $10, man.
Probably
Go and
tonight.
enjoy that.
I need to do that
A
tonight.
couple days away. Shout out Young Cleve, man. Anything exciting, man? I just been chilling.
Big bro, you gonna get one for the free. Facts. He said he gonna take a large.
I need a medium. But yeah, man, I just been chilling at the Freedom School, waiting till the school year start,
Okay.
minding my business.
Tell the people what you do at the school, educating the youth. Because I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I've been working in the school system for about 5 years. But my brother Gavin here, we need people like him in the school system. This man was real life lit. And it's funny because I'm a couple years older than him, but I learned a lot from my man this summer on the school tip. He was administration. So man, I feel like we need more people like that in the schools. It was a good time. So tell the people what you do at your normal school, because we don't work together during the school year.
Nah. So I'm the behavior specialist at a middle school, and that just everything falls under that. No day is the same. And you got to kind of find a way to finesse your way through middle school kids, because these middle school kids, wow, man, they wild at the mouth. They ain't got no shame. They'll tell you about yourself. So you got to be ready to talk back to them, and be ready to give back to them and not take things personally. So it took me a couple years to get into that and figure out how to make myself work and how I could reach to them and still give them something. And I think Freedom School really started with that for real. This was the first year we had it at the middle school level, so it was new to them.
Man,
So at first they pushed back. Like, man, they wasn't going for none of that.
Lord knows I had my tough days. Man, I had middle schoolers too. I was like, and I never taught before. I'm behavior too at my school. And I was coming to get Graham like, man, look, they turning up.
And I understand all of that because I've been there. And now at the point where like you can come up to me like, hey, yo, I'm done with so and so, like, yo, they talking crazy. Da, 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 da. I was like, okay, cool, I got it.
And I felt like, see, versus the teachers I work with, I felt like I had way thicker skin. Like I felt like I let a lot of, like they would be like, my class was funny. They'd be up in there cursing. Like they'd have like a 2-minute conversation where they was just like, fuck this, fuck that, hell no. And I ignore it. And they'd be thinking like I ain't here. Then when I call it out, they'd be like, oh wow, he had an ass. I'm like, no, I just let you make your own decisions. And that's the decision you kept making. But then they'd get it, but they act like I didn't hear, but they'll be shocked. Like when I said it back to them, they'd be like, oh, he heard everything we was talking about. But I ain't gonna lie, I made a good connection this summer with the middle school kids. Cause at first I didn't want to do middle school, but that last day of Freedom School was dope.
It makes everything worthwhile. Like we go through hell the first like 6 weeks, like for real. Like we probably 29, 28 days. You go through hell for 26, 27.
Man, I'm telling you.
And then come towards the end when
you see glimpses of love in there throughout the days.
You see the glimpses, but you don't really know if you really connecting and reaching how you want to.
Yeah.
And what the program's intended for.
No, facts.
Until that last day hit. Actually, the day before when you practice.
Yep.
Because I remember that when we was going through finale practice and we look at each other like, and I'm like, yeah, man.
This
is
real.
what it's all about. Like, you feeling it.
No, you do.
You feeling it, and just wait till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow when they all crying and it all come full circle.
Man, next year y'all got a Mike and Julian. Y'all need to put y'all kids in there. I'm gonna be on y'all. Y'all need to put y'all kids in Freedom School for real. It's every day, Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 3. So if you need a break from them, you get that. And like I said, they really getting education about the culture. I really rock with Freedom School. It was educational about the culture.
Because they don't learn about that during the school year.
No, so especially not here.
That's what's important, to give back to them in the
And
summer.
we worked the same Freedom Schools that they was getting killed for in the 60s when they was going to try to. Freedom School got built in the 60s by the Civil Rights Movement. They was SLIs was trying to go teach in the South, teach black kids, and on the way to like the trainers got killed, got arrested, and things like that. So this is an extension of that. This ain't Freedom School. This ain't the same Freedom School, but it's an extension of that.
Now just wait till you go to Tennessee. Though.
That's what I'm saying. That's gonna be lit next year.
You haven't even been to Tennessee yet, so you don't even know the real feeling of what
I'm already look.
Feel.
I can't.
Like they are real intentional and purposeful with it.
I can't wait.
You get them feels and put that battery in your back to get back to this community. So
on me, Don B, you already know. So you already know. That's your sister.
Hey,
you already
she a
know.
future EBT.
On
like,
me. Oh yeah.
Like for real. Like an EBT to the core.
Black people out here,
really
man. We out here.
To be an EBT one day.
Facts.
She just has it. She has the energy. She has the will for it. She has the heart for it.
Man, some of our staff I connected with, man, I'm just like, yeah, it was dope coming to work every day.
If you met the real family, like if you met the core.
Yeah.
Me, Bizzle, T, Peter.
Yep. All together. Man, yeah, it would have been lit.
Man.
That's what's up. Julian, let the people know. You want to let the people know what you got going on as our guest. We forgot to put that in here, so we want to let them know what y'all got going on, if y'all got anything going on.
I just got school.
Well, let the people know what kind of school though, because it's big though. Not everybody get into it. It's black people out here, especially black men out here doing shit.
That's true.
You feel me? Out here doing shit.
Yes, sir.
No, I start law school next week.
Look at that. Okay.
Here in the Twin Cities. So yeah.
You excited about law school, or what you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to with the start of law school?
am I looking forward to?
And what are you not looking forward to? Yeah, I gotta ask you that. 'Cause
I mean-
you going back to school.
I think like what you said, black people doing things. You know, I don't know what the expectation was, but you know, I knew I was always going to law school. It didn't really matter what other people said, what other people thought. For me, it was going to happen because I said it was going to happen. Even when people were like, well, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that. For me, it didn't matter. I said I was going to law school, and that's what happened.
That's what I'm talking about.
And not only am I going, but they're also paying for me to go. So,
Right. Talk
Big
about
facts.
you know.
I wish we had
so-
one of those clues, mom. Yeah, because I would have to drop one for that one.
So that's pretty much what I'm excited about. My family's excited.
As they should, you know.
You know.
Do you feel like it's gonna be a challenge? Because you get, you know, to let the people know, as you probably are proud of it. You got a couple kids, and they gonna be in school. Do you feel like that's another added challenge on to going to law school?
I don't.
No. You feel like you got
I know
this?
most people will say that, but you know, when I was in undergrad, I went to school full time. I worked full time. I was a full time parent, full time husband, and I also ran track and I did mock trial. So if anything, law school is a step down for everything I was doing in undergrad. So I don't.
Damn, that's what's up though.
I keep my faith. I keep my faith in God, and that gets me through a lot. So I'm confident that, you know, my priorities have always been straight, and so I'm not really worried about that getting messed up. I mean, law school is a step up, but at the end of the day, it's still school, and we've been in school for.
Are you gonna be
years?
20 years?
20 years of our life,
And I'm probably going back next spring. I got connected with Black Man Teach.
Yeah, I gotta
with
get
Marcus
back to
Freeman.
them.
They,
Yeah,
I actually
Marcus
just had a Zoom meeting with them on Tuesday, and they tried to get me in the same areas
I'm
at the same
glad they
time.
came
As,
that day.
they tried to get me in the same areas at the same
Bro,
time as,
because when they said
or
free-
Metro State actually, Metro
Nah,
State.
Listen, because I wasn't hearing nothing he had to say to me.
Who?
Marcus.
Okay.
Like when he talked to me that day, when we
Yeah,
did
yeah.
yesterday social action, till he said free.
Oh yeah, no, facts.
I said,
Big
okay,
facts.
you said
Yeah, the dude from Metro State just hit me up yesterday, so I got to hit him back. But
Yeah, free.
I
Man.
might be starting in the spring. Yeah, with
What's up?
this organization called Black Man Teach. They're gonna pay for it. They said they'll help you out with it. You just got to work in the same school system for about 5 years. So I'm learning more and more about the program as I go. So I keep y'all updated on that. All of our fans and stuff, brotherly
with that
differences.
too.
But yeah, I might be
We
getting
might
into
be
the
in classes
classroom,
together,
man. For
bro.
real, I'm already like you already know. Hey, Freedom School this summer showed me that I could be in the classroom. I feel like, man.
Nah, for
That's
real.
what's up.
At first, I didn't think I could be no teacher. I'm like, man, look, I can't do this. But then I'm like, yeah, I could do it.
Man, my first year, I was nervous as hell, man, because I've never been in a
Man,
classroom.
then when y'all gave me that curriculum book, I'm like, how do I set this up? But then the kids rock with the PowerPoints and stuff. Like, I was shocked that at nighttime, I was finding myself doing it. I'm writing lessons. I'm like, damn, is this like, that's
It's
crazy.
because you get to see like a black man teach,
Right.
and
We
it
don't
is.
see that.
we don't see
I
that.
mean,
No, yeah.
And then we kind of see like if we have a curriculum, how easy it actually can be if our heart's in it,
Yeah.
and what we can actually do to our kids. Because like I said,
Because
like,
the first day we was teaching them about like how do you speak versus how the American English is, and I was able to relate to them when I first moved to Minnesota. I used the word finna,
yes sir, they still do though.
and some of the white people that was like finna, what is that?
Yeah.
And it was funny that they were saying that because it was like I had better grades than like 90% of the kids in my class. Like,
Minnesotans can't talk about the way
and,
they talk.
and they was like, what is finna? What kind of English is that?
I'll
Like,
show you what finna is.
you know, on me.
Like for real.
On me. Like when I moved from Chicago, they would say stuff like that now. And then I always thought I fit in, but I used to be like, am I just that different from people? Like,
Remember, they say duck, duck, gray duck here.
But-
So you know what?
but what I'm saying, I know, right? It's duck, duck, goose.
It is duck, duck.
Duck, duck, goose. Ain't no duck, duck, ray duck. When I heard that shit, I'm like, what the fuck is a ray duck? It's duck,
Hey,
duck,
yo.
goose. Yeah, they used to be like duck, duck, ray duck.
Gray duck.
What's good, Levi? Shout out to
What's
my
good,
man
Levi?
San Francisco 49ers in the house. My man Levi used to work with my man at Best Buy. We used to hold it down in the phones. Levi, one of our biggest supporters. That's my man right there. Levi. Shout out to my man. But no, Julian, I was gonna ask you. I hope you're ready for this upcoming trips we got into Philly and
Oh,
Denver.
absolutely.
to watch your Eagles get their ass.
Who they
beat
play
in
for? Who they
Denver.
play in Philly?
It's the home opener. Don't they play the Rams
They play San Francisco.
Damn, y'all
or
going
the
to home
49ers?
opener?
We going to home opener September 19th.
Why you going to see
We
that
just got-
trash team, Rod?
Well, you know, Philly was a good time.
You just
Philly's
going to the
like- Philly a good city.
Nah,
That's
I'm
the
just-
thing about
Philly a
that's
good
the-
city. I ain't gonna. I said this. I just told somebody this, and she agreed with me. She said she never really been. She never had the food in Chicago. We was talking about Chicago yesterday, and I told her Chicago still got the best food to me.
I agree.
Out of all the places I've been to,
I agree.
I've been out west.
Little
I've
bias,
been-
fellas.
no, I've been to the south. I've been to the east coast. I've been to the west coast. I've been here in the upper Midwest. I haven't been to every place yet.
South got some
Yeah.
good food.
I haven't been at the South do got good
It
food,
ain't
but I've been to
Chicago,
Tennessee, I've been to North Carolina, I've been to Florida, I've been to places in the South. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. There's no better. And look, I was disappointed in Charlotte because Charlotte don't really got any food places like Chicago. Charlotte got like McDonald's, Bojangles, and
Respect Charlotte to
I'm
be
saying
there.
I thought Charlotte had. I thought it was an inner city where they had like
You need to go to
chicken.
Durham.
I thought they had like chicken spots,
No,
like
that's
how
Durham.
we got Harold's in Chicago.
There's
You got
there's
Leon's.
like 3 cities between North Carolina and South Carolina.
That's true.
I feel it. I'm not
The
arguing
rest
that.
is country.
I
man.
mean, if you live in the South that close to Atlanta, you black. You just might as well go to Atlanta. I mean,
I'm
it's
not
right there.
I'm not gonna argue that. I'm just saying Chicago got the best food to me still. Chicago had the best food to me still, and Philly was a close second.
Hey, Harold's
And it's
chicken
funny
food is
because
bad.
there's one chick I was just talking to at work yesterday when we was working at the warehouse. She said Philly was the best place she'd been to, but she hadn't tried Chicago food yet. But Philly was second to me.
I mean, but
Philly
it-
had some fire ass food, but Chicago number one.
It's also not just about the game. It's just about
The
No,
atmosphere.
I bet
Yeah.
it'd be fun
and
too,
they
though.
we
Yeah.
had a good.
I-
the
yeah,
Airbnb we
that would be
stayed in
fun.
4 years ago was dope as hell.
you know?
Was dope. Like Philly gonna be dope this time. Last time I was thrown in Facebook jail. Last time I was on this motherfucker, I was on the Facebook. But yeah, I would say Philly up there. So I'm ready for Philly. When we go to the game in Philly, I ain't got no qualms on that. But when we go to Denver, you already know the vibes. You already know what the fuck
Ooh,
going
that's
on.
good. That
We
man.
might not even talk to each other until the game on
Are
Sunday.
y'all sitting together this time?
We haven't even bought the ticket.
We haven't
Oh,
bought the
y'all
tickets to
tweaking.
Denver yet. We bought the tickets to Philly. We got the we did the Airbnb.
Y'all sitting together in
We
Philly?
did the Airbnb.
Yeah,
That's the plan.
Rob probably go sleep because he ain't got no.
You're probably
He ain't
right.
got.
49ers know I'm gonna be watching my Broncos game on my phone in Philly.
That's
in the
disrespectful.
stadium. I don't get no fuck. We watching the
I mean,
game.
Is it a noon game?
Week 2?
It is a new
Week
game,
2 we
but
play
what
Jacksonville at Jacksonville.
But
Our
you know
first
what?
2 games on the road for the first time since like 1990.
I give people like Rod credit because ain't no way I'm going somewhere to watch a team that ain't my team.
Yeah,
I
I'm
ain't
for
paying
real.
$300 to go watch
It's
For
more
real.
fun.
Bears and Vikings. Yeah,
Close
between
to it.
200 and 300.
Close
The
to it.
Bears. I'm only going to see the Bears.
I'm going for the. I'm going look.
I'm gonna
for
see a
the
player
experience
play.
and
I'm gonna see Brady play.
average
No,
seats.
No, those are the cheap seats.
Yeah.
It's Philly, man.
Philly.
I need to go to Bears Packers in
I'm
Chicago.
going more for the guys. I'm going. I might not. I
No,
might.
I
fuck-
feel it.
Look, I might fuck around and just go to Philly and not go to the game. Fuck it.
I mean,
It ain't my team plan. I might fuck around, just go to Philly, not go to the game.
Watch them lose to the 49ers.
I might go OnlyFans. No, let
They're
me
not
stop Bay watching. Let me stop. I'm just playing.
shoot.
He said only fan.
That's a
Me
snooze
and my
fest
wife
game.
going to Vegas for the Eagles game.
Because
Them tickets
Jimmy gonna
$500.
be-
They play the Raiders.
Yeah.
They, you got
He
season
going.
tickets?
Don B said I'm going night
But,
after this.
You know,
I'm about to.
You going to
fall
see
down
all
for
that losing?
maybe.
He said,
In
baby.
Vegas.
We had
They can lose and then we'll go to
We had a good
casino
motherfucking
and-
segue, but we
Right
never
away.
went on to the other topic, and that was my fault. We had a
What's the other topic?
good segue.
Because I gotta fade to black for your last few topics.
Why you gotta fade the black? You gotta fade the
I
black,
gotta
bro.
fade the
You
black.
know what I'm
Is it? You don't like the questions?
And I can't be on camera talking about that stuff.
Oh, I see. Okay,
They can kick
okay.
you out of school for stuff like that.
I feel it. Hey, I feel it.
They can kick you out.
They can definitely kick you out.
Hey, listen.
That's the
But
white
listen,
kids who be
But
posting
if,
stuff and get kicked out.
if your 2 brothers are that big, man, to where your school saw it.
Yeah, they really
No,
want to
no,
see
no,
it.
no.
It could
They
come back to
alright.
hunt you.
They all right.
But even if your school see it, then
But
they
it could
doing
come back
really
to hunt
good.
you one
I mean,
day.
again, they do it really good. But what's that?
No. But I feel it though. You don't want that on
Like,
tape at
you
all.
know,
Even if nobody
like,
said yeah. You just
know,
don't want that
like
soundbite
I
at all
said,
on the internet.
If I ever decide to run for public office,
Hey,
and somebody
It'll
ain't
come
gonna
back.
lie.
It'll come
right.
back.
Well, you know what?
I was-
This dude right here.
I was in Chicago last week. For the wedding. We was in like Indiana area, and one of my guys who I was at, his people was like, "Man, I watch you and your brother every Thursday." He's like,
Oh, that's
he was
what's
like,
up.
he's like, "I be watching y'all some Thursdays when I came. Like y'all be on there turned up. Y'all be lit." So we hit us some fans all the way out there in Indiana, man. For real. So shout out to them, man. Appreciate that. I ain't get his name or nothing, so I can't give him a shout out. But he know who I'm talking about. He said he be watching us though.
I be
Like,
I
dude,
should
bro,
chill
you
sometimes too. I'm
Yeah,
still in
he talking
corporate
about me,
America.
Frank.
On me.
That's all. Hey,
You know, I feel you though.
Those who would say whatever they want to say, I'm just saying.
No, I feel
You
you.
know,
Well, we
Yeah,
gonna
I
get
do
into
have
it. We
a
gonna talk
career.
about it.
No,
Let's
I
start
feel
off
you.
with y'all. Let's start off with it. Let's talk about the kids of the day, the youth of the day. Kids not being kids, because I see a lot of this shit. Kids not being kids. Is it the adults' fault?
I don't think it's the adults. I think we're having kids younger than our parents had kids.
I don't agree with that, but go ahead
Well,
and elaborate.
Well, my mom was 31 when she had me, and I'm the oldest. So every single kid she had was after 30. Both my
I know a
kids-
lot of families whose moms was early 20s.
Well,
That's
I
what I'm
mean,
saying.
when your parents are young, your kids gonna be around adults more because your parents are hanging out more. So, I mean, that's the fallback of your kids.
My
being
mom was
around
21.
We didn't have
My mom was
social
21 when
media
she
We
had
also
me.
didn't have social media,
didn't have
right?
social media
So,
growing up.
I mean, what do you want from kids? You want them to stay in
For
their
real.
place, but
Stay in their place.
but what's their place?
But I'm gonna tell
But
you why.
listen,
I'm
how
gonna
can they,
elaborate
though?
on this.
Right.
I'm saying it's the parents' fault.
Yeah, 100%. Because
Wait,
they're not checking
hold
their
on.
social
Wait.
media.
Time out though.
There ain't no way.
Because they go to school for 8 hours, and at school, don't they have tablets and things now?
The rich schools, yeah.
Yeah, but they don't
Okay.
get the. But the internet is secure. They don't get the.
But they get YouTube though, right?
No, they can go
No.
on Facebook. On
Yeah, I mean they can go on
Not
YouTube.
in Minneapolis. You can't.
Bro.
On Minneapolis, I can't even go on
Last
Facebook.
year,
If I'm saying in Minneapolis, if I'm connected to Wi-Fi on my phone, I can't even get on
them
Facebook.
kids can go on school, Facebook in our school.
Oh, see,
But
that,
you also got to remember these kids got phones now, so they can
I'm
easily
saying,
connect
and
their
me-
tablet to their
But
phone.
it's still on you as a parent to know what social media is.
Oh, absolutely.
What is like.
no, I'm saying in Minneapolis though, on your phone, if you connect to the school's Wi-Fi, you can't go on Facebook. It's blocked.
Yeah, you know,
It's
And if
blocked.
you-
It's
if
blocked.
you- if you want-
Wait, wait,
if
wait.
I can go on Facebook
Wait,
if I
wait.
have a
And
Facebook.
then
Right.
and then we can, but the staff can because we have another site that's encrypted where you got to put your password in, but the students don't have access.
Wait
to
a minute though.
We do
because
that.
when I was in high school, they blocked things like YouTube, MySpace, and all that. We
I
still
remember
found a way to get around.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, I don't
to
know.
say
I don't
that
know
the
if any of
school
our
smarter
blocks
than-
it.
They are.
smarter than
Right.
us.
They born with this
They
stuff.
smarter
So
than us.
they are, but we also
Yeah,
can't
they is
have cell
born
phones
with
around
it.
school too. Bell to bell, no sales.
That's what every school low key, and I understand it's hard to like embrace that. But if they really want kids to learn, they gotta cut.
I think that I do think the cell phone thing.
We gotta
but
show kids
at
how
the
to
same
learn.
I don't think kids should have cell phones in middle school. That's just my personal belief.
Nah,
I
bro,
think
they're too young for them, bro. You just seen how they
Yeah, I
just
agree.
go to like.
you can have
wow.
computers and stuff, but you don't need cell phones.
Yeah, I agree.
You got portable
You see what
laptops at
happens
school.
during the day.
But that's my point. And what to get back to the question though, I feel like it's the adults' fault that kids being kids. I get what y'all saying, but if you a young parent, because I've seen some young parents do this. What I mean by kids not being kids is never the kids' fault. But me and my cousin in Cincinnati, shout out to my cousin Darius, by the way, because he don't care if I say his name. We were just talking on the phone, and we was talking about this. And what I'm talking about, kids not being kids, is kids being around adults when adults are doing adult things. Like for example, if you had your friends over the house and you and your friends is out in the hall or out in the living room, y'all in the living room smoking, your kids should not be in that living room.
Well, yeah,
They should be in the room. But nowadays you see kids in the living room in adults' face while they're doing adult things that we wasn't around. And I'm saying that has no age on it because my mom was 25. No, hold on. My mom was 25.
Some people say you shouldn't be smoking.
My mom was 25
when they're in the house at all.
Listen, time out. No, but time out. My mom was 25 when I was born. When I started school, my mom was my age. I'll be 30 next year. My mom was 30 when I started kindergarten. And I'm saying, when my parents did adult things, we was in the room.
Or had to go outside.
Or we had to go to an area that was designated away from the adults, and there was no why we had to do it, why they should be able to come in this area in their house. And I'm saying that should still be the same way now. if you and your wife, Julian, if you have your brother over, you have me over, and a couple of the guys over, and we drink and we talking about stuff, your kids should not be in our face.
My kid.
And maybe they have to
drink around my kids. So
but
when we start drinking, it's their bedtime.
But I'm saying maybe it might be the weekend where it's not their bedtime. I'm saying they might need to be in the room with the video game.
I'm assuming you guys were like traveling and stuff.
No, we was in our hometown. Like for instance, if my mom would take us over her friend's house, and we was over her friend's house, and it was 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night, and it was a weekend, and we didn't have to go to bed. And shit, some nights on the weekdays, but if we didn't have to go to bed, and the grown-ups was out there playing music, playing cards, drinking, smoking, doing whatever they was doing, we wasn't out there.
Right. But is that the norm now, or is that just the exception?
I'm saying that needs to be the norm.
I think it is the norm.
That's like
It needs to be the norm. I don't think it's the norm.
How many?
It's
I'm
not
saying
the norm.
working in the school situation,
It's not
I
the
don't
norm.
think it's the norm because I'm saying so many kids, they know too much.
way
And,
too much.
and I'm not even saying at a middle school, at a young age, they know too much. I had a fourth grader tell me, Mr. I don't like such and such because when my dad smokes, I do this. And I said, well, you shouldn't be saying a lot. What do you mean smoke? He smokes cigarettes. He goes, no, he smokes that other stuff.
Well, right. But back when we were kids, it was cigarettes. Now weed is so prevalent.
No, but
Now-
that's what I'm saying. Adults around us smoke weed. We
But
just
adults
didn't
were
know.
smoking weed when we was
Right.
just
but
didn't
the
know it. It
big-
wasn't in
but
our face
the
like
big
that.
thing was cigarettes. They were comfortable smoking
Cigarettes are still big.
cigarettes. Right. Well, so what I'm saying is
Yeah, cigarettes ain't not
what
weed.
what weed is now was cigarettes back when we were going. Because the big
I
thing
don't
was
think so.
don't smoke in the car with your kids because everybody was smoking in the car with your kids. So now that weed is more lax, is more acceptable, I think now you seeing, like you said, back in the day, we weren't around our parents when they smoked weed because smoking weed wasn't as acceptable as it is now. Eventually, it's going to be legal everywhere. You might see people walking down the street with weed. So you're going to be like, hey, you can't smoke that. There's kids around? I mean, so
Well, it ain't gonna be coming that. I don't think.
what you mean it ain't going to become? It's about to be
You don't
legal
see
everywhere.
You
ain't
don't
gonna-
think weed gonna be as big as alcohol soon?
You
I'm
ain't
saying
you
alcohol
ain't
is
gonna
legal.
see.
Kids like that cigarettes.
But
is different.
wait. You don't think you gonna
Listen,
see smoking weed?
Weed is more convenient than like getting drunk.
Right. You can't get publicly
I'm
drunk.
saying-
You can't walk down the street with an open bottle. But you
gotta
can
put
walk
that-
around. You can
you
walk
can't see
around
weed, you gotta
places
bring
that's weed is legal. Smoking weed.
But listen, here's what it really was. At the end of the day, because when I was a kid, I was only good in school because I knew if I got any report from home,
I'm saying, but
my mama was whooping my ass.
Oh yeah.
My auntie was whooping my ass. And if it got down to South Carolina when I was down there in the summer, my granny was whooping my ass.
Right.
Like,
facts.
there's no more. And we were just talking about this the other day. Like,
There's no more village that hold kids accountable.
and you can't. The parents are scared to whoop their kids' ass like they need to. Like these kids is wild out the mouth to where you need to get popped in your mouth sometimes.
I don't think
Let me
parents
not
are
say that,
scared of
but
I
what
think
they
parents are
kids-
scared.
Man, parents.
I think
look at what they did
parents-
to AP.
I think parents are.
And like he said,
Again,
kids, it's not even
parents
that.
are
I'm not even
young.
saying that kids disrespect. Like he said, Mike. Like I told you, when we
No,
grew
they
up,
disrespectful.
yeah, they are. When we grew up, Mike,
They
you probably
disrespectful.
saw 1 or 2 kids snap on the teacher like that. Nowadays, it's like
Man,
it's
they
like
join
more
in
than half of
unison.
the class.
Man, they join in unison.
I mean, you.
Yeah,
do-
but the generation before us used to say that about us.
Yeah.
No,
No, they did. They used to be like, y'all spoiled, and we didn't talk back to kids, but-
Mike, I'm saying we ain't saying sport, Mike, but Mike,
every
But Mike,
generation
time
is
out.
going to say
Mike,
that
no,
about
it
the
just
later
graduated
generation.
2012.
Mike, but hold on, before you go, Julian, this is what I tell Mike. Mike, you can't say what every generation before say. Say the truth. What I'm telling you is the truth, Mike. I'm saying say the truth for what you remember. You remember growing up, we didn't have our. I'm not gonna put out, but Didi, Mike, you didn't know that many kids like Didi that was snapping on teachers like that.
Nah, bro.
Nowadays, I'm telling you,
You had kids doing it, man,
Time
for
out.
real.
I said that you knew
Let me ask you this.
at
Let me
our
ask y'all
school,
this.
and I'm telling you, nowadays we got like 10 Didis in one classroom.
Thank you. So here's my question. And when y'all was in school, how many sped kids did y'all know?
Special ed kids?
Yeah.
They kept them all in another part of the wing.
Okay, but how many did you know?
Not
I
many.
didn't know it.
And
They,
they
kept
didn't
them
keep
all. They kept them all. You
that.
know.
Well, his point is there wasn't that many.
There's not that many.
Well,
now
right.
they just diagnosing them left and
Well,
right.
yeah. Well,
Left and right.
I mean,
That everything is special
I
ed.
have my,
Everything is special.
I
ed.
have my beliefs.
But yeah. Those
And
beliefs
a lot
are
of them
right.
are black.
Those
A lot
beliefs
of them
are
are
right,
black.
but they all special ed because they just simply wild out the mouth, and our teachers are not equipped to deal with them and manage them throughout the day.
Well, so then,
so automatically they just go to
so
Yeah,
because it's a money thing.
so
Facts.
when
That's
I
what I'm
was in
saying.
college, my degree was started with teaching,
Mm-hmm.
and I would make the argument that teaching is too easy of a degree to obtain. I don't
Teaching
think
needs
you
to
can,
be respected as like being doctors. They don't understand how
Well,
important
I think
teachers
you
are.
need to go to school longer than 4 years to be a teacher.
I don't know
think.
about that.
I don't
It
think.
has
You,
to be in your heart.
I don't think you can be 22 years old, fresh out of college.
I think you
That's
can.
not the truth.
I
That's
think
not
you
the truth.
can.
I don't.
I think you can.
Because I have not gone to school to be a principal, and I can definitely walk in any middle school right now and be a principal.
Well, I said high school.
I agree.
I said you.
It
I
don't
don't
matter.
think you could be
My guy,
22
no,
and
Graham,
go
he
straight
don't
to
matter.
teaching
He
high
really
school.
can,
Yes,
y'all. I'm not.
it
I'm
don't
not capping.
matter. It got to be in your heart.
Well, yeah, it got to be. in your
I
heart,
feel. I
but
feel like
you-
I disagree with that,
you
June. I feel like you could be
basically a
22
kid
years old.
yourself.
No, I feel like you could be 22
Yeah.
years old
Yeah, so
and
it's
teach.
kids.
But who has their ears?
Who?
Me.
So then here's the thing. Then because you said this new
And he's closer
generation
to
of
age to
kids
relate to them.
is very disrespectful, right?
Because these teachers right now are all tenured, and they're not going to get out of their own way.
Right. That makes sense. Yep.
So you need teachers to change
You
in
do.
order to help these kids.
Absolutely.
The
Yeah.
teachers
Oh,
are not
yeah,
willing
absolutely.
to change.
Well, what I'm saying is this new generation of kids
Mhm.
is being raised by our generation.
100%.
Right.
But not really our generation.
It is our generation.
Not really.
No,
What
not really.
generation is it?
Not-
It's not
I
Gen
don't know.
X. It's not Gen X.
It's
No,
just
yeah,
white
this our
teachers that are
generation.
stuck in their ways.
It ain't Gen
Yeah,
X.
yeah, because
It's-
we in the
it's just white
30s.
teachers that are stuck in their own ways.
Well, I'm talking about raising the kids though.
But how can we raise the kids if we're not in the schools?
I'm not. No. You said blame the parents, and I'm saying
I
the
said blame it.
parents
No, I'm
Ross
only
said
blaming,
blame
no,
the
I'm only
parents.
blaming. I'm only blaming parents for one aspect of it, and I said that's kids not knowing their place, Julian.
Right. So
Yeah.
what I'm saying is that's our
parents.
generation.
Well, that's some of it. Yeah.
No. I mean, that's what you're saying. You're saying it's the parents. The parents is our generation. Because Gen X ain't raising no more kids. Their kids grown.
Well, some people in their 40s got kids.
Yeah,
That's
rare. But even then,
middle-aged
that's
kids.
still our.
I'm saying, think
that's
about it.
roughly-
If there's people like your mom, they got a 9-year-old and they 40.
My mom don't have.
I'm
a
saying no, your
9-year-old.
mom was 31. I'm saying,
Right.
Julian. I'm
Alright,
saying
so-
if we take somebody that was like your mom,
But that's rare.
Let me ask you this.
well, that's
Let me
what he
ask
said.
you
That was rare back
Let me ask you
then.
this. Right now, in this generation, who has a career to raise a family the right way?
See, well, that depends on what your idea of how much it costs to raise a family.
How much does it cost?
I don't think you can put a number on it. And I say that with 2 kids.
To avoid like social media and all that, to like give them time, to give your child time,
Time with what?
like to raise them.
Well,
Like,
your
necessary
kid is in
funds.
school.
So
8
how can you
hours.
afford? How can you afford the time to raise your kids while working?
Most parents get max two hours a day with their kids.
Is that
Max.
enough? For you as a parent, is
No,
that
it's
enough?
not enough. But that's why we
Max,
that's why
wait, what kind of parenting
That's
is that?
crazy.
Where you only get
When we
2 hours
working,
a
'cause
day?
you say you're working.
Wait, time out.
24 hours
you
in
send
a
your
day.
kid to school
For
from
6.5.
from 8 to 4, 5.
But here's what needs to happen. You definitely need to teach your
For
No,
10
some
hours?
people do it from like 8 to 2.
You send your kids to school for 10
Your
hours?
kids go to after school program?
Yeah, they go to.
Oh, so after school
Wait a minute,
program.
8 to 2.
No, about 8 to 3.
And then after school program.
Every kid don't
Because
go to
they
after school
work, right?
program.
And then if you pick up your kids at 5
Okay.
and they go to bed at 8, that gives you what?
Yeah, you only
2
get
hours?
really because in the
to
morning you
really
really in the morning you ain't really doing nothing
Well,
to get
that's
ready.
during the school. Well, first off, that's during
No,
that school.
because the
No, but
summer
bring
they
up
go
that's
to
during that.
camp.
They go to
I'm saying,
camps,
but
yeah.
bring up-
Right, they go to
But
camp.
hold on, bring up that's during their school years too, because you got a whole 5 years before they start going to school on that type
They
of
go to
schedule.
preschool.
Not till they're about 4. You don't.
No,
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 they
some
go-
kids
no,
go to preschool
that's-
at babies, Ron.
That's
Not
the black
hold
community,
on.
Mike.
Time out.
Oh no, but some people
Time
go
out.
preschool.
Not the
Right,
black community.
He said
Wait,
not the
hold
black
on, right.
community.
That
You
shit,
work-
we ain't going to
What-
preschool in no
what's
6
your
months.
work? What's your work schedule?
7:30 to 3.
So when you have kids, what are your kids gonna do from 7 to 3 while you working?
Well, if I had kids, they would have a mother too.
She ain't gonna work.
Look, it would
got
be.
to
It would
nowadays.
be
That's what
my
so
point
I'm
is,
saying.
Unless you
well,
be making
my
enough
point
with
is-
unless she's working your opposite shift, which means neither one of you gonna see each other.
My point is,
From 7 to
my
3,
point is, me
what
and
are
my
you
girl
gonna
have to talk about that if we had kids.
Having kids
because
hard out here
my
these
point is
days.
we have to talk about that
I don't
because
think it's
this.
hard. I just
No,
think there's
it It would be
Things
this.
like
I'm
this
not
that
sending
ain't
my kids to
realistic.
daycare before.
Yeah, you want a
they-
big family
I'm-
too. It's
I'm
hard.
not
It's
gonna
hard.
Send my kids to daycare before they can talk. No, you're not going to daycare.
Well,
in
that's
6 months.
you don't.
So
send your
yes, one of
kids
us will be home with the kids.
for how long?
How? What? What do you mean?
I mean, how like
Until
So
they-
y'all gonna be
until they get
so it's only gonna be
equipped
one income in your family
Until they-
while the kids are
Is
young.
that what you saying? It's just
that
gonna
is
be
not
a
what
one-
I'm saying. That's what y'all saying. I'm saying one of us will be at home with the kids at all times.
Okay, so
So
if
y'all can
one
work
of you
separate
work-
shifts.
Right.
For how
So
long?
that's what I'm saying. If y'all working separate
Well,
shifts,
until
then-
Like kindergarten?
Cause y'all both can't work mornings and the kids ain't
that's what I'm
until the
saying.
kid
unless
needs-
you'll get your kids,
That's
your
what
mom
like
or something to watch them, grandma.
until the kids are equipped enough to do the basics in society.
Nobody said ain't nothing wrong with that.
Which is communicate with their parents about what's going on, how they feeling.
That don't start until middle school.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. That really.
Well, I
don't.
know. I mean, your kids can tell you if somebody at like 3 or 4, they can tell you somebody hitting on you and doing stuff
I
like
get
that.
all that. Yeah.
And that's the relationship you create with them at home at the beginning.
But you need to.
Because if
definitely
somebody
be
would've did-
overteaching
My point is,
what
somebody
they
would have
teaching at
did
the
something to
school.
me at 5, I would have told my mom. And I remember 5 years old
Yeah.
today.
Wait a minute.
So I'm saying I'm gonna have that same relationship with my kids. That's what I mean by basic
But
communication.
But listen, here's my question: did you have more time with your mama back then than you would now?
No, because I think my mom would have did what she did now then. My dad, somebody would have had to bring home the money, and my mom waited till my little
So
sister.
you're saying that's what parents are doing right now?
To me, one of the parents, if you lucky to have both parents in the kid's life,
That's it.
one parent needs to, yes, somebody needs to be home with your kids. Because like you said, I do agree with Julian and Mike at that point. If you see your kids to daycare right away, you're not really raising them
No.
because you're only
And
seeing
you're
them
not-
for
and you're not
15
gonna-
hours Monday through
I'm
Friday,
making the argument
and you're seeing them
that
on the weekend.
you're not really raising your kids at all
You're
because
not.
the person who spends the most time with your kids is the teachers.
And these
That's
teachers are
8
not
hours
equipped.
a day.
And these teachers are not equipped
Right.
to teach your child, process through what they go
I
through with your
agree.
child.
Yep, I agree.
So this is who we're sending our child to for 8
Yep.
hours a day for
Yeah.
18 years.
Right. So I again, you blame the parents, and I don't want to blame the teachers per se.
But on weekends, you with your kids more than 2
No, it's
hours
equal
on
parts
weekends.
because
Oh,
you
yeah,
have to
every
have
weekend, but then they got their own.
no, because
activities.
school has never
Football.
changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, school has never changed.
School has
right.
never
School
changed.
has never
Our
changed. That's what I'm
parents
saying.
have control of our household.
Right.
Facts.
Yep.
So as parents right now, you got to have control of your household.
I mean,
And
Do
right
we
now,
know
social media
kids?
is controlling your child.
oh yeah. Well,
Social media
yeah,
has
right.
your kids.
Oh, absolutely.
absolute
I
attention.
agree.
So you have to combat what you're teaching in school
Yep.
and social media.
Yep.
How do you do that? With 2 hours, you said.
Well, I said my kid won't have a phone until they're in high school at
You
least.
can't, but you
Dead.
I
My
mean,
daughter's
but-
7
but
on the
you
phone.
See, the problem with that is now when we were in high school, they had a phone available for us.
We
to
got-
call
at
our
the school
parents.
I work at, there's a phone available.
Every building.
Every
in
building,
Every school.
every building. That's what I'm saying. I coach at a high school.
Right.
There's a phone at
But is that
Washburn.
gonna be it? 15,
Times are
15
changing.
years
It ain't
from
no
now?
wrong with kids.
But you're
Middle
right.
school is fine.
Man,
as advanced as we are,
my
technology.
daughter.
My daughter
watching-
gonna have a phone in
my-
middle school.
We were
Yes,
watching.
she is.
Middle school, yeah.
We,
There's different times
we were
now.
watching Friday Night
I
Lights,
get
right?
it's different times, but they have to be.
And
It don't have to be. That's my
somebody
thing. It
in the
don't
show
have to be.
put a phone
These
to their
phones
ear.
is these phones. I said these phones are the problem with these
We
kids.
way too advanced right now.
Of
We need to at
course.
least go back to the flip phone era, bro.
Of course, we
My-
I'm
my-
ready to go
so
back
my
to the flip
point
phone.
is,
But
they
it's
should
easy
have
to
it.
say though. It's easy to say your kids gonna have phones in high school, but when you have kids and time changes,
Okay,
you
what they
may.
say.
But it may
I know what
be
they say.
different.
You
It may
gonna
be
load
different
them
once you start
What's
parenting.
that different in society to where we
it's
could
hard
last
to
without
explain.
phones and they can't?
Well,
It's not that
it's
different.
the same
It's not
way
that
when
different.
We could last without cars back when they didn't.
That's
have
not
cars.
true because time out.
They
All
had-
of us
they had
in this
other
room.
things.
I know. At least I'm not talking about you, Julie, because you're not a.
Hurt without
But I know
phones.
me,
Okay,
Gavin,
we
and
didn't
Mike.
have a choice.
I said me,
We
Gavin,
didn't have a choice.
me, Gavin, and Mike, and even Joe. What I'm telling you is, if somebody said there's a hoop session, me and Joe could literally put our phone away for 4 to 6 hours. What he's
Well, of
saying
course.
But Mike, what he's saying is, though, we grew up with this stuff more than that. Our kids did.
No,
That's what I tell y'all. No,
we
no,
didn't
no,
grow
we
up with
did
phones.
grow up
Yeah,
with
we
this.
didn't grow up with
We
this
was
stuff.
Because they have
The
been
first smartphone came out
indoctrinated.
in 2007. We
No,
grew
but
up
Rod,
with
they're
this.
born. My
No,
kids
no,
was born
no.
into
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Mike, that's
we were
okay
in
that
it.
they're
Right,
born
in
into
it.
it. What I'm
Right.
saying is we
But
grew up with
we were
this.
also
in it.
born in
You were
90s.
14 when it-
We
I
were
was
born in the
15.
90s.
But Rob,
we
we're-
had both
I was
have-
15.
right.
We
These
had both
kids don't
worlds.
But
have
Rob-
both worlds.
But
right
what I'm saying,
now-
kids are like 2 growing up with
Right.
it.
What
They
I'm
don't
saying
have both
is,
worlds.
we
They
have
have
both
both
worlds.
I think
And no,
we got
they're
the
not
best
too
of
grown
both.
up with it. A 2-year-old don't have a 2-year-old don't have access to social
No,
media
but what I'm
because
saying
the
is-
parent gives it to them, so they really don't have access to it. You
So
give
Rod,
it
your
to
kid ain't
them.
gonna have iPads and stuff.
We
when
gonna have
they
it
like
at the
They
three-
house.
have iPads in school.
No, time out.
Yeah.
They don't even carry
Time
books
out.
anymore.
So time out. Let me explain myself. We had a PlayStation 2 at our house. We had a computer at our house. My mom mom we had internet at our house. We had all those things.
We didn't have
Mike.
tablets though.
You don't gotta have tablets. That's just another excuse of adding something else. I have tablets in my house. What I'm trying to tell you is I'll have all those things in my house as a whole. But no, one kid in my house, if I have 2 kids, one ain't gonna have their own iPad, one gonna have their own no. We're gonna have a household computer, a household tablet. and
It ain't nothing wrong with that.
And you're gonna have a household gaming system.
That's
and
how
then,
you
and then there's gonna be times though. There's gonna be times like in the summertime. I would be damned if my kid, like I see kids, these kids outside, they be outside. But I see
My kids
in
will
the
go
house-
outside and put the
I see
iPads
kids
down.
Outside. I see kids in the house all day playing on the
Both
iPad
of
in the
them.
summer. That will never happen in my household.
What-
You will not
what-
play the video game in my house during the summertime until you got to be in the house right now, 9 o'clock, because you're 8 o'clock. You can't be outside when the street lights.
As a coach, you see
As a
that.
coach, you
As
will
a
not
coach,
be
you
in my
see that.
household at 8 years old and playing a game all day in the house. No.
This is what I'm saying.
You will not be on YouTube all day in my house. No.
I'm not saying
No,
you
not at all.
don't do that.
Not at all.
But I'm saying that's what every millennial says. And somehow, some way,
No, for real.
we are
That's not what
saying
all of them
shit-
say. Because I
No,
don't
for
hear them
real,
say
though.
that.
No,
I've
I
never
agree
heard
with
y'all
Julie.
two say that.
Say what?
I've never heard you on mic say
Uh-oh.
y'all kids won't be on YouTube like that. I've heard James say, and I
Well,
bet James' son won't be on
my
YouTube like that.
kid isn't on YouTube.
He's gonna be on
right now
YouTube.
today.
And like I
But-
said,
No,
on the
he
weekends,
won't,
but hold on,
YouTube
time out. On the
today.
weekends, y'all got it confused though. Because y'all act like I'm sitting there saying they're not gonna get no YouTube time. Mike, know the way we grew up, my mom would let us stay up all night on the weekends and play the game. I'm not saying my kid can't do that. If you want to be, hold on, Julian. If you want to be on YouTube on a Friday night from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. and stay up all night and waste your weekend that way, do that. But I'm saying that next day on Saturday morning, you will not be on YouTube. You will not be on YouTube until the nighttime again. And then during the week, your YouTube time is going to be like maybe an hour.
You gotta teach them how to value time.
That's what I'm saying.
I
You're gonna
think
value
about
time.
my upbringing, what we did on the weekends. Saturday we cleaned up.
Yeah, you're going to clip
Sunday,
Saturday
we went
morning.
to church for 8 hours.
Mike knows Saturday we cleaned up at
So,
Pop's house and my
like,
mom's house. That was a universal thing, cleaned up.
These kids have more time than we did because we don't raise our kids the same way. Who's going to church for 8 hours?
Because you
these
said
days?
you get 2 hours to raise your kids.
Right.
So 2
But you get
hours
more
out
than-
of 24 hours.
No,
in a
yeah,
day.
you get more than that.
You get more than
listen,
that.
listen,
They sleep,
listen.
they go to
But
bed
listen
at
to
8.
listen to how crazy that is. 2 hours out of 24 hours in a
Exactly.
day, you're raising your kids.
Right.
That means in a week, you raising your kids for 14 hours.
Well, some people
ain't-
home.
crazy.
Well, some people keep the kids home.
So listen, how much time is social media getting to raise your kid?
That's
That's a great point. That's a great
If
point.
you only get 14 hours in a week to raise your kid,
But that's
how much
Julian
time is
said
social
14
media?
hours. I guarantee you most parents.
No,
out here
do
saying
10
they raise
because
their parents
weekends
for
it ain't
14
2
hours.
hours. He ain't counting weekends.
Yeah.
He only counted
We
5
can
days.
get- but we
So
talking
10
during
hours.
the week.
Weekends, your kids with you
Okay.
all day unless they go somewhere.
So
24
10 hours in a week.
I would say 10. Yeah,
10
I
hours
think
from
that's
Monday
fair.
to Friday, you only get to talk to your kid. That's crazy.
Yeah, but that's what we've been doing.
But they don't gotta be
My
like
mom,
that.
that wasn't how it was. My mom was not
No.
only talking to us for 10 hours during the week.
No.
She just
Well,
wasn't.
And I
Wait,
get
where was
we
your
didn't
mom
have
talking
social
to you?
media.
She worked overnights. So my mom was there when we got home from school all the way until
Right.
she left at
But
night.
we ain't talking about specifically you. We
All
talking
four of
about
us. Mike
the
is my brother.
generation.
Mike, where was mom at when we was coming up
No,
from school?
wait.
What was
You-
Auntie Danette at when
You're
Jeremy
taking
came
the
up from
same
school?
mom and applying
Okay,
it
my
to-
auntie and them. I'm saying most people we grew up with, Julian.
It was a
Most of my
village. It was
friends.
a village.
I'm saying most of my friends, D'Angelo, all them. When we came up from school, our moms or parents was there at the house.
Yeah, but a lot of kids ain't got it like
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, a lot of kids.
Look,
yeah,
look.
that's
I'm
our
not
surroundings, but there's
saying
some
what
people in this
you're
world.
saying isn't true. I'm saying.
Right, but a lot of kids
I'm
don't get it
saying
like Julian
that
got it either.
people in our
There's not a
gen-
lot. There's somewhere in the
I'm saying
middle.
People in our generation aren't practicing what you saying we practicing. We ain't doing that because
So, but I'm saying I don't hear
It's
people.
not
Yeah, we not
But
doing that.
Talk about Julian. I don't hear a lot of people having the conviction I have. I don't hear people my age saying that they're not gonna let their kids out. That's what I'm trying to tell you on Mike. I don't hear a lot of my lady friends saying, "Well, in middle school, my kid will have a phone." I don't hear her saying that. So to me, it might be a possibility
she
that
have
she.
kids.
No, but I'm saying I don't hear her say that now, Julian.
Well, that's
You know what you would do as a parent,
Well,
kind of now.
I'm saying this.
Some things you know.
I'm saying this. The reason, like my son, don't have his phone in middle school.
And he's 12.
Yeah, he's in middle school.
Okay.
He ain't got a phone. I don't see the.
He don't
need.
be asking you anything.
Asking me for what?
Can he get a phone?
No.
Okay.
The answer is no.
That's what I'm
never
saying.
had it
You go wait to
before.
high school? He go-
I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
No, I feel
But,
it.
I mean, actually, though, he might get a phone now because he's going to play football, which means he's going to be at school late.
The
which
Twins
means
had phones
He's not
in
going
8.
to have access to a phone if something.
Mike, everybody household different. Like I said, so,
And
the
Pop-
tw-
they- Pops still- they
but
not-
Mike, but Pops also regulates that. Pops also they ain't also on social media being wild. Pops knows that.
But I'm saying it can work though, because I said the Twins had phones since they was 8.
Yeah,
you
Mike,
know
but
they
Pops
not.
already, but Pop said a certain strict discipline before the phones. That what I'm saying is they getting the phones.
Well, yeah,
don't
they know
matter.
better. Yeah.
Some people get their kids the phones. They ain't said no type of discipline, no type
Yeah,
of
yeah,
structure.
yeah. No, you're
and
right.
their kids
Well,
got
you're
these phones.
You're right.
So when Pops get it,
But what I'm saying is some
with-
parents who can regulate their kids
but
with the
talk about-
phone.
y'all-
Like you
y'all-
say, your
y'all mistake
Perk.
what I'm saying. Pops is saying Pops and like Perk, Mike, they made the phones work because I'm saying they did exactly what I said I'm gonna do. They just did it earlier. They did it
Yeah.
earlier where their kids know the groundwork for how to use these phones. But what I'm saying is, most kids who use these phones young, their parents didn't do what Mike dad did and
Yeah.
what my AD did. They don't do those things, and their kids are using these phones with backlash. Pops and them was they, and I was just about to say this too, Julian. You also brought up a good point too that I was about to agree with. That it also comes down to each responsibility of the kid. Also, because my oldest sister was 10 years old, and she was more responsible at 10 years old than I see some kids at 12, 13 years old now. So it all depends on the responsibility of your oldest kid too, Mike. Because like what I'm saying is, this kid is like Julian says, son is 12. If Julian already tells son to wash the dishes, and son don't wash the dishes, don't clean his room, don't remember to do his homework, but then you're not responsible enough to have a cell phone. But if your kid is 12 years old, like Mike the Twins, they get all A's in school, they do their schoolwork, they get good grades, they don't get in trouble outside of school, they don't be on social media wilding, so Pops probably like they can handle a phone. It all depends on your type of kid too, if they can handle a phone. I'm just saying, even if my kid is well responsible,
Yeah.
a phone is a different type of animal for multiple reasons, not just social media, but it's a different type of animal for many reasons.
I mean, we had different ways to communicate without a phone.
Like
We
there,
had
I agree with you. You
sign-in,
got to just teach
we
them a little
had,
of everything and prepare them for many things that may come their way. That's what my mom did that time.
Yeah.
She would show us. My mom would show us like real stuff. People like, why you showing your kids that at a young age? My mom said to show them that if they did stuff like this, there's going to be consequence by it. To show them that this act is not always the best act. Like my mom opened us up to life early.
Yeah, my dad didn't agree with that either, though. Watching stuff at a young age and
Here's
stuff.
my thing: if you don't have trust with your kid, you cannot.
You don't
let them
have
on
nothing.
social media.
You can't.
You can't let them.
And that's why I said responsibility
if
matters.
you don't got trust with your kid,
What? When we
how
were
can you
kids,
really trust?
Yeah.
When we were kids, did we really trust our parents?
I get all that.
No, I trusted my mom. I'm not gonna lie.
You trusted your mom with what?
I trusted my mom.
You trusted your mom with what?
With my life.
No. I don't mean with your life. Because
What do you mean? I trust my mom in every aspect.
I hope your kids
Okay,
trust
but-
you with their life.
But that's
if you were
the
doing
stuff
things
you thinking
weren't
about. We
supposed to-
wasn't
Hold on,
doing
time
on
out.
social
Were
media.
you telling your mom the things you weren't supposed to be doing as a kid?
What was that has to do with now on
What,
social
but
media?
time out. What was that?
These kids are just more dumb.
No,
because
but
we didn't have social media like that. These people, but then at the same time,
But we had MySpace came out in
see it.
2005.
I get
You
it,
see
but
our
what-
generation
But
doing it.
why you need trust? is
MySpace
why
came
I'm
out
saying
in
is
04.
because you're
Facebook came out
exposed
in
to
04.
all that anxiety you're exposed to, and like all that.
What I'm agreeing with Gavin did, what G is, you got to be able to trust your kids for them to have Facebook. My mom would have been
Well,
able
you
to
just
trust
be
me
on
to
their
get on.
Facebook.
No, but time out. My mom would have been able to trust me to have Facebook at 12. I really feel.
I don't think our parents really understood what this was.
And I don't think we really
Which we
understand.
don't. We
this
don't
is.
because you see it. An NFL player gets drafted, first thing they find on his Facebook page some racist tweets. So clearly, we don't even understand what we're doing. Like clearly, to expect our kids to know it, we don't know what we're doing. So of course I don't
Why
think
let them on if you don't fully understand and
That's
grasp?
the
think
question.
if you tell your kids they can't get on, you really think they're gonna be like, I bet.
It's just like smoking and drinking. If you tell them not to drink and smoke, I mean, and I understand like what I'm saying.
Right.
Eventually, Julian, yes, they're gonna do it when they get
Exactly.
old enough. Just like when you, I'm saying this is what I,
But
this what,
didn't you
but
say
the
they
way
get
time
on
out,
Facebook
but
at
time
school?
out, but time out, Julian.
Yeah,
So if dad said don't
because
get
they're
on Facebook,
allowed to,
right, at school.
just in general.
Right. So if dad
Because-
says
No,
don't
he
get
said
on
they're
have
allowed
free
to.
time-
They're
when you
allowed
have
to at
free
home first, and
When
then
you have
school is
free time,
secondary.
you're going
Right,
Facebook.
but what I'm saying
School
is
is secondary.
what I'm saying is just like we see all the movies where the girl leaves home in a nice outfit, gets to school change. If you think that if you told your kids
They already
no
changing
social
in
media,
their bedroom on Facebook,
Yeah, maybe.
Instagram,
Yeah, well,
Twitter.
again,
But Julian, what we
put
said-
your
but
kid on
Julian-
Facebook and then be their friend on
But
Facebook.
Julian,
so
what
you
we're
can see
saying, but
everything
Julian,
they do.
time out. What we're saying to you is the same stuff you're saying. Kids will rebel, but we're saying is nowadays they're doing it a lot earlier than we did it. We weren't getting ball like this till high school.
Yeah.
You weren't getting bold like this in
Bold-
fucking fourth and fifth grade.
What do you mean bold?
And I was
Man,
bold
what's
enough to challenge what the fuck your parents is saying
Well, I mean,
is to do and don't do.
Again, like you said, that comes.
And I agree, but that's
That
what I'm
comes
saying.
down to the
I could
parents.
tell at
But
the I could tell at
again,
the school. I could tell at the school I work at the kids that try their parents and don't.
Yeah,
You can tell. You can tell.
And you
But
can tell
again,
who you're whooping
The kids
the
that don't,
most.
who
the
their
kids that don't
parents
fuck around
are.
with their
Their
parents.
parents are
I'm saying no.
us.
And sometimes, but
We the generation that don't believe in whooping their kids. That's our generation.
that's not
right?
true though.
Why?
Gen X
We got
beat
whooped.
the crap out of. Who?
We got
Wait.
whooped.
I got whooped.
Man,
Don't know about
wait,
you.
wait. I'm confused. If
No,
Gen-
Charlamagne, the God in his generation,
if-
he don't believe
if
in whooping the
Gen
kids. He said he don't
X
whoop his
beat
kids.
their kids, and Gen Z,
I'm gonna whoop
It's
my
still
kids
being
if they
raised.
need it.
what generation don't believe in whooping their kids?
I'm gonna believe in.
No,
The
I
only
think
one
you do, but I think our
generation-
generation is
There's
known for
only
not
one
believing in whooping the
generation
kids.
raising kids right now that don't believe in whooping their kids.
Our
If
generation,
Gen
not
X,
only generation that's raising
Gen X
kids. You
beat
keep
the
saying
crap
that.
out of their kids.
You keep saying that.
AP.
One of my coworkers I just worked with
No,
is
no,
about
no.
44,
You
and his
can't-
kid is like 3.
Okay, the majority of people raising kids right now is millennials. The
You
majority
can't
of
say
people,
that, Julian.
What
I
do you
don't
mean
know
you
if
can't
those
say
numbers
that?
are true. I don't know
Yeah,
if
Ron,
those
that's
numbers
true.
are true.
that.
I don't know if those numbers are
What
true.
you mean you can't say
I don't know if
that?
those numbers are necessarily true.
Kids need their ass whooped.
Yeah, they do. But
Well,
we
yeah.
ain't doing it. Gen X beat the crap out of their
I would
kids.
say maybe in another 3 to
We-
5 years, I would
wait.
say we are the ones fully raising
Your mom
kids.
is Gen X, right?
Oh, Gen
Yeah,
And she beat the crap out of
67.
y'all, right?
Well,
Gen X was
I would
like-
say she beat the
What's
crap
Gen
out of
X 60 to like
I
75?
would say-
No, that's boomers.
Boomers.
Well, 50,
My mom is 67.
50 to 70 is boomers.
Well, my mama boomer.
70
My mom's a
to
boomer, and she's
85.
50 to
my
70.
mama boom.
Gen X is 70 to 85.
85 is
So Gen X
Our
is
Our mom's
Gen
not
X.
Gen X. My mom's a boomer.
millennials are 83 to about 2000.
Okay,
You don't
so-
think- and you don't think millennials is whooping their
So
kids?
some
I think
millennials
there
are 40.
some whooping-
Wait, no, so Gen
but I
X, yeah,
think
some
for-
millennials
I
are 40.
think
We
for
are
the
raising this generation.
majority of kids, for the majority of
That's what we
millennials,
said, Mike.
ain't whooping their kids. That's what I'm saying.
A majority-
the majority of millennials,
Millennials ain't whooping,
ain't
yeah.
whooping their kids.
So people
That's
that was
what
born
I'm
in
saying.
83 and later ain't whipping their
83
kids,
to about
Yeah,
2.
yeah,
When
yeah.
is it?
Like you just said.
I don't know
Like
about
you
that.
just said.
They're about to be 40.
You guys have
Thank you.
wait. You middle school kids, which means they're about 12 years old or younger.
and some of their
Which means
some of their parents like
which
29,
means-
my age, our age, Julian.
that's what I'm saying. That's millennials.
Roger, millennial. 83
Right.
to about
That's what I'm
98.
saying.
83 to about
Millennials
98.
aren't whooping their
A
kids.
generation
Oh,
spans.
yeah,
Y'all
I would-
just said you
okay,
know
I would,
the
okay, I would agree with that now that you put it that
That's
way.
what-
They're
well,
not
put
getting
it
enough
in
whoopings.
different
They're not
ways.
getting
Just
enough.
say
Well, I would say this:
millennials
they're not
aren't
getting
whooping
enough whoopings. They're not getting
Or-
enough whoopings.
Or is
They ain't
that-
getting
or is
whooping
that
at all.
society?
They ain't getting whooping at all.
Or is that society?
Nope, it's because we as kids, the majority of us as kids did not like getting whooped. And we felt like
Who likes getting whooped?
exactly.
Nobody
So
like
then
getting whooped,
have
but you
a
got
whole
whooped for a
generation of
reason.
people
You didn't just get
who
whooped to get
feel
whooped.
like
You got whooped for
well,
a reason.
you don't need to whoop your kids. So they're saying we're gonna try something new. That's what our generation is
Okay,
doing.
so what's the new trend?
It's that, that I'm gonna be friends with my kids.
And-
I'm gonna talk to my kids.
And that's why the kids are the way they are right
Yes.
now. Talking
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Yes. And I said, it's our generation doing that.
the parents.
Yes.
Okay, so I get what
Our
you're saying now.
generation.
I get what
So
you're
like
saying
when
now.
he said each generation says the kid is worse.
But hey,
That's
it's not
exactly
Friday yet,
what
but
we
we don't
doing.
fuck them kids
But I,
Friday
but,
because
but,
we moving
but
on.
I feel like the
It's
generation
not
before our
Friday
mom them
yet.
said they was softer and stuff.
Gen
As it goes on,
Gen X.
This Friday
No.
in the hour.
In my opinion, the
Oh,
worst
damn, it's
generation
that
is
late
the
already?
boomers.
10
the
o'clock.
boomers from 50s to
The
70s.
boomers had the world laid out for them, and they just did crap with it. They didn't do anything.
Whatever it is, it ain't working. Darius said, "Now I kind of agree with you, cuzzo." But let's move on. Speaking of, we gonna stay. Even though it's fuck them kids Friday tomorrow, we gonna stay on the kids. But we fuck them kids right now. We gonna move on to another topic of the kids. As men in here, do y'all still deal with the step kids? So if you had a girl, a wife, or a girlfriend who had a kid before you, and it wasn't your kid, and y'all was together for, let me set it for 10 years minimum. Y'all was together for
We
10
together
years.
10 years.
You
Y'all
together-
broke up.
How old is that kid?
I'm too in control
The
right
kid
now.
was-
to not even put
You,
my
Time
if
out.
you with
Time
that
out.
person 10
Time
years,
out. Listen, the kid was maybe 2 when y'all got together. Don't fucking matter how old the kid was.
okay, it
You was
do.
in the kid life for 10 fucking years. Just put it that way.
So now the kid
For
is-
10 years, y'all
Fucking
broke
myself
up.
in the situation I'm down.
Y'all broke up. Y'all not together. Do
Uh-huh.
you still deal with the step kid if the mom leaves you and is with another
How are
man?
you going?
Yeah, does the mom let you?
Well,
How
it's
old
up
is
to
this-
you.
how old
No,
is
no,
the
it's
little
not
nigga?
up to you.
Yeah,
Because
that's
the
what I'm
mom
saying.
said you can't
No,
see
time
my
out.
kids.
She
You
look-
can't hit
no,
that man
no.
on text message, hey,
Listen,
bro.
stop trying to
Hey, bro,
stop
how you
trying to
doing?
stop trying to make the question easy. Listen,
No, it's
she
not.
all she did was break up with you, but it's your choice if you want to see the kid or
It's
not.
not your choice.
No,
If-
I'm saying I'm
if-
giving you the scenario where
oh.
she's not saying
so she's
you can.
saying
It's
that
your
you wanna
choice
see it?
because you've been in the
Well,
kid life
yeah.
for 10 years.
Well, then,
You've been
yeah.
in the kid life for so long. It's your choice. That's the scenario.
Well,
It's your
yeah.
choice. She just left you for somebody else.
Yeah.
Are you still the stepdad?
Yeah, you still gotta be in that kid's life. Otherwise, you would deadbeat dad.
How you did you?
You
So-
that's
dad,
your
right?
sperm.
So I
But
was
your
in.
dad, right?
So I had.
So, if,
So you
if
telling
it's a
me-
sperm-
so
wait a
Julian,
minute.
so wait,
for that
so wait,
10
time
years
out.
You with the
So
kid,
time out.
They ain't yours.
So time out. Am I in the wrong? Am I in the
have a
wrong?
hard-
Julian, am I in the wrong? I was with a girl and a kid. We were together for about 10 years, and we haven't been together for the last 2 or 3 now, and I haven't been in the kid's life.
Did he call you dad?
On a
If
few-
he called you dad,
on a few
you are
occasions,
going to be
listen.
the one
On
person
on
he
a
in
few
room
occasions
talking
he
about.
did.
No,
Listen,
because the
listen.
mom has a real conversation with him, and that's not your dad.
But look, he did.
After
Tell,
10
he
years?
did. He did.
Or
Tell,
in the beginning?
no, wait. He did tell me this though. He did tell me this before I did his home out when he got of age, like damn near almost in 4th or 5th grade. He said he was like, Rod, I look at you as my real dad because my dad ain't never been here. So
Right.
you like my dad to me.
And so then when y'all broke up, you stopped seeing him. So
Yeah,
what
I
do you
haven't
think
seen
that's
him
going to do to
since.
that kid?
Here's why I don't understand that thinking is because
I don't
was
know.
that kid, and I never called my mom's husband dad.
Well, that's fine. You never called it, but
Okay.
if you
That's
did, would
there
it be
was
different?
There was never a fact that I was going
right, because it was clearly not your dad, right?
to. I knew that as
Exactly.
as a boy.
Which I get. I'm saying in Rod's situation where the kid said,
As the man, he
"You
said, should
are
you still
my
be in the
dad."
kid's life? So if your mom, husband, and her broke up, if
I
the
wouldn't blink
husband and the
twice.
mom
Well,
broke
yeah.
up, I'm saying you wouldn't as a kid, but I'm saying if he would have still came around and wanted to be in your life, do
Not
you
in
think
that
that would have been
situation.
as a
acceptable?
kid, I wouldn't have allowed it.
Exactly. Because I didn't want my mom's boyfriend.
Okay.
I mean,
But I mean, even as I wouldn't. I'm so single right now that I'm in such control that I wouldn't even put
wait a
myself.
minute. Okay, so let
situation
me
like
ask
that.
you this.
I'm
I've been
listening.
in my son's life. He's 12. I've been there 11 years.
Facts.
If we were to get a divorce and I was like, Matt, that's cool?
You not mad. You just
No, it's
going on with the
you're
flow
right,
of life.
But I'm also
No,
mad.
that's
And
Yeah,
as
yeah.
no, because as a man,
No.
when he gets older, he will understand the
Will
man
he?
part. He has to.
no. I don't think Julia's situation is different. I'm gonna give you.
No, it's
I'm,
the same. You said
no,
10
it's not the
years.
same as
It's
mine.
been 10 years.
But time out. Listen. That's part the same. Can I finish? Can I
Yeah,
give you my
go
critique?
ahead. Yep.
The 2 reasons why yours is different and why I say I would stay in your son's life, in your kid's life, because first off, you are now married to his mother. Y'all was married at once, so
Right.
divorce is divorce, but boyfriend and girlfriend is different.
Wait. You saying this situation is different because we were married?
Y'all were married,
Right,
so
right.
this is where marriage is different.
Okay. I just wanted you
Yeah,
to say
no,
that.
this is where
Okay.
marriage is
I was about to say you
Yeah,
putting
marriage is different because
Okay.
y'all dabbing you in the same, and then also on top of
it's
marriage is
beneficial to him
different. But time
now.
out. No, it's not
Julie.
beneficial to me. This is where marriage is different. No, but time out, Mike. This is why the marriage is
I'm
different.
just talking.
The marriage would not be different if Julian and Nicole didn't have any other kids on their
Absolutely.
own.
Okay.
Then if they broke up, then if Julian did meh,
Julian
that
using
wouldn't
this
be
as
as bad.
ammo
But
in the
wait,
future.
hold on, right now. But hold on, I'm using Julian's point to Julian asked me the question for him. The reason why Julian marriage is significant is because Julian and his wife now has a daughter too. That's the
Okay,
sister of
they
his
added to the
son.
family.
So that's
That's
why.
different.
Sperm though.
No,
Time out.
when you
No,
have sperm with
no,
somebody
Julian,
with
time
another
out.
kid,
Time out.
you're
Time
attached
out.
to that woman.
Time out. What I'm telling you.
I see,
okay.
yeah.
So
You're
time out.
attached to
I
that
get
So
it.
your
Okay.
situation is different now that y'all have paid because
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but your
Yep.
daughter is there, and that's her brother. And like I
No, I
said, y'all
get
married
that.
together, so that's different
Yep.
than just being there and then now y'all just leaving to go y'all separate ways. She go with a new
You
baby.
gotta do
saying-
it for
So if you did decide to leave, I'm not sitting up here saying you're a deadbeat or nothing. But if you decide to say, I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, Sim, he can play. No, that's your son. You've been there, you feel like it. That his mom was your wife, y'all have another kid,
Mhm.
y'all a family, and if y'all broke up and he got 16 and Nicole got with somebody else, that's your son.
I'm saying
He's gonna
if-
come to you for advice
right,
as a man,
and
that's
if
your son.
You were with a kid in their life for 10 years and they didn't have any other father figure for 10 years.
Yes.
And y'all broke up and you were like, well,
And
That
look,
ain't-
I didn't
like,
necessarily say made with my ex. I didn't
I
necessarily
can
say.
understand
But hold
why
on,
you
time
don't
out.
deal with it.
I didn't necessarily say
But
made with my
that
ex.
child is still going to have
But
some
no, but
major
hold on,
issues.
but
Okay,
hold
cool,
on, but time out.
cool.
I didn't say made with my ex with her son. It's just when we stopped talking, that whole relationship just cut off because she never said he had to stop talking to me, but it just moves on that way.
Right,
That's how she. Because
absolutely.
we used to
Time
break
out.
up on and off.
Time out.
But if he was to hit me up and ask me for advice and wanted to talk to me, I'm not gonna just shy him away
If you
because
were
I was
together
around.
with any woman for 10 years and y'all break up, how are you going to talk to that son?
Well, you know what? Because
Well, if they wanted to talk to you, if they had a relationship
you
with
got
you,
so many
I'm not gonna
people
just
They
talk
gotta
to
go
her.
through the mama first.
they do got to go.
They
That's
do.
why
They do.
That's why I asked, is she gonna let you? And he
Yeah, it
said
has to
yes.
be through the mom.
She gonna
But
let
And
see,
you really think the mama going
I don't think so.
no, I'm
I
saying
don't
if
think
the
so.
mom,
You're
if
gonna
the
put in
mom,
that
is
situation.
time out. If the
I
mom,
don't
listen,
think so.
if the mom was secure, like okay, I'm gonna give you an
the
example
mom's
like
not
this.
secure?
Wait a minute.
Time out.
Hold on. Wait a minute. She broke up with you
Is she?
and then jumped
Or
into
y'all,
a whole
I'm
nother
saying, or y'all
relationship
broke up,
right
but I'm
away?
saying, but if her
Is the
kid,
mom single?
but hold on, if the kid
That
is,
do make a
I do
difference.
feel like this. No, but if the mom in a relationship, if the kid is old enough and the kid tell their mom, because this is what I'm saying.
You gonna tell your
My-
mom, hey,
listen.
I want to talk to Mr. Johnson?
I really time out. The reason I'm telling y'all this from experience.
Well, you know what I would
Because-
tell my kids?
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all this from experience that it happened to me where when me and my exes break up all the time. When we get back together with her son, he was like 8 or 9. He would say stuff like, "I want to talk to Rod. Like I want Rod to be back.
Yeah.
I want to see Rod." And then she would hit me up, and then we would rekindle stuff. But what I'm saying is now in that point, it wouldn't be no rekindling. But if he hit me up and wanted to like say, "Rod, could I come work out with you for basketball and stuff like that?" I would train him and stuff like that because that was my
They still
guy.
look at
Is
you as
the
a
mom
father.
going for that?
His mom would, if he reached out to me, his mom would let him. My situation, I think
In
his
your
mom would let him.
situation.
We
In
just
most-
don't talk.
in
We
most
just don't-
situations.
I'm just
I
saying,
don't
we
think
just
in
don't.
most
In most situations, I don't know.
Because
But
time out, because
in
time
my
out. Who's
situation-
breaking up with who?
in
That
my-
means everything.
in my
You do
situation,
mean everything.
in my situation, we just don't talk. And it's probably the fact that she think that she don't want to burden me with it. We just don't. Our situation, we just don't talk no more, and it's just no conversation there. But if he told his mommy wanted to talk to me, she would tell him to call Rod. She would tell him
But
call Rod.
here-
Call him.
Here's what I'm.
She
what
would
I'm-
tell him that.
What I'm saying is, the way you're speaking about it. If you in this kid's life for 10 years, that is your kid. I don't understand why it's more like, well, if he calls, he calls. I don't understand.
I told you
that
it was
dynamic.
stipulation on there because we were boyfriend and girlfriend.
Right? No,
we had
I,
no
I
kids,
get that.
none of
I
that.
get that.
And
What I'm saying is, if me and my wife divorced, we gonna have to really fight because she ain't gonna tell me, well, you can't see him, even if
Yeah,
we didn't
facts.
have it, because this has been my son for 10, 11 years.
well,
So what I'm saying is-
well, what I'm
You
also
put
saying
in
is,
time.
what I'm also
So
saying is too,
I'm
though, Julian,
emotionally
is
connected.
what I'm also
Yeah,
saying
no,
to
for
y'all
real.
is the relationship. Obviously between me and my ex, it didn't get as serious as we thought it did.
Right, that's cool.
Because if it did, I would have said that like you're not gonna tell me I can't see it. But
Right.
it obviously didn't
Yeah,
get as
That's
serious
what
as
I'm
we thought
like,
it did.
But time out. Can you really have
The
that?
time don't make it serious.
I don't know.
The time, the
Can
10
you
don't
years
really
know.
don't.
speak with your chest like that?
I
if
don't
it's not
know.
from your sperm?
I don't know.
No, you can't.
I
You
don't know.
really can if you've been there.
And
I
I
really
don't-
can.
I don't-
really
Because
because
of time?
I'm
I
not
don't
because
know.
of time,
I
but
don't know
because
if you
of
can.
but
It just
because
depends
it's
on
not
the
because
woman.
of time.
You
It's
can really
because
look
of
a woman in the face and tell her, hey, listen, I don't care what you say. I know you had a baby with him, but you're not going to tell me I can't spend time with him?
time out.
You going to really tell a woman that?
I will say, look, this is the
I
thing.
mean, if you don't care about it because she dumped you,
This is
then yeah.
this is the thing.
It's
I
not
will
even about I
no.
don't
She
care.
can dump me all she want, but this the thing is, what I'm saying is, if you was there every step of the way, you taught that kid lessons, you taught that kid life lessons, and you feel like you was a role model for that kid, you can tell the woman like, look, regardless of me and you, this is still my kid.
You gonna tell the mother of the child that
If you
can do that, yes.
If you emotionally,
And if the
you
mother, and if she
emotionally
a good
involved,
woman, and if she
you
a
can
good
say
woman,
it.
and
It
if
might
she,
not work,
I'm
but
telling you,
can
if she a
say
good
it.
woman, I feel like she can still move on with another man, but I feel like she will allow you to be in that kid's life. If you did nothing but make an impact in 10 years for that kid, and y'all broke up, and you said you want to be in that kid life, I think a woman who not on no bullshit will let you still be in that kid life because they saw that. Because so what?
did.
She probably broke up with you because y'all wasn't compatible. And but I'm saying it's just like, but time out. It's just like if you and your wife have your own kid and y'all get a divorce, you're not gonna tell your kids that person is a worse human being. Y'all got a divorce. That's your kid. But that may be the same way with the kid. That don't gotta be your sperm. You could have been the impact with the kid.
His wife, I'll never call his wife. ever.
But that's us.
And
But I'm
that's my
saying
stepmom.
you could have been the impact with that kid,
But
and
you're
y'all
right.
could have been a bad relationship.
10
That ain't got nothing to
years.
do with the kid, though. That has nothing to do with the
No,
kid.
it don't.
10 years is a good chunk of time.
So that's why I'm
10
saying
years is
it's
a good chunk of
possible.
time. That's
where
over
yes,
half of their
It's a
childhood.
good chunk of time, but no chunk of time can make you say with your chest, "Hey, even though we broken up, I'm still talking to your son."
I guess it would depend on
Because
you.
okay,
you
no,
got,
no. Pretend if you was a dad
right.
and you was the responsible dad, like, and you just had the kid.
you see what my cousin said? He
Right.
said my stepdad I treated like my father. And him and my mom got married when I was 10. He was there for me till he passed. Rest in peace, Papa. Rest in peace, Uncle Dex. Shout out to my man, Uncle Dex. Uncle Dex was one
You
of the
know who
realest.
does this the greatest?
My mom
I'll say
and
this
my
a
dad
lot.
weren't together, but my dad also
White
passed.
people do this the
I
greatest.
think all this
Why
really
they
comes
do
down
this
to the
the
relationship you have with the kid,
they
and I
do
agree.
stuff like this all the
Well,
time.
no, white people
where-
marry their friends' kids and shit.
Well,
Look at
that's
the
true.
Kardashians.
Hey,
But
that-
they do this all the time. Well, stepdad gets a divorce from mom, and stepdad still is walking. Like they do this all the time.
Well, they have two dads.
Black people don't do
Well,
this.
they have two dads.
Right,
The
black
resources
people don't
are
do
different.
this.
But you
You're
could.
right.
I have seen black
But
people
that's
do it.
why I said they do this the greatest. I don't know why they do it. The same reason why I don't
Julian wants to
understand
be white. No,
how
I'm just
white
playing.
folks
I'm just
can
playing.
stay married to each other and hate each other, and then the day their last kid graduates gets a divorce. I don't understand how they do that stuff, but they do it a lot better than black folk because black folk don't do that. I can't stay married to you and hate your guts for
Hate your guts and be raised with the
just for the
kid.
kids, right? You
That's
know what?
true, though.
Like you said, them kids, all right? Like you know what?
Fuck them kids
You-
Friday. That's
you
a real
just
thing.
gonna have to
You
learn how
heard
to
me?
deal with your parents.
You
getting
divorced, so
divorced. That's it.
it-
Shout out to my guys for
They
man,
divorced
we
on
need-
their
hey,
18th birthday.
We need some of them
That's
blues
crazy.
bombs. We
I
need
ain't
some of them
waiting
Breakfast
for
Club blues bombs. Cause shout out to my guys and y'all. G and Julia holding it down tonight. Y'all holding it down. We in 2 hours. Y'all holding it down. Y'all ain't missed a beat. So I want to shout out to my mans and them. Real fast.
No, y'all doing your thing.
Yeah, and look,
I
I got to give a shout out to my man G though, real talk, because he said I'm coming to Thursday after Freedom School is over, and y'all
Hey,
see
that's
what
what's
he
up.
at.
Thanks for
He
coming
pulled
though,
up.
for real.
He pulled up.
I'm here.
He
bro.
really did. He pulled up. So I got to give a shout out to y'all because we trying to get more people to pull up. You know, it's just a smooth set. You could be yourself
I'm a
here.
new subscriber, man. I subscribed 2 weeks ago. Man.
Good looking.
Appreciate
I'm
it.
here
Hey,
Thursday night.
shout out to my Freedom School family
We
showed
family,
up.
man.
They showed up. They
We family
subscribed.
for real.
They subscribed right away. They
just don't
showed
say
How
up.
many more questions we got? We go try to stop at
We
two
got-
and a half.
we
We
Two
got
and
a
a
few
half.
more. We got a few
Before
more.
them last 3 questions.
Actually,
We're gonna
we
stop
had-
at 2 and a
we
half.
had that
You're
question.
gonna get quiet.
We had the last question before those next three.
Okay, well then say that question and we'll see.
Let's
Let's
if
see.
you can't let's
I
just
think
see.
you should stay for the questions, Julian. You might not just have you know.
I'm not. I ain't talking about that.
James Petty
No,
grew
we-
up back in here.
I-
Facts,
I-
big
I
facts.
got family.
We need Leo up in
I
here.
can't talk about that. Oh, we talk about
No,
the
we
kids.
hey
Next
let's
question.
go. Let's get through these.
And we
Let's
about-
let's
we about
let's
to
stay
ask
on the
this
breaking up with
question.
your girlfriend part because we gotta ask this question. It was put in our group, in our WhatsApp group, and Mike and Julian know how that group get. I mean, you can't know how it get. You heard me talking to him in school. That group
Hey,
get lit.
lunchtime, my man would voice chat y'all.
I know.
Crazy.
Yeah, I know.
They already know.
What's the question?
Everybody know about the WhatsApp group. That group we need a podcast section
No,
of
we
that group.
don't.
Yeah, we do.
We want to get a job anyway.
Y'all need a job.
Reality show in that
We
group.
want
Hey,
to get a job anyway.
If we do that show, fucking around, we might get them views up. And
Reality
fuck
show
a
in that group
job.
for real.
We
Me-
gonna cancel.
brotherly difference.
Cancel real fast.
It's all about the truth.
We
Cancel
be
real
the
fast.
Kardashians.
All right, but if you and your girl break up, and say y'all planned a trip before the breakup, y'all planned a trip overseas to Italy, not no Mexico, Canada shit. I'm talking about to
Okay.
Italy. What's
Yeah.
that?
Like
What's
it's
that?
charged on my card.
To India,
It's
to
charged on
to
my
Dubai.
card.
Dubai and stuff,
It's
yeah.
like wherever we
Together,
want.
it's 50-50. It's 50-50. Your car, her car, whatever.
Yeah, I don't understand that either, but okay.
It gotta be charged on.
Okay,
Let's just
talk
say
to your
you
car.
each bought your own plane
What's
tickets.
that? What's that beautiful site called? Barbados, Caicos, whatever it is.
Okay.
I don't know. One of
Going
them
to the
exotic
Barbados?
sites. Y'all going to an exotic site. Y'all
Okay.
plan the trip.
And then y'all broke
This
up.
bitch get to becoming a scandalous skeezer. Oh my bad.
Okay.
This broad be get to becoming a scandalous skeezer. Y'all break up.
Okay.
But again, see,
You
this is-
get with a new Joan chick,
Yeah.
and you
That's
tell your
pretty
new
quick
chick,
now.
you tell your new chick that this trip was planned and it's happening for 2 weeks. We going. Should your new chick be okay? Would you be okay with your new chick going on a vacation with
I
her
don't
ex?
understand why
that they
I would
planned
go
before.
on a
Time
trip.
out, because
This don't even make.
I feel like we might be moving too fast. If I just started talking,
That's what I'm
to her,
saying. You
and I'm
just
taking her on a vacation. I
no,
don't-
No,
you taking-
no.
You taking
She-
your
you
ex
talking
on a
to Shorty,
romantic vacation.
and
No,
she
you going on a
with
vacation with your
Shorty?
ex.
No, look,
I don't
or
understand.
let me pose the
What did
question
we
to this.
break up for?
And
Let me
that's what I'm
let me
saying, I
pose
don't
the question to
understand.
this.
All right,
You
I
with
feel
your new chick and her ex is going on a trip for 2
Then
weeks together
when we
because they
break
planned.
it up. Clearly, you ain't over him. You going on a trip with
No
your
matter
ex
if you paid for it.
on
What if
a-
they?
And what if she put her
What if
money
they paid
into
$5K
it?
for
What
it?
if she put her
5,000.
money into
Get
it?
your
$5 bands.
Take me. What do you think?
What if they already bought the tickets and
Listen,
How
stuff?
about
There's
No, I'm
my
with-
own
yeah,
There's
ticket?
no way I got a new girlfriend and she taking.
Is she taking her ex on a vacation?
You
Yeah.
going to what? That don't even.
This shit ain't.
I don't even. That don't even make
So y'all
sense.
been
So
saying
if
you gonna have
she
to
got
lose
on-
that money.
If she got on the plane
Why
without
can't I
you,
buy a ticket
the
when I
relationship
together?
over.
Huh?
If she got on the plane and said, "I'm going on this trip," it was paid for, and just go.
The relationship was over when she still went with her ex.
When she got on the plane, what if he went on the plane with her? If they was meeting,
Yeah. Why
when she
can't-
got on the plane,
You
it was
going by
over.
yourself? You going to sightsee by yourself?
I'm
No,
saying,
she got on the
that
plane
doesn't
by
make sense.
herself.
I don't
And he
care
was
how
doing
you
that.
get there.
When you leave, it's over.
It's about what's there.
On her way to the airport, it's over. Is what you said.
Huh?
I'm
It
confused.
ended, it ended
Why
with the
can't I go
conversation.
with you?
It ended with the conversation. The fact that we
You
even talking
you
about
bring
this.
some mess like that up to me. That's
Man,
so you out. All right,
listen.
bet.
You gonna
and,
Ike her?
and
You
we
gonna-
in a new
relationship's over.
relationship.
You gonna Ike her?
I'm cool.
What type?
No,
I'm
you
not
just-
gonna Ike her.
Moving on. Listen,
But you clearly you wanted to break up with me. That's the best way you came up with it. I bet, because that's what's gonna happen.
Time out.
You mean to tell me, Rod, your girl comes up to you and says, "Yo, I paid $30,000 to go on this trip with my ex-boyfriend, and we going together." And you like, "I bet."
Hell no,
Oh,
she
what
ain't
what you
going.
asking the question for?
I just brought the question again.
That 30,000
Dumb
gone?
shit.
That
It was-
30,000 gone?
This is 30,000 gone.
It was put up in a group.
Why are you?
She better get an
why are you
OnlyFans to
making
make that money back.
$30,000 plans with someone you breaking up with?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Shit, my girl ain't going
Who
nowhere
make
with
plans-
another
who
nigga.
make plans like that and then
My
breaks
girl
up
ain't
like
going
that?
nowhere with another nigga
Can I
without
ask
me.
this question?
I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Is the single life that bad?
It must be. I don't know.
No. Is the single life that bad to put up with a relationship like that?
That ain't no relationship.
That ain't.
That ain't no
So
I
is
just
the
asked a
single
question
life
because it
that
was out
bad?
there. It was out
I
there.
get it, but
Who asked that question?
to answer
It was put on social media
Ask
and it was
a
put in the
question to
group.
that
Terry
question.
posted in the
Put it-
group.
is the
Stupid
single
stuff
life
on
that
social
bad to
media.
where that's what you gotta sacrifice?
That's what you put it up with. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Man,
You might as well get back with them then. If you get a new relationship and
I
go to
understand.
the single
you might as
life
well
ain't
get back
that
with
bad,
them.
man.
That's
The
If
single
that
life for
comes up,
Zach
man,
and Cody.
Stay single.
if that comes.
Stay single.
If she start doing that, just focus on yourself.
What if they go on trip
man.
alone?
Man, you should have been focusing on yourself.
Just like letting your
and even
significant other go to
allow
All-Star
her
Weekend
to
Get with
alone.
her. Like
Thank you. You definitely wasn't focusing on
you
yourself.
show
to even get
this
her.
girl really.
She already sniffed you out.
She really came up to you and
She
said,
sniffed you out and said,
"Yo,
"Oh, I can get away with this."
Yeah.
yeah, she did." Because she, maybe
Mike, you
because she
going
felt
for it?
Like
You going for
her
it?
own money.
No, I agree with y'all. I agree with them. No, because like you said, you might as well get back with your ex if y'all go on a trip together still. You in a new relationship, so
You
yeah.
going on a romantic trip
Would that
with the
be
person you
scandalous?
just
Is that
dumped?
is that around for scandalous skis or behavior?
Both ways it is. For
I
men
don't- I
too.
don't know what that is. That's a stupid.
Mike,
question.
you
allow
ain't
it
got
to
the comments
happen.
up?
I don't know what you call
Hey,
it.
No.
is it?
Yeah,
that
they
pe-
right here.
what's
Nobody.
that dude?
We had a couple comments.
What's that dude? Whose girl played him out and he got her pregnant and now she owned him for 18 years. The NBA star.
Oh, Brittany Renner.
Yeah. What's
PJ
Oh,
Washington.
yeah.
Yeah, that's some PJ Washington stuff.
What happened?
So PJ Washington was dating this girl who apparently made her way through the league.
Cool.
She got pregnant. They had a baby and she doped him.
Sick.
And now he about to pay her. She about to come up off monthly child support. She ain't got to work really
She said.
if she live a lifestyle right.
Yep. She said.
She don't have to work.
So that situation sounds like some PJ Washington.
I don't
So-
feel bad for him either.
I mean,
It's hard to. I mean,
I don't feel bad. You got to know coming in.
yeah, I get it, man. He let up.
maybe he was in love. I don't know.
No, ain't no.
You know people.
If
do
you-
stupid stuff. They had a
That's
whole
not love,
baby.
man.
Hey, and this
I
is
feel
consequences
damn
of falling
well.
in love with certain ones.
Is that? That's love. That's
I
love.
mean,
It's
I don't-
lust really.
I don't know how you have a baby with someone that you
When
ain't.
you an
committed
NBA
to.
player, if you don't come into the NBA with like your ride or die, you gotta expect that.
Do
Like
y'all
a
have
LeBron
any
girl, yeah.
nominations? Any nominations this week for any scandalous skeezers?
Lila Garrity from the Friday Night Lights.
You've been watching Friday Night Lights?
I have.
Lila was a scandalous
Hey,
skeezer.
Yes.
Lila, I gotta
That's a
start
good
watching
show.
that back. That's a great
That's
show.
One of my favorite shows ever.
Lila
Mine
Garrity.
too.
Lila
Agreed.
definitely is.
Lila is a scandalous
Lila
skeezer.
definitely is.
She really
Yeah.
is. And let me
And,
tell you
I
what she
mean,
did.
Riggins, there's another word that I
Nah.
can't say on the air for Riggins.
But Lila's
but
scandalous.
What
Lila-
is he?
like-
What was the word? What does it
there-
start with? What
it's
does it
a
start
word
with?
that I use when I'm talking about Tay Diggs all the time. That is Tim Riggins.
But hey, Tay Diggs All American. That you
I
haven't seen?
haven't
Oh,
saw
yeah.
it yet.
Okay.
I think
I heard he not what you think he. What you always
is it
say.
for
he
Tay
is.
Diggs? I think
It's the same word I use when I'm talking about Tay Diggs.
I
You
think
think Tim
it's.
Riggins is that?
Yeah.
Hey, low key, right? All American. Tay Diggs a
was
goon,
the
low
best
key.
man? It's
I
the
saw him
same
snapping on
thing.
somebody. Tay Diggs low key a goon to All American.
Tay Diggs is a
I
pussy.
seen a highlight.
He's a pussy. in
No, I
the
heard.
game.
I saw him snapping on the kid though.
from what
He
you see,
snaps, but
you
he's a
watch
pussy.
Oh, he is,
Friday
though?
Night Lights,
Yeah,
Why you
Yeah.
think
He oh for real.
because he slept with his best friend's girl.
he's in high school?
College.
Okay.
High school. Friday Night Lights is high school.
Wait a minute.
Oh, high school. Oh, I
didn't
thought you were
sleep with
talking about the
my
best
friend's
man. I'm
girl in
tripping.
high school.
I get it, but
Your best friend in a wheelchair.
But here's I understand. I hear you.
And
on
you
that.
slept with-
I hear you
like-
on that.
Yeah, that's
But-
messed up.
but-
And
what
then
is-
fell in love with the bitch.
Right?
But what's
And
really
then
real
fell in
high
love
school-
with the bitch. For real.
Dead.
You don't sleep with your best friend who
I
just
get
got paralyzed.
They're
Girl.
right.
You like
They
you don't do that.
They do that. It's Texas. They act like that.
You're right, but and so
Yeah,
that's
like
what
that.
that reason
Man, they
word.
sleep with
So
their
Lila
cousins.
Garrity is anybody else? Anybody else?
No, I ain't got
that-
none this week. I gotta bring one next
That's like
week.
a normal thing y'all do.
Every
well,
week.
lately we've been doing. If you got any
Last week's
nominations,
Scandal Excuse.
Oh, I
I ain't got one.
I nominated Fiona from Shameless. If y'all ever seen Shameless,
He had Fiona there. We had Fiona.
I did have
and
one.
and she
I forgot.
definitely is. She did some more Scandal season scandal skis and stuff last episode,
I
so
be
she
watching
definitely
shows.
won.
I can.
Shameless is cool people.
Shame, that's my
Oh,
show.
it was old girl from The Walking Dead, Lori.
Lori
I stopped
Lori was a
watching The
scandalous
Walking Dead
skeezer.
like 3 seasons.
Dead.
Well, but you saw Lori.
Lori was a scandalous
She's
skeezer
the one that
Rick's
slept
wife.
with Shane.
that slept with his friend, his partner.
I remember watching
That's
Walking
fine.
Dead in this prime.
For some
But then
reason,
it got too
For some
unrealistic.
reason, in every show where there's a
Stop.
scandalous
It did.
skeezer,
It's one of the
there's
best
a
shows.
low down
It
dirty
can be
dude.
one of the best, but bro, it's still going, right?
It's the last season, I
They
think.
should have wrapped it up,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
you
haven't
missed
watched the
out.
last
Hey,
2 seasons. I
you
haven't
missed
watched.
out.
You wait, are you caught up?
Ooh,
You.
I stopped watching after Negan
But
beat
listen,
his
you're
head
not
in.
gonna tell me to watch any show. That's not what you're gonna do on your podcast. You're not gonna tell me to watch any show, and you ain't seen Power yet.
I ain't telling
You
nobody to
haven't
watch
seen
no
Power?
show. No, I never watched Power.
My man ain't seen Power.
You told
yet.
us that
What?
Tasha was a
I
scandalous.
watched like the first 3
Tasha is the
episodes.
scandalous Caesar?
Thank-
I think
okay.
Tasha is the scandalous.
Okay, that's my scandalous geezer right there.
I think-
Tasha-
well,
She really- everybody say
already-
that.
I already
I
said
can't rock
Tasha.
with
She was a scandalous
Yeah,
skeezer.
man.
Man, listen, she's the reason the whole operation went left.
Yeah, she is.
But wasn't what's the name slipping though too?
No,
Fall in
I
love with
mean,
your
He
side
was
chick.
trying to get out the game.
Yeah, Ghost. Yeah.
But I'm
Ghost-
saying Ghost
Ghost
slipping
saw
too
the-
though.
Man, Ghost saw the bag.
And I ain't even seen it. I'm just going by what I'm hearing.
Tasha said,
From
I want
women,
out,
though, Mike.
I
Be
was
fair.
like,
From women.
what?
No, listen,
You want out?
Listen, Ghost saw the bag. Ghost was fucking with the government.
Yep.
Like Ghost had it made. Like
I gotta watch Power.
you do.
I
You
gotta
really
get
do.
I need
Because
to I
listen,
need to get back to
because-
watching it too.
Like when I tell you 50 in his like film bag, I mean like it's a different level of thinking.
Yeah.
I haven't.
I need to look at it. Everybody love it.
So how
Big.
Power ended, I didn't want to watch Ghost at first, but I just watched Ghost.
I watched Ghost hoping Tyreek would die.
Why everybody hate
No, but
Tyreek?
listen, watching Ghost though,
Everybody hate
I didn't like
Tyreek,
Ghost
man.
because I didn't like Tyreek and Power.
I didn't like him either. And I still don't like him. I want him
I
dead.
like
Tyreek
him a
that
little bit.
bad?
I know. I want him dead.
For real?
I was really upset.
Name
He
one
didn't
thing
die.
he
I want
did.
him dead.
What do you mean?
Name one thing he did to why everybody hate him.
He
Everybody
got
hate
his
him.
sister dead. Like,
Spoiler alert.
I saw that episode. He got his sister.
He killed his father.
Oh, he tripping.
yeah, but
What do you mean, yeah, but?
that last episode,
No.
Ghost was
He
wilding
killed
on everybody.
his father because his father didn't want him to sell drugs. And so he was like,
Wow.
I want to be a drug dealer.
Yeah, it ain't
Your
no
dad
but. It ain't no
owns
but.
3 clubs, and he like,
but
I
you-
want you to have this.
But you
And he
remember
like,
that
"I was
episode when
gonna
Ghost
go."
was talking crazy to everybody before he died? Ghost was
Well, yeah.
wild out the
Well,
mouth.
they had to make Ghost look
Ghost-
like a bad guy. So
Ghost
that's
was
what they
telling
did.
everybody, you ain't shit. I'm the reason you here. This,
what
that, and the
what
third.
he called Tasha, he said, you a hood rat from the
And
hood.
then how he pointed her in the
Hey,
Hey,
Wow, this
But no, Tyreek got to
He
go.
shouldn't have killed Ghost.
He should. Tyreek, like you said, he got his sister killed.
he got his sister killed.
Yeah, because he wanted to be a thug.
That was the worst thing he did.
No, I mean, yes.
That was
And
the
then he
worst
killed
thing.
his father. So
Because
yeah,
he didn't want to go to jail.
he had, and then he let his mom take the heat.
Out
for
of the
it.
3 questions you ain't talking about, which one? What?
It's episode 69, so I told y'all what was gonna be here.
Oh,
episode
oh,
69.
yeah.
It's episode 29 of season 2, but overall it's episode 69. So we got some questions dedicated to 69 because we know some of y'all out here be getting it on
It
69.
was real. So I'm a.
Are you leaving?
Yeah, I ain't answering these on camera.
You gotta answer these.
Yeah,
Just sit there and
I
stay for
go-
the talk. Just sit there and stay for the talk. You gotta answer. I mean, if you
We're about to be done soon
if
anyway.
you chicken, bonk,
I'm try-
I am
No,
a chicken. I am a political
But
chicken.
if Ju-
I'm just going.
I feel him.
I'll be back.
he'll be back.
I'll be back.
Hey, Julian, we appreciate you for stopping there tonight.
Oh yeah.
We appreciate it. We'll see Julian on another episode. Hey, y'all feel me? Look, let's
Funny.
get started. Episode 69.
All right, let's go. I might be pleading the fifth too.
Would
though.
y'all marry a porn star?
No, that's easy. No,
Don't just answer the question.
Marry.
Elaborate.
no. What you mean elaborate?
Would you
No,
marry? Why wouldn't
I don't
would
want
you
my
marry
wife
a porn
getting-
star?
No. What's the point?
No.
What's the point of dating if I'm not gonna marry?
Okay, why wouldn't you marry a porn star?
I don't want my wife getting having sex on camera.
With multiple dudes?
Yeah, that's easy. What about you?
What if the money nice?
Let's
I
try
got
to do something different. I gotta grind myself anyway. I don't want to depend on you.
Can she
As
be
a man,
stripper?
I gotta grind
Can she be a
myself.
stripper?
I wouldn't want my wife doing it.
No.
If she was already a stripper when I came into it, you may have to handle that. That's the consequence you come
You
with.
know the answer to my question.
But yeah, I don't want my wife being a stripper
My-
either.
Hell no, ain't no other man saying you bear. If your ass getting
You don't
fucked-
like that cuckold stuff?
if your ass getting
You
fucked
talk-
by if you out here on camera getting fucked by other dudes,
Hey,
screaming
some
and
dudes
shit,
like that.
moaning and shit. Yeah, I know. Like
That's what
dudes. No, I'm just playing. But if you out here screaming and moaning and get fucked on, you ain't my girl. I'm sorry, you ain't my girl.
Some dudes like that.
That is what it is.
Listen, you
That's
gotta-
weird.
You just gotta be in control with your life. Like again, it's not that bad.
So now I ain't
being
marrying no
single.
porn
You don't
star,
gotta-
fact.
You don't gotta commit to that. It's not that bad being single. You are in
I
full
agree.
control of your life,
I
and you
agree.
got the ultimate freedom.
I'm like you got. I'm gonna
Enjoy
start
that.
stealing that saying. It's not that bad to be
Being
single.
It's
single.
really not.
Some people don't like being alone, basically.
Big fact.
Okay, but once you get over that, like you should have learned that during the pandemic for real.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
Once
No, you
get
make a good
over, like,
point.
being single and getting rid of that alone factor, bro. Being single is not that bad. You got the ultimate freedom. You can pick and choose what you want to do,
And you gonna
Who
find
you
what's
wanna
right for
talk
you,
to.
really.
and you're gonna find what's right for you. You set the standard, you set the vibe, and that's what you go for.
So y'all say y'all ain't
I
even
feel it.
dating a porn star.
Bro,
Y'all
it's
ain't
not even a
marrying.
conversation,
Would
bro.
y'all fuck a porn star though?
I ain't got no problem with that, but it's not even a
If
conversation.
If I'm
as far as
single,
dating.
If I'm single, yeah.
Again, but that's what comes with being single. You got that freedom to do that.
Facts. I'm
Yeah,
just
if you're
asking-
single,
'cause
yeah.
I know we
I'm
wouldn't date.
just
I'm
asking.
saying I know we all know we wouldn't date or marry, but I want to know would y'all at least have sex with
Yeah, I can.
her. I mean, I would.
Yeah,
I'm-
I ain't got no problem.
not about
with that. I ain't definitely.
If I'm single,
yeah.
A little baby with Miss London. I know, right? Sheesh. Sheesh. Speaking of porn stars, who y'all favorite porn star?
I gotta plead the fifth on this
This
one.
episode 69, man. I told y'all.
Go
we
ahead, who
coming.
yours?
I
You
told y'all
answer.
weeks ago.
Who yours?
Shit, I got a few.
I'm on some.
I got a few. And I don't feel bad about naming them because look, I watch porn. I don't give a fuck. Motherfucker know I watch porn. Shit.
Yeah.
But my favorite would have to be probably Naomi Banks, Sarah J.
Okay. I definitely know. I know who
Cherokee
you're talking about.
Diaz. They'll
Okay.
probably be my top three.
You like all the thick ones.
Ava Devine.
Ava Devine, crazy.
I probably have
You
to
know.
go with Roxy Reynolds.
Okay.
Roxy Reynolds, I love her too. And then I forgot about Miss London. She up there too. Mike ain't get, you said Roxy Reynolds?
Yes, sir.
I feel you.
Who?
Rod said Sarah J, Naomi Banks.
Asses, pause. You feel me, Darius? And she from the Natty. I'm screaming, Leo, who your favorite porn star? Yeah, tell it, nigga, you in here watching. Who your favorite porn star? Mike said he pleaded the
Yeah, I
fifth.
gotta plead. Yeah, I gotta plead the fifth. You know.
I'm gonna ask y'all that. Do you feel like? Do you know over 10 porn stars?
10?
Over 10.
Yeah.
Over 10, I can't name them like that.
I can name about 50, maybe.
50?
I definitely I can do name
Yeah, I'm
over 10
wild.
for real.
I can name probably like 50.
Yeah, you gonna be on Dr. Drew's
I just been watching,
show soon.
but I've been watching porn. Rod like the classics on me. I've been watching porn for years, man. I ain't gonna lie. I
He
started
said
watching.
for years.
I ain't gonna lie. Me and Cuzzo
You ain't even
put me-
30 yet.
Yeah, Cuzzo put me on watching porn. We used to watch it. Cuzzo used to know how.
Yeah.
Cuzzo
Hey,
used
Rod.
Cuzzo used to know how to delete the cookies. Niggas was like 11.
Oh
Why not?
man.
All right, man.
Yeah, man, we was like 11.
Y'all middle school kids?
Not together like on some, but we was watching it. We was watching it like at 11. We
Yeah.
all start watching porn.
Low key, I was on my Marlon, like you say, the mental. Like Marlon, he said they knew they didn't have that back then,
Shit,
so
I
you had to
had
go by
DVDs
mental.
as a freshman.
When we got cable, and like you go to HBO at a certain time, and see everything, and that was just a different world, to me, bro.
Hey, Darius Wilder. Hey, Darius Wilder, man. Hey, this ain't the group chat.
Oh damn, Lee he had to come back. Y'all fuck with YouTube.
Oh, sorry, Cuzzo. Cuzzo was over there. Oh, we weren't looking at stuff.
Fucking over with
Hey,
YouTube.
yeah.
I'm over YouTube over both. But DC, what porn stars you fuck with? I know you would talk about it. What porn stars you fuck with? But yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. Naomi Banks, I love her. Yeah.
I feel it.
What's one of the most embarrassing? This is something I'm just freestyling because I don't get no fuck. What's one of the most embarrassing categories y'all didn't search before?
Oh, I definitely can't tell that. I can't tell that. And it ain't even.
It wasn't no.
I can't tell it though. We all got our stuff. And
What about you?
I'm feeling the pip on that.
What about you?
Some stuff you gotta take to the grave, man.
I'm gonna let them know. Shit, I'm gonna let them know.
Oh, you
Go ahead, man.
Fucking on my stepmom, like.
Oh. Hey, we ending, y'all. Hey, it's at the 2:30 mark. Hey, no, for real.
And I ain't never had no stepmom, but I'm just saying that.
Oh,
That's one of the.
hey, you got any It's getting late, we got a hoop in the morning,
Mike, what's your most embarrassing segment?
I'm not saying that, man, because I'm.
We didn't clear the show out. We didn't clear the show, or how about?
But yeah, I can't. I ain't gonna lie, I can't say
my
that,
wife's
man.
best friend.
I'd rather name the porn stars than my. Hey, you. Nah, it ain't got nothing to do with it. Nah.
What or Mike's like Mike like when Mike said when they beat the plumber. Yeah, me scared.
The teacher. No, I'm just.
Hey, good sex. My first teacher.
Hey, bro. Hey, no, man, we get wild though. Hey, but no,
man, I'm dead. Wait, hold on, we got one more topic.
All right, let's get one more. Let's get one more topic. All right, let's.
So y'all
what's
don't
his
got
last
no
topic?
favorite topics. I told you this episode.
I don't know why
69.
that's your favorite topic.
It's not my favorite. I'm in most embarrassing. What's your favorite topic then?
Ebony.
My favorite topic is Ebony cheats.
Ebony cheat. Well, yeah, Roddy is wild.
Or Round and Brown.
What's the last topic though? What's the last topic though, man? You wild.
Hey, what's the favorite then? My favorite is Round and Brown, cuzzo. Round and Brown.
I feel it.
Or Milk
I
Seekers.
feel it.
What's the next topic, man?
Oh, my bad.
Last topic of the night,
y'all
fellas.
ain't got no favorite category?
No, the favorite category. Oh, what y'all is?
Round and Brown.
Ass.
Okay? So they like to ask too, y'all. All right, last question. If your wife or girlfriend say you have to stop watching porn, or the relationship is over with if you don't stop watching porn, are you going to stop watching porn?
You're not giving me an ultimatum on porn, so no, I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm gonna stop if I want to stop.
Oh, fucking dead. What about you? Are you stopping?
Hey, I can still say that.
porn?
I can still say it though.
Yeah, facts. Are you stopping watching porn for your relationship?
Hey,
No, but you need
I'm gonna make the decision.
that. And like,
Leo.
my main question is, how often are we having sex?
Okay, of sex.
To fulfill my and your needs.
So I'm saying, like, is that a certain amount of days a week or what? Because
every day look like in my future.
What about once a month?
Once a month. What?
then you watching porn and you said if y'all having sex
We
once a
fucking
month.
once a month.
I told that's a fucking problem.
What about
Not
once a
my
week?
soulmate.
Once a week.
Not my soulmate. No.
It got to be every day.
DC, I'm fucking dead over here.
I'm not saying it gotta be.
I told y'all
every
I
day
was coming with some heat.
Hey, Leo.
It at least needs to be.
Leo,
half
you
a
gotta
week.
come
At
over here,
least 3 to
Leo.
It's never gonna be to the ratio of once a month, once a week.
Yeah, you ain't having no appointments and shit.
It's not even that. I feel like if you with the right person, man, it's popping off whenever y'all got it,
Sure.
y'all got time.
Facts. Big facts.
To the point where you even feel comfortable enough to even ask me that question.
But if my wife or girlfriend say stop watching porn, I'm gonna stop mentioning it and watching it around her, but I'm not gonna stop watching it. Like when I'm at the crib by myself, I'm gonna watch it.
To be honest,
Yeah,
you shouldn't even
I'm
mention to them anyway, unless y'all do it together.
I'm gonna find time.
Unless
to
y'all
watch.
do it together.
what
But I'm saying some
together?
couples be doing that
Wait,
stuff.
doing
watch
what
porn
together?
What I'm saying is you should mention to them anyway.
Oh, that you
That-
watch
that's
porn?
personal,
Well, what
really.
if you get caught? Most of the time, is motherfuckers get caught. Motherfuckers get caught watching it. Motherfuckers be in the room watching porn.
Hey,
and then
motherfuckers
just
do get
the
caught.
other company be like, what you doing? Motherfuckers be getting caught. It ain't about them. You telling them you watching.
Come on,
motherfuckers
man.
just
You
get
got.
caught.
Come on, man. You got to be
Shit.
a pro
Women
at
watch
this.
porn too, though. So that's
Yeah,
not
that's-
we're gonna act like that women don't watch porn.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, they
Women
watch.
definitely
They
watch
watch
porn.
porn.
And women definitely want sex just as much as men. They sex
Facts.
drive is just as high.
Mm-hmm.
They
That's
just
how-
emotional with it. They ain't gonna give
That's
it
how
to,
there's
give
even
it
a
to
topic that say
anybody.
Ebony
Some
cheat.
will. It's outliers.
That's how there's a topic that say Ebony cheat or she will cheat because they be acting like they don't want to get fucked. Then they be wanting to get fucked by a stranger.
They want to get fucked by what they want to get fucked by.
That's true too. I agree with that. Some women.
That's
don't be
why you
desperate.
gotta just be single.
Be
Hey, we
single.
wanted at
So
the
you
end,
saying
though.
relationships
Hey,
in
Lil
general
cracking
don't
up.
Nah,
So you,
they could work, but
we're
when
gonna have
it's-
to get you back on
when
here.
it's the right person.
Okay, I feel you. I feel that.
Like women, at the end of the day, always pick who they want and what they want.
Facts.
They are very intentional. So you, as a man, just gotta know that. And stay single. Not until you pick, because you still gotta pick.
But you got to pick. But what if? But you said, what if they don't pick you?
Then you.
What if you picked? I'm saying, what if you pick the pick and she don't want? You say you got to pick.
There's
Who
another
gets the
one on
pick?
her?
I'm saying, no. Who gets the pick? You or the woman?
It's 50-50.
It's 50-50. Okay.
It's
Okay.
mutual. You feel the energy. You feel the vibe. The vibe is different.
He said it ain't about them. You got caught. Man, on my mama, your brother wild as fuck. I ain't wild, y'all. I'm just cooling tonight. You feel me? They know I watch
Hey.
porn. Motherfuckers know. Look,
Hey,
you
he-
know if you fuck with me, you know I watch porn. I ain't got no shame in my game. I tell motherfuckers, yeah, I just don't watch none of that weird shit. It's straight woman and my shit, woman on woman, and woman on man. I mean, I watch woman porn. Fuck.
I feel it. I feel it.
But yeah, I mean, if somebody told me to watch porn, I'd be like, yeah, that's like telling me we gotta stop fucking or we can't fuck until we get married. One of them things ain't happening.
You ain't going by the Bible.
I don't.
You ain't going
What
by
does
the
the
Bible.
Bible
You say you
stand
can't.
for
Can you really
again?
get?
No, I'm just talking. I'm
What
just
does the
talking.
Bible
I'm not
I'm
trying to
talking
get into a
junk.
long topic.
Bullshit inside of bullshit.
I'm
No,
not trying to get into a long
Let me
topic.
stop.
All right,
Let
we
me
ain't-
stop. Let me stop.
But
That wine kicking in.
within the first like 5 days, can you really know if you really want to be with her if y'all don't fuck?
Within the first 5 dates?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If a girl don't let you fuck within the first 5 dates,
And not
then-
even like the girl. Like I feel like the girl should want to fuck too.
yeah, if she don't want to fuck me within the first
Type
5
it.
days,
I want to type it. Go
she
ahead
don't
and
wanna,
type.
if she don't want to fuck within the first 5 days, I feel like you already fucking somebody else and you ain't attracted to me on that level. 5 days,
Exactly. For money, or you here for the like? The,
or you here for just you just
Wine
want
and
somebody to
dine.
be around you, yeah, or something. But if you ain't fucking after 5 dates,
It's not, and it's not
That's
even,
why this
it's not even
man, we
sex
gotta
is the
keep
priority.
your game tight.
It's not even.
You gotta
sex is
keep
the
your
priority.
game tight. You gotta keep your
it
game
ain't the game
tight.
type. What I'm saying, like if you like a girl and if y'all get on the 5th date and you ain't fucking by the 5th date,
You gotta keep your game tight.
bitch, I'm going to one of your
But she
friends.
already know by date 1. It's not. like
Women
she
do
don't
know. Women know if they want to give you the pussy, and
Yeah,
I do
bro,
agree.
she
Oh,
know-
for
she
sure.
know
Yeah,
when
but that's
she
what I'm saying. You gotta
accept
keep
the
your
first-
game tight.
Bro, it's before the first.
That's why they say
She
something.
know
You gotta
before
if you
you
single,
even
you
get
gotta have
there.
choices.
How many dates then, Julian? How many dates? Comment on it, sir. How many dates?
She know
5? Damn,
before
5
you-
dates. Yeah, 5 days, because that's over like a month or 2 periods worth of time.
5 days could be a week.
5 dates is a week
We
now.
ain't-
Y'all
what?
go out every night. No,
Man,
I'm just
y'all ain't
playing.
got no job.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
we ain't
just
going
playing.
out 5 nights in a row if we just met.
No, yeah,
But if we
you
go out
right.
on 5 dates, after about
Yeah,
the
that's
second
probably
or
a month.
by the
You
third
going one day
date-
a week.
By the 3rd day, you should be trying to give up that pussy.
It's all
Maybe-
it's all up
maybe the
to your
second day.
game.
It's
It's
not-
all up to your game.
It's not.
Seriously.
But let me stop
They
saying
know
this
before you
because
give game.
let me stop saying this. If I've been in a doghouse because motherfuckers been told me you got a time limit on when I should give up the pussy or
Talking about
when
the
women should give
doghouse.
up the pussy.
That's not even. No, listen. It's about being compatible.
Fresh and Fritter agree with y'all.
Listen,
They
we
think,
gotta. Come
but
to
that's
a,
why they say you got to keep
we
your
gotta
game
come
tight.
to a meeting as far as kings and queens and come to a congregation meeting and just redo the dating rules.
Redo them.
The kings and queens come to the table. I like that, but I don't like the kings and queens saying, but we come to the table and
Well, who
redo the
gonna
dating
come?
rules.
But
As kings, we kings,
Well, yeah, I
and
feel
we
it.
want the queens to come.
Hey, I thought Rod as well.
He
Mike
said,
as
"Mike."
well, boy.
Hey, what? Hey, Leo, I
I
ain't
told
doing
y'all, don't
nothing.
let Mike fool y'all. That nigga Mike the corporate hood.
He said the corporate hood.
For real.
It's gotta come down to a sit down meeting over a weekend or something, and
Just set out the stipulations of what
Yeah,
shit
come-
need to
come-
be.
come to new terms and like agreements as far as
It's definitely gonna be.
dating
It's definitely
and
gonna be
the
a
court process.
divide
Of course,
with men and women for
but
sure.
Each day we just need our time to share, and everybody to get mad, and the men share, the women question and get mad in their feelings, and the women share and we get mad and get in our feelings, but we come to an understanding.
Yeah, no, I
Because the
feel it.
dating rules need to change.
They do. What do they need to go to? Do you feel like last thing before we leave here? Today's time, or do we need to go back to kind of our father's time?
What was our fathers and uncles' time?
I don't know. But you said they need to change. What do they need to change to?
Man, this been. I'm
Go
telling
ahead,
y'all,
man.
the rules been the same, man, for years, man. It has. The rules been the same.
Welcome,
Y'all
welcome,
finish-
sir.
y'all
Welcome
finish
back.
that-
We
that-
back.
Yeah, the
What do you
rule.
mean they've been the same? What's been the same?
Like our uncles and I don't know, our uncles and stuff did the same tactics that people use today, man. You just got to keep your game tight and be able. I don't know. You just got to men got to
You
keep
keep
their
saying
game.
keep your game tight. What the fuck
Can
does
you
that
keep
mean?
your
Stay up
game
on
tight
your
if
stay
the
up on
niggas
your
hot?
What
money.
the
Stay up
fuck
on your money.
does that mean? Keep
So
your
if you,
game tight.
this is more mainly for single guys. So I ain't talking about married guys.
Yeah, just what in general? What
This
the fuck
more
does
for
keep your
single guys.
game
Keep
tight?
your game
mean?
tight. Stay up on your keep your money up. Keep hygiene and stuff up. What I mean by that, keep your options up. As a single dude, like keep your game tight. A lot of women will, if you got options, they won't be holding off on you if they really like you. If you keeping your game tight, if you got other options, they go want you and stuff.
Okay.
I ain't saying they gonna want you more because you got more options, but what I'm saying is they know that if you got other options,
You ain't gonna be stuck.
you ain't gonna be stuck on her.
Yeah.
If she know you got options, like, okay, let me quit playing with him and give it up. So that's what I mean by keep your game tight.
So then
Keep
my
your
question is, what do women really want?
I don't know. That's why we need him on the show. But it'll be a divide. And this for single. This for single because marriage the rules is different.
Man, women want to be in charge of everything. They want to be in control. That's what the fuck they want. But they also want a man that's not gonna let them have all those things. They want a man that's stern in his conviction and that's strong in what he do. But they gonna give you fight. They gonna fight you back off of that. But women don't want no weak ass man. They want a man that's assertive. They want a man that's strong in his convictions, and they want a man that is confident in what he has going. Even if they don't agree with your plan, they want you to be assertive in your plan because you're gonna be like, look, ain't nothing fucking this up. Not even you. And then they go, oh, I love that motherfucker. That's how they is. For real. But they still want control at the end of the day. But you have to be the one to be. Saw the look. You don't agree
Have
with
a
that?
car. You ain't gotta have like a Lamborghini.
Hey, I'm dead ass, cuz you see me, you see the vibe.
Scrub rule, but just you gotta stay up on your game.
I'm not gonna understand.
I don't say I get
I'm not
them.
gonna sit here and act like I understand women.
I'm not gonna say act like I
They
do neither.
aliens, bro.
Because I don't
Just
get
like we
them.
aliens to them.
I don't get them, but this is what I'm saying. I do feel like the women that let me
Yeah, you gotta watch your words, man. They
I
wild.
feel like the women that want to be compatible with the man or they want to be that compatibility. Yes, they're gonna want that control at the end of the day. They're gonna be their bipolar selves, but they do want that. They want somebody to be like telling them like this is the direction that we're going. They want you to know where you're going as a man. They want to feel secure,
All right, so
protected,
listen.
and all
How
that'll
do you
come
get
with.
to that conversation though? Without them feeling.
Look.
So,
Now that's a question that I can't answer because that's where I'm fucking up right now. Is my situation
I want to be direct.
no, I'm gonna be real. This is a real talk situation. This is a real talk section, so I'm gonna be real with my shit.
Come on with
And
it.
right now, I'm going through that where they say we don't have in-depth conversations,
But
and I don't know what
you don't
in-depth
understand
means.
where in-depth go.
Well,
Because if
I don't know
I'm
what
going to be
in-depth
wrong,
means.
that means you're speaking your absolute truth without trying to offend her.
You said something
No matter what you
a
say.
few minutes ago.
Who?
Him about
I'm listening.
your girl,
Should
well,
straighten
the
that
girl you interested in,
No, the other one.
you need to act like you interested in other people so she'll be more interested in you. but don't you just want a girl that's interested in you from the beginning?
Yes, why do you find that though?
Why you gotta play games? Those
No,
are
that's
small
what
games.
that's what
Those are
Mike
high school
said.
games.
Mike said no, but Mike said if you're single, and Mike was saying not in a relationship. He said if you're single and a woman is acting that way as such, you need to keep your game tight where you need to show her that all your eggs ain't in that basket. So he was saying single, not trying to be in a
Well,
relationship,
I mean, but
not trying to court a woman. You're single, but you're not going to play the games with them when they try to act like you have to do X, Y, and Z and go above and beyond or climb mounts to get their time or to get them to go to a next step. Mike said, keep your game tight where you got other options where if you are showing your actions where you're putting in the work and they still not reciprocating until you got to do more, have other options out
I
there.
mean, but there's a difference between
Not if you're seeking, not if you're seeking unity, you don't have other options out there.
You
That's a
working,
dangerous game to play.
right? Like if you
Because-
doing all this just to
Because
get
we
her
can never
attention,
have the amount of options that women actually have.
it's also true.
Oh, they definitely get more options for sure.
They got a whole roster.
Yeah, for sure.
I
So
mean,
so we can never play that game with them because they'll always win that.
well,
we can
not
play
with
this-
the
Do
one-
y'all agree with the
well,
stat?
Not the one that you want.
Well,
you
I-
can,
settle.
you can have your own list,
But then you
but
gonna
you don't
settle.
want nobody on your list.
So you gonna
want
settle.
the one over there.
Well, I don't think you're gonna settle. I don't know if that's necessarily true saying you can't play the game because you don't play the game out front. You don't play it bluntly. You don't sit here and say,
I get it.
you don't sit here and show your hand and say that's what you're doing.
But they
But
still
what-
need to
but-
understand.
but-
though. You still want them
But
to understand.
they do
It's
understand.
competitive.
But what I'm
too.
saying is, you know this, that women work on emotion and emotion alone. They don't think that way. So what I'm saying is
What?
to you,
You had to compete with other people for your wife.
No. What I mean, like,
well,
a
maybe
lot
at
of
one
times you're
point in
single,
time, you never know.
You don't always
They
get the
wasn't
girl you
always
want
married.
when you're
They was-
single.
They
I'm
wasn't
talking about when you're
always.
single.
I'm saying
Wait,
they
when
were-
you say
I
you
ain't
don't
talking about me
always get the girl
specifically.
You want? Do you mean just to sleep with her or to that be your girl? 'Cause
What I-
think we talking about two
Well,
different
I mean,
things.
okay, I was talking about more sleep with him. I was more talking about sleep with him.
Want to be your girl.
Why not?
Because different points of life, different points of where y'all probably at, what she got going on, where you got going on. Because I mean, I haven't got. I
don't believe
I believe in that.
whole, you know,
I haven't got every
we
girl
don't
that I
work
ever
right
wanted.
now, but maybe we work 10 years down the road. I don't.
Oh, you don't
Well,
believe in that
I
life?
don't understand how that works.
It wasn't that.
Y'all
It wasn't
wanna
that.
build
It
a
wasn't
life
that.
together?
It wasn't that.
No,
That maybe we
because
wouldn't work
I-
right now. Maybe we work 10 years down the
I
road.
started
But
to-
it was maybe like, yeah, I could see you being my girl. And at that time, they didn't want to see themselves in a relationship. And then when they was ready to be in a relationship, I was on to something else, so they was on to something else.
It's not even that.
So basically, you
It's
ain't
literally-
done doing
it's
your
literally
thing,
my work schedule right now. I can meet a girl right now
right?
that I really want to vibe with and elevate with.
Speak
Right.
on it.
But I don't got the time to like build that.
If you like her like that, though, you would make the time.
Not if I like my future more than what I want.
So
to
then she ain't the one.
how do you
it's-
know that?
Because someone else could. If she's the one,
You
then
always
you gonna make
so,
time
so
for
you
her.
willing to sacrifice
Your whole
for your
future.
If she the one, she gonna be a part of your future.
She gonna be a part, but she gonna be your future.
If you willing to risk her finding someone else while you do this over here, she probably ain't the one. If she the one, you want the one right now.
So you
Sometimes
said
you
the
take
one-
that risk.
Right,
You
that's what I'm
saying you
saying.
saying the
Like, if
one
if-
you
if-
saying the one is like that first overall draft pick. They are the future.
I'm saying if you all right, let's use sport. If you got Michael Jordan, number one,
But we
and you
seen-
think you can
don't
get
even
him
do
at
that.
3, so you like, well, okay,
No,
I'm gonna risk it.
no.
Then you don't
but
think
listen,
he's the
Mike,
one.
Mike was drafted in what year?
84.
84. If I wait 12 more years, I get cold.
Okay, and that's better. Well, that Kobe your number one, so this don't work. That don't
No,
work.
no. but
Kobe your
it's-
number
it's-
one.
No. Forget that. But it's the
Right.
same level of player.
Except for now, you just wasted 12 years looking for your number one.
But you
12
I get
years
it.
of precious life, too.
12 years you just wasted.
But who's to say you wasting time being single? As long as you
I'm
have
not
it.
saying
He said he
you
could have
would.
been
I'm saying
building
if
up.
you-
He said he
I'm
could have
saying-
built up his own empire and then got Kobe 12 years later and still been great.
Sure. Or you can just build your empire with her.
You
That's
can.
what I'm saying. I don't know why you
100%.
can't.
You
do it
can you
with
can
her.
do both. I feel like.
Like when people say,
But you got a good point, too.
But
Wait
she
12
has to
years,
be
you
with-
got your Kobe.
But
like
I
that
agree
meme
with
on
G is
Facebook that
I agree
said-
with G is Julian. No, she has to be willing for you to do it with her because while you do it with, you might not be where you're going to get to
That's what I'm
ultimately,
saying.
and she
I
might not
don't
be
want a
patient enough to
girl
wait.
Who didn't want me while I was building?
100%.
Like so.
Okay,
if,
That's
if-
real, that's
like,
real.
if
So,
I
but
run
now
into
your
a girl
field gets a
from high
lot
school-
thinner. Your field gets a lot thinner.
Yep.
So
That-
you're getting what you want still?
If your field is getting a lot thinner,
He said it's getting a lot thinner just off general that women ain't gonna go for you if you're not already established.
I don't think that's true at
Oh
all.
man, cut the cap.
If you wait a minute,
I got the vibes you was
wait.
picking up, brother.
that depends on if you 21 in college,
Well, that's different.
right? If you 27 and you ain't doing stuff, that's
Well,
different
no,
too.
but not even just not. I will say this. I
Right.
meant it was different like this, Julian. You could be 21 in college. That is different because you're
Right.
21, and then the outcome, the potential, like we do in sports, could be great. But you don't even got to be. But you said 27 not doing stuff. You could be 27, and I'm not going to even go as far to say not doing stuff. You be 27, 29, and doing stuff, but it's not to what you saw you doing at 21.
Right,
And then a woman might not be willing to stand. That's what he's saying is
Then she
establish
ain't for
yourself.
you. She ain't the one.
Because look at we was mentioning Stephen A. off topic, off the camera. You think about Stephen A. He in his mid 50s now. He didn't become prominent until about 10 years ago. So it's like on average, you're not going to become
No. Stephen A. was
15,
big.
about 15.
No, Stephen A. was big when
As
they
big as
Dallas
he is
in the-
now.
Well, no,
About
not
15
as
years
big
ago,
as he is, but
he had his own
Stephen A.
show,
was
quite
still
frankly,
on-
like
Quite frankly,
04.
oh,
He was
05,
on
06,
ESPN
Mike.
in
Quite frankly, he
04.
might like 04, 05.
Right,
Oh,
he was
05.
big
But
on
okay, that was about
like-
15,
Okay,
16
but
years
listen,
ago, but
was
he's
he as
about
big
50
then
now.
as he is now?
So we're saying,
No,
right? We're
but he
saying
was still
what I'm saying, Mike.
big.
What I'm
His
saying,
options
what
got
I
a
was
lot
what I
better,
was going,
though.
what I
His
was going,
options were
Mike,
better
where I
than the
was-
first time he appeared on
where I was going
ESPN.
with that, where I was going with that is it took him to about 40 to get himself established that way. So on average, you're not going to become established till about 40. Skip Bayless was another going to become established till
You
about
said
40.
something earlier. Oh, I wish I could.
So
so
close to
about
40.
If you don't come into the NBA without your ride or die, it's rough, right?
Ryder that was.
LeBron,
Which
he
is
got a
pretty
ride or
much
die.
saying because you're already established, you ain't really gonna know if your girl for you or she for what you can offer her.
That's not even
Facts.
just to the NBA. That's
So
just in
right,
general.
so what I'm saying is the best time to find your girl build it because
But listen,
She going through the grind with you.
Right.
okay, I hear that. How many women are you gonna get to commit to that?
To the grind.
I honestly
And that's
don't
what-
think
I-
that's
I
that
agree
hard
with-
to do.
I
mean,
do.
but I can't speak because I've been with the same.
Well,
but
this time,
I
but this
mean,
thing, Julian, you
good
got with your
women.
you got with
Good
your girl. You got with your girl. Y'all was still young. Y'all was
yeah, we
18.
were really done, right?
So what I agree with you on that. I do agree with that point too. That it's easy for her to believe in you, and plus you've shown her stuff in these academic years
Right.
that you have progressed. So at 18, when y'all both have an optimistic outlook on life, it's easier. But I get what G saying too. At 29, having a if I like now, I mean, I'm not going through it because I feel like they don't really, she don't care about that stuff. She know what the fuck it is. She don't care about like the money I make and stuff like that. But I do feel like when it comes to women, and even sometimes subconsciously, I feel like this with her when I don't have to, but I do. And it's not nothing she doing, but it's just something I feel like when I say like right now, I'm not worth 100,000. I'm not worth multiple money. I feel like I'm a broke motherfucker right now. I feel like I got money to do what I want to do and some of the stuff to live to live a decent life, but I feel like I'm broke right now.
right.
And I do feel like if I got with somebody outside of like Bay who I'm with, who knew me before this, so if I got with somebody right now at 29, they probably feel like, well, why would I be like a woman that's like 29 to 30 that don't know me
Right.
before this? They would probably feel like, well, why would I want to be with him when he's going through just now? They had 4 views
No,
tonight.
wait.
They got
You have
3
a
views
whole
on
career.
YouTube.
Like you said, you've been.
Well, I
in the
do
school
work in
system for 5 years.
education, but what I'm saying is it's still bi-weekly pay.
I'm
I
talking-
mean, I do got a career, Julian, but I'm
Yeah,
saying it's
that's
not the. But I'm saying it's not the.
Where
pay.
are we looking for these women?
My point is,
Are we-
it's not
are
the.
we looking
my
for the
point
You're
is-
women?
acting like the field is that big.
My point
I
is,
mean,
it's not the pay
there's-
for what good
I
women.
mean-
But I'm just
Just
saying.
like there ain't that many good niggas.
My thought is
I
that's
don't
true.
think we looking
But
at the right
hold on.
places.
My thought process is not coming from me, Julian. It's not what I'm thinking. It's based off what I hear women say.
Thank you.
What
Where
I hear
you
other
finding
women,
these women though?
whether they're in your family, whether
It's just
whether
the vibe
they're
they
women
give
you
off.
work with, whether they're women I've came across. I'm going by what I've heard women my age or even younger or even older say out their mouth, which make me come to this conclusion.
I'm trying to figure. So you have a.
Now
career.
I'm not saying
you
if they
work for a school. And
Yeah.
like you said, you get paid bi-weekly, but
and I
most
feel like I
jobs
still
do.
quit and I feel like, but I'm saying I still feel like based on what I hear women say, I'm still questioning myself of am I worthy enough? Or right now, is she gonna stick with me through the grind?
Forget them.
I'm not saying you
But
wrong.
this is the
I'm not
cream of
saying
the
you
crop
wrong.
women say.
I'm not saying you
They
wrong.
the cream of the crop.
Well,
If they're the
some of
cream
them
the
are.
crop,
Some of them
it-
are the
it's
cream of the
like-
crop.
It's like
They
The
that-
cream of the crop got their standards.
it's
They
like
got
that
corporate
show, it's like
jobs,
that show
Julian.
Bachelor.
Listen,
If all these people are so much of a catch, why are they single at that
Listen.
moment?
Here's the question.
If she's the cream, why is she single?
Who can afford to have higher standards? The cream of the crop of the women or the cream of the crop of the men?
I would say the cream of the crop of the men.
You
think
really
so?
think so?
If you
We talked about this on one
cream of the
podcast.
crop men,
How a man will be
top
attracted to
Man
a woman
can
that works
choose
at
the woman he
McDonald's.
wants.
you don't think Bill Gates can choose whatever woman he wants?
No.
I don't
You really
think so.
don't?
Men will date down, women won't date down.
Thank you.
I don't.
Thank you.
What do you mean?
There's outliers. There are outliers. There are outliers.
Date down in what aspect?
We mean date down, like Mike said, you could be a CEO of 3M and you would date a chick that work at McDonald's. But a CEO of 3M woman probably won't date a nigga that works
Yeah,
at
yeah.
McDonald's.
Right.
And you have outliers.
I
You
get
have
that.
outliers
Yeah.
that they probably might,
No, I get.
but on average they won't.
I get that. I get that. But
Y'all got Mike past his
but
bedtime.
the question was, can the
Yeah,
cream
but
of
I
the
gotta get.
top men
We get up and
choose
hoop at
whatever
4.
woman he wants? And
I
said
am
yes.
past my bedtime,
If he's
but
the
it's
cream
because
of
of
the
me.
top men, if he wants a CEO woman, he can get a CEO woman. Now a McDonald's dude, you're right, probably can't pull a
The
CEO
cream of the
woman.
crop woman still has.
But
a
we
better
said a
chance
McDonald's
to
woman
get
could pull
what
a
she
CEO
really
dude.
truly- What she truly wants before the cream of the crop man.
And I said this in college. I agree with that.
No,
I said that
because the
to
cream of the
be.
crop
I said
woman,
that
like
to
you
my old
said,
roommates in college.
has such high standards.
Man, pussy wants.
Yeah.
a
Ain't
girl.
no. They can't find.
Yeah.
Again, they're
I
single
agree.
for a reason.
I agree.
If they could choose,
It's just they don't know how
whoever
much
want,
power it has. They
why
don't
are they
use it in the
still
right way.
single?
Okay, so here's my thing. Why do billionaires still get divorced? If it's not money, what do women want?
I don't think it's about money.
So what is it about?
I guess it depends on the
Well,
woman.
but
You think the man not being
and
there?
all sometimes
I
the
think
money.
That's a huge thing. Yes, I think that's
If you're a
huge
billionaire,
thing.
you
So
said
how
the
can
man
you
not.
be there if you're a billionaire?
because that's not what matters to them.
No, he said, how can you do both? How can you be there for your woman and be spending time
I mean,
and you
when
still
you-
make
at
all
this
this
point, When do
money?
you want the grind to stop?
At this point, if
When
I'm
does the
Bill
grind
Gates'
stop? Is what
wife,
he's saying.
if you've been married to Bill Gates for 20 years, and like you said, this man been a billionaire.
Not even Bill Gates. Let's talk about Dr. Dre.
Let's talk about
Dr. Dre is a
right.
billionaire.
Yeah.
Him and his wife
It-
just
it's
went through a
like-
settlement.
At
They got
some
divorced.
point, I want you. At some point, I get it. We're billionaires.
I
We
like
got
this
enough money.
I like this shit tonight. 3
We got
hours. I
enough
like
money.
this.
If I just want to spend time with you, you say, "No, I got to go to this board meeting," and that's our whole life. Eventually, yes, I just want someone to be with
But
me.
if you're trying to build generational wealth, I guess
You got billions. You already built generation.
Y'all see the vibes.
who has that
YouTube.
who has the
Y'all see
I
the
guess
vibes. Get
LeBron ain't a billionaire. He got generational wealth.
LeBron still can't stop.
He can stop whenever he wants, and he'll be straight for the rest of his life. His kids will be
Well, he
straight.
got different
His
type of
kids
life though
get-
too though.
Right. Well, let's look at Kobe. Right. Kobe retired and said, "All right, I'm done. I'm a family man." At
Yeah.
35,
Right.
because that's what his wife
But
demanded.
he wasn't retired.
You know, he
He
was
wrote a
reti-
children's book. He was
right, but he was with his family.
okay. I hear
Right.
what you're saying.
So
Yeah, he was with his
because
family
That's
man.
what
The
it
job
is.
load just got less.
Right. That's what his wife demanded. So if you a billionaire, you telling me you got to be in everything day to day?
Okay, so here, okay, and this might come off bad. You gonna tell me, Vanessa, after what Kobe did for that family, the whole family, Vanessa demanded him, this needs to stop.
I mean, remember, Kobe's transgressions is well documented,
What transgressions? He was proven innocent.
but he still slept with her though, right?
Huh?
He still slept with her, right? I'm not talking about criminally. I'm
Yeah.
talking about in
Morally
his
just
own-
cheated.
I mean, in his own relationship is well documented.
R.I.P. to the Mamba.
So
by the way.
I'm saying if Vanessa, because we all know Vanessa talked about leaving him a few times, and he moved the world to stay with her.
Right.
So yes, if Vanessa said, "All right, now that you're done, you need to be home," I'm pretty sure Kobe would have been like, "All right." Okay,
Hey,
so
facts, Terry.
I'm pretty sure Kobe was like, "You right."
My only question is, what was she doing for the family?
Big facts, Terry.
Who was the same thing Rob been talking about?
To build
He
the
wants the same thing Rob was talking about earlier. I want someone with my kids. That's what she was doing. While now I would love my wife to stay
I
home.
agree.
It ain't realistic,
So now they
even
both
if I
stay
make enough money.
Julian, keep Kobe name out of your mouth from somebody.
Whatever.
Unanimous.
Whatever. But that's what she was helping. Kobe did have daughters. Rest in peace to one of them. But how many of these NBA stars never see their kids?
Probably a big number.
But how many go
How many do we claim are girl dads?
just him?
I think there's a reason for that. How many other superstar athletes do we know who their other person is, other than
Curry a girl
Wade
dad
don't
now.
count.
Oh
because
damn.
Gabby
Curry a
O'Neal
girl
well
dad.
established.
Curry. He in that now. Curry a girl dad.
Curry has some problems. We know her.
We'll
for-
talk about that.
We
We'll talk
know
about
her
that on
for
another.
other reasons we shouldn't. That's one thing we can say about Kobe Bryant.
Kobe never
we don't
cheated.
know her for doing any dirt.
I won't say he
We don't
never
know,
cheated.
but-
I won't say he never
Curry?
cheated. No, he said Kobe never cheated.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, I won't say that.
okay.
Black
I
man
say the
don't
other
cheat
stuff.
either,
I say the
Terry.
other
Right.
thing.
I
Black
agree.
men don't cheat.
Black man
Black
don't
men
cheat.
don't cheat.
Y'all know
Okay,
what the fuck
okay.
I
Black men
know.
don't cheat.
You break out the hives and shit.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm breaking out right now. No, let me stop.
I don't know what Kobe was doing.
Hey,
Black
but-
man don't cheat.
Hey, no, real talk.
Y'all
though,
know
This
what the
this
fuck
a good
going on.
segue. We had 3 hours. We definitely need to.
Yeah, we about to. Y'all, we don't got any intro music this week, but I damn sure want to thank our guest tonight.
Thank,
My
hey,
man-
for real.
my man
Julian, man,
Started
good
law
looking.
school, and then
And-
my man Gavin, aka
Yeah.
G, Mr. Admin in Freedom School
Gavin,
and
for
then
real, good
behavior
stuff.
and regular schools. We out here, man. You know, episode 29, episode 69 overall, season 2. Every Thursday, y'all know what it is. It's lit. We out here.
Peace
Yeah,
out.
you gotta come back.
We made it 3
And
hours.
look, y'all, we was 3 hours tonight. We gave y'all look. This is probably the longest one yet.
This is for
This is the
sure.
longest one yet. Shout out to the guests.
Hey,
Look, y'all, this what happens when we get guests on here. We just start kicking shit. We just start having conversation, and it just start going. And y'all, we
You right,
really,
Terry.
we really started 20 minutes before y'all saw us recording.
Arguing like a
Like
motherfucker.
we really started 20 minutes
We
before
have
y'all
been
saw us
here a
recording.
while.
So we look. It's 11 o'clock right now.
Yeah,
On the
it's
it's
7
11.
o'clock.
It's 11
Bro, I'm-
o'clock.
Let me check on that album. That
It's 11.
Oh, you
Kanye
right.
dropped,
Yeah, before we go, it's 11 o'clock Midwest time,
Kanye
12
better
o'clock
quit
Eastern
playing.
time. So we appreciate y'all, but we
Nah,
want
it's
guests to
fine.
come
That's
on,
fine.
man. Y'all need to come on the podcast, listen, like, comment, share, subscribe. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We're going to start back to giving out weekly gifts to get you
Nas
motherfuckers in
drop.
here. We're going to start back giving out weekly gifts. Mike, we all cut up on the weekly gifts, right?
Yeah, we caught up.
We
And
all caught
Kanye
up.
being weak because he
Kanye
ain't dropped.
Wait, Kanye
Drake ain't dropped.
Why is Kanye?
But all right, y'all. Peace out.
So we gonna come back. We need y'all to get in here. We don't got the music this week, but we gonna be back next week, back to regular teams. We gonna need y'all to tune in. Gifts coming real soon, y'all. And once again, we appreciate our guests. Y'all know what to do, man. See y'all next week. Peace and love. Thank y'all.